Bro, they gotta put the breakdown. They gotta start with that, bro. That shit kind of hard. Oh,
That boy here early tonight. This nigga think he
yes,
slick,
sir.
bro.
Last game.
Last three.
Mm, the cheeks is all of a sudden. Oh shit. Yeah, man. I think niggas is in here. Listen, 5 for 21. I feel like like the score. All the other shit. You break down all the other shit, but my God, you're LeBronless. You really get ample support from everybody. Damn near every player that's not who really played poorly for us outside of AD. Like I guess Vanderbilt, but he's Vanderbilt and nigga sucks. So
Bro, and he had D-Lo at 39?
yeah, he got 40 from D'Lo. Summer stat pattern, but
Jesus
still, I mean D'Lo had at
Christ.
least 30 in
Yeah,
the regular game.
yeah. I didn't finish the game last few minutes,
He
so
had he had
that's
30
his
in
bet.
the parts of the normal game. So like, not all. It's not like all of the shits were stat padded. That's about right. Like he had about 35, 37 when the game was still in reach. So like, man, you get. I know Reese fouled out, but like he was hooping. Oh my god. The plus minus shit too, bro. Torian Prince being what was he tonight? Like a negative 20 something, and I don't even think the nigga played like 30 minutes, and he was like a minus 21. The Reeves was like a minus 20, and what was Reeves at?
Torian was a minus 19. Torian was a minus 19. Reeves led the team with a
Minus
minus 21.
21. This
Yeah,
is where
that's
the
what it was.
plus minus shit, that whole fucking plus minus stat. Like, God, AD was a minus 12, 15 points, 15 rebounds, 11 assists, 5 of 21 from the floor, 0 for 1 from 3, 5 of 6 free throws. Listen, the free throws absolutely saved this game for me, and a 10 from him barely cracking 10 points. What a game from AD! Like 31% true shooting. Uh, it's not for me. It's not a lot that you can really take away from the game. The nigga was awful. Like as bad. I think this is his worst game of the season easily by far. It's not. You can't even really name me. Last game was not great, but it wasn't this. Like especially, it's really especially without having LeBron. Um, I don't know. It's tough, but I'm gonna go to James first. See how we're feeling about the game. I guess the outlook on the rest of the season. I don't know.
Obviously, I mean, we knew. I'm gonna start with LeBron because I'm trying to wonder. Like, hopefully, the ankle injury is not serious. But if you just rested him tonight when we didn't have a back to back, I have a serious issue like with the coaching staff or the medical staff, whoever decided to rest Bron tonight. If it was rest, I don't know. Maybe the ankle is serious because he did roll it versus the Suns. So let's hope that shit doesn't linger
It's also weird because that
because
that injury. I think somebody was saying like they looked up the injury that they listed on the injury report, and it was like
that
a
says 6 to 8 weeks. I
but
don't know. It's
but that injury's been
been sitting
on
there
the
for
and that
weeks.
yeah that injury's been on there, so
Yeah,
it's
it's
not that
been
didn't
on
even
there.
change
So
the shit. So I don't even know.
I don't know, but I don't know. Hopefully it's not a linger injury because we I don't know. We need the nigga on the court, but to the game. But we was in striking distance all game, bro. I feel like the role players honestly did their job tonight. Like D'Lo's fucking 39 points, which is the nigga actually did more than he was like you expected from him tonight offensively. Reeves had a great game as well. I thought he had some tough fouls in that fourth quarter. Like that Clarkson one, when nigga just cut off his drive and you're calling a foul on that shit. The drive from Keontae George in the left corner where I don't know what refs want the defenders to do with these fouls, but if the nigga's just running straight into me and I just stand there and cut him off, how's that a foul? Am I supposed to just move out the way and let the nigga go score? Like I've never understood those kind of fouls to me. I thought some of the fouls on Reeves were tough. He ended up fouling out, but I thought he obviously did a great job tonight as well. even Rui Hachimura had a solid game, bro, and someone kept us in the game early in the fourth quarter when AD is on the bench with his shots. I just think AD picked the wrong night to have a tough game. Obviously, he's been great this season, but it's tough. Like the driving layups with the left hand he was missing, the floaters with the left hooks. His jumper wasn't really falling tonight. I think he tried to make an effort to do other things on the court, like playmaking and shit like that. But I just thought a lot of his shots were pressed, and he was missing a lot of shots he normally makes tonight. Like 5 of 21 is tough, but like we really never see those type of games from AD. So I just thought he was a tough one. I just think if AD has like a regular solid to great AD game, we probably win tonight without Bron, honestly, because we was in this game throughout the entire time. I feel like that's been the story of the Lakers for the past 2 years now. Like we're always in these games, but we always end up losing. We was in them games versus Denver, but we lost them because we didn't make plays here and there. Like it's just I don't know, but like we get I think Rui gets a steal and then Mays fouls leading to a technical foul. Like you just cut your bucket in half right there. It's just certain plays like that that kind of leads to the loss. But like you said, there's not much to break down from this shit. I just thought AD had a tough night shooting. He was 5 of 21. If he played better tonight, we probably win this game. But I just thought the defense was just bad tonight. I thought we had enough offense, but you gave up 132 to these niggas. I don't know how much of that was stat padding. Like I said, I didn't watch the last 2 minutes. But after that, Keontae George 3. But yeah, bro, it was just a tough night from AD, bro. It's really plain and simple, bro. If he made a few more shots here and there, probably competitive in this game towards the end, have a chance to win it. But that's another loss for us on the season. Lakers last season, we got the same record as them through these amount of games. But the difference is the roster we had is completely different. Like we was bad last season, waiting for a trade with niggas like D'Lo. I think this was the time of the year when AD was out and was playing with niggas like Thomas Bryant, Dennis Schroeder, Braun, fucking Troy Brown Jr. I think Austin Reeves was out at that stretch too, and Lonnie Walker. And those were the guys where we was trying to win games with. And we actually had a solid January. But this team is a team we expected to be competitive with. Like we kept the niggas from last season. I know some niggas was out with injuries here and there, but I don't know, bro. It's this type of record. It feels different from the one from last season. Because last season we was waiting on the trade. Now you had the roster that you wanted over the offseason, and it's not working out so far this year. I think you're the 11th seed now. Utah just fucking passed you, and you down there fighting for scraps with Golden State to get in the last spot of the play-in. So I would say just figure it out, but it's clear this team needs changes. And I don't know. There's nothing much more to say. We say the same shit every space, so that's all I'll say for now.
I'll say it's completely different than last year because last year we started so poorly, so that at this time I don't want to say we were peaking, but like we were on
Yeah.
an upward trajectory. Like because we
Hmm.
started, like if you eliminate the 2-10 start, like what is that record?
We had a
So
good January. Like we was
yeah,
dead
yeah, it
ass
was
winning
great.
games.
We was just in the hole from starting 2-10. Now it's a super decline because when you look back, we was 14-9 just a month and a half ago. So like, yeah, it's completely different. The records are the same, but the vibe is like, you know,
And bro, Jordan brought up this point like a couple of spaces ago. Like this dead ass feels like how the 2018 Cavs were, bro. And I know Mason will remember that shit, but like, cause them niggas started with a great record, bro. And then around December, January, they just fucking started losing everything like near the trade deadline. Like that's dead ass how this season is trending right now, bro. Cause I forgot whatever our record was. We was the fourth seed. Just got off the momentum of winning the in-season tournament and shit. You thinking, okay, they're gonna try and make a run and start peaking, but it seems like we peaked already, and these niggas just fell off. So they just been getting their ass whipped out here. And it's funny, two of their five wins are against some of the best teams in the league, and you would think you could carry momentum off that. This is literally what we said the other day. Don't beat a great team and then trick off two more games. Well, you just did it again. You beat OKC, then you turn around and win a loss to Spurs in Chicago. Well, you just beat the Clippers. They've only lost 3 games since December, and one of them was to you. And then you turn around and lose. You get smoked 2 games in a row now. So that's been the story of this season. That's why I don't predict losses with this team, bro. Because like they'll give you a game where it can be competitive, and then it'll just trick off another 2 or 3. So I don't
Like you
know.
see niggas
Figure
saying
it out.
we losing to OKC and Dallas. I can damn near guarantee we're winning one of those games. Like
Literally, like
we're
that's
gonna win
literally
one
the
of them.
Lakers. Unless
Like
Bron
that's
or
what they
somebody
do.
don't play, we're gonna
Yeah,
win one
unless
of them.
LeBron don't play, we're winning. If Bron and AD play, we're winning one of those two games just because
And
of
if you
just.
lose both, you better start
If
getting
you
them
lose
trades
both,
ready. It's time to
if you
trade
lose
somebody
both,
here.
is I would say hit the panic button, but it just don't seem like the front office be operating
But yeah,
anymore
like
in a
bro, what if
sense of panic,
Bro,
yeah,
which is
if you
what if
go
they're
4
saying
games under 500
like
and you're fucking
what
second
if
in the
they're saying
East,
why are we going all in on this team? Like I don't know, bro. We
but
said that shit
I
last
hate
season.
that. I hate
I
that
hate
too.
that
It's so
logic as
dangerous.
well.
Yeah,
So
because
like
it's
say you didn't go all in on a trade last season. Like these niggas don't get to the West Conference Finals. You just give up on the season. I don't want you to give up on this season, but they're like, dog, we brought the same group back. You niggas been relatively healthy. You get your ass whipped out here. Like, why are we gonna trade more niggas for Kyrie Levine? I don't know. I just think I still think they need a trade, but front office can fuck around and bullshit this and say, man, we're not going all in with this shit. So we'll see. I don't know.
facts. We're gonna go to Rome if Rome's ready. So wrong.
yeah, bro, I'm here. Yeah, I don't even really know where to start, bro. Like it, it's just to me, bro. Like if you if you really like go under four games under 500, bro, in the middle of January, like you're probably fucked. Bro, this is the toughest the West has been all season, like in years, dude. The fucking ninth seed is at 500, bro. Like the 10th seed is a game over five. Like, dude, we're literally a bottom feeder. Like, we're one of the worst teams in the West. Like pretty convincingly. Like, I don't even, I don't even know, bro. It's just we just can't seem to get everything going at the same time. We just can't seem to do that. We had a game where I know he fouled out. I thought Austin had a good game today. I thought he played a great game. Rui was Rui had a great game. I think he had 17 points in 18 minutes. D'Angelo Russell had 39. Bro, how many times have we lost games where LeBron and AD go crazy and you're just like, yeah, I don't know how we lost this one, bro. Our two best players showed up and no one else did.
Dallas Mavs.
Everybody played well, bro. Outside of like Vando, Torian, the fucking usual fucking bozos. Like, and you lost this game because the best player on the floor was 5 for 21, had six fucking. Bro, I don't give a fuck about a triple fucking double, man. What? Come on, man. What the fuck are we doing? Triple double. Bro, he played like shit. We all watched the shit, bro. The nigga had 15 points on 5 shots on 21 shots, bro. Like, just bad. And you know what? AD's been so good all year that it's really hard for me to like truly be, you know, angry, upset, like fuming. Like, I don't even think I'm necessarily mad that AD, was awful today because he was fucking awful. But I'm more so just mad. It's like it's always something with this fucking team, bro. It's always something, bro. Austin has a great game. D'Lo has a shitter game. D'Lo has a great game. Austin has a shitter game. Vando hits a three once every fucking year.
Rui and Seawood back. LeBron is
Rui
out.
plays
Like,
out of
come
his
on, bro.
mind. Christian Wood has a great offensive game. LeBron doesn't play.
Like what?
Oh, we figured out something. Skylar Mays like gives me a little bit of production. He's kind of fun to watch. Max Christie's not playing in the fourth quarter. Not even really playing in the second half. Oh, all of our role players are showing up. AD having the fucking worst game. Probably one of the worst games I've ever seen him have. It's like it's always something, man. It's always something, bro. I can't even fucking be mad at the fact that the fucking Jazz shot fucking 40 free throws today. 40. Colin Sexton went to the line fucking 10 times, bro. Nigga had 10 free throws. Like, I don't even give a fuck. I don't even like. I'm not even chalking that to the game. It is what it is. But Jesus, bruh, it's always something with this fucking team, bruh. Every time, bro. Why the fuck is Max Christie playing 13 minutes in a game where LeBron James is not even there? LeBron James is not playing. Rui Hachimura is on a minutes restriction. Cam Reddish is out. The nigga, bro, he played 11 minutes. Why does Max Christie not play? It's like we sit here and when Max has a bad game, we're like, damn, bro, he's not ready. Dude, this nigga has the most inconsistent fucking role I've ever seen. One game he doesn't play. One game he plays a shit ton. One game he barely plays. One game he has a good first half, doesn't play the second half. One game he's fucking has the ball in his hands trying to run offense. One game he's spotting up in the corner. One game, like, how could you expect consistency out of this nigga? How do you expect consistency out of a 20-year-old that doesn't have a consistent footing in the league? And like, you could honestly say that about like damn near every player on the fucking team. D'Lo played 40 fucking minutes tonight because he had 39 points. Austin Reeves fouled out. I thought Austin Reeves played great, dude. But it's like, it's always something with this team, bro. It's always something, bro. I don't even know if. Obviously, you got to make a trade, bro. Obviously. But like, I don't know what this team, bro. I'm telling y'all niggas, if you go 4 games under fucking 500 in the middle of fucking January, like, I don't know, you're probably fucked, bro. Like, you're probably.
I mean, history is right now. History's not on our side.
Like, I get the 2-10 shit, bro. We did all this shit. We made bro. This is not last year. This is
but
not.
even then, like, we didn't win a championship, so like, history's just not on the side.
Like, you're probably just fucking cooked, bro. You're probably just cooked, and it's shitty because LeBron has a player option, so like, I guess he probably opt in, but like, technically it's his last year. Like, technically, if he opts out, he's gonna expire. Like, this is just, I don't even know, bro. Like, I'm just kind of over this shit, the up and down shit, because like the fact that y'all are telling me like, yeah, we'll probably split one of these games. Like, we'll probably win one of these games, like against OKC or Dallas. It's like, I agree, but like, that still doesn't fix anything.
That's the issue.
Like, niggas will. The get back shit, bro. I'll never forget that, bro. Niggas is like, bro, we're about to be on the home stretch, bro. Going into January, bro. We'll be fine. We'll get back right. And then what do? We lose to Miami. We lose to Memphis. We lose to the Suns. We just lost to the Jazz. And now you're going into a Thunder game and a Mavericks game where, I mean, you beat the Thunder. They probably want to beat you. Mavericks, we know what time it is with them. Like, I don't know, man. It looks pretty fucking bleak right now. It looks pretty fucking bleak, bro. And like, to all the agenda pushing shit, bro, like, whose fault it is and like what, who needs to do what. Bro, we're losing games. That shit doesn't, I promise y'all niggas, doesn't matter, bro. I don't give a fuck if it's LeBron's fault one night and AD's fault the next night, and Austin Reeves can't guard this nigga, and D'Lo needs to fucking get traded, and Vando can't do, or Darvin can't call it. Bro, we need to just figure this shit out. Like, I know we want to point fingers and say, well, this nigga's ass. If this nigga does this, this will happen. Bro, every fucking time one thing goes our way, the other thing doesn't go our way. So, like, the blame shit has not worked. So, like, when we sit here and, like, blame whoever for whatever, bro, it doesn't work. You're losing. It doesn't matter. Just like when you fucking win games, it doesn't fucking matter how you got there. You won the game. So, like, we can sit here and, you can't blame me. The D'Lo fans, I already know, bro. My nigga had 39 tonight, bro. I'm straight. The Austin fans, bro. Y'all want to trade Austin? Nigga, Austin was hooping. Nigga only missed one shot. Bro, it doesn't fucking matter. We're losing. Wake up. Put the fucking agendas to the side and be a fan of a fucking. Just be a fan. Please. I do not want to hear that shit anymore. We suck. We suck. You can blame Torian Prince for that. Or you can blame Cam Reddish or whoever, bro. We fucking suck. And that's what needs to change. So like figure that shit out. That's all it is, bro. Figure it out. And you probably don't have much longer to figure it out. You probably don't. So it is what it is, bro. But I already know the agendas are going to be pushed for whatever the case is, and you know who needs to go and who needs to stay, and bro, I get it, bro. But like I promise y'all, bro, in the grand scheme of things, when we stop doing that shit, you're gonna look back and be like, oh, this team sucks, bro. They're 2 games under 500 with like half the season left, and these other teams aren't getting worse. Because all the other teams that are fighting in the pack, trying to get out of this shit, they're probably making trades too. So good fucking luck.
Yeah. It's tough. We finna open it up. I'm gonna go to, speaking of agendas and agenda pushers, I'm gonna kick it to my guy, Vince Smoke. We gonna see how Vince Smoke feeling tonight about the win. I mean about the loss. Well, his win, but our loss. You know how we feeling?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, we hear you.
Can niggas hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Um. Yeah, I thought that was very well said by Rome. I'm there at the end. As
Well,
far
I mean,
as no, just recency bias. To be honest, I don't remember what you said. Um, but no, very well said by Rome as far as the agendas. Um, Chicago, that nigga responded to my tweet yesterday. That nigga said, "No loyalty for AR." I looked at this nigga dead in the fucking Abbey. I looked at this nigga Abbey to Abbey. I said, brother, we're 19 and 20, bro. Like, with all due respect, I love AR to death. That's my guy. Um, that's my white boy. That's my dog. But my nigga, our record is 19 and 20 going on 19 and 21. And I was right. We ended up being 19 and 21. Um, so there's a package out there, pause, trade package out there that makes us better. Um, and gives us a better and more realistic chance to win a championship in what I perceive to be like pretty much the end of the LeBron championship window as far as the Lakers are concerned, being this season. I think you got to go ahead and pull the trigger. I think you can have conversations as to what asset management might look like, as far as like, do I feel like just this one player is good enough to package a guy that's on a good contract and this, that, and the third. But for niggas sitting here talking about, I want to stand pat, or this roster is good enough, or this guy's untouchable. We need help. We need help ASAP. We need reinforcements. This team that's currently constructed is not it. But at the same time, we've sat here several times and talked about how, look, when it comes to this team, ultimately at the end of the day, you can get the players in, you can revamp the roster however you want, you can establish continuity and re-sign the guys that everybody was talking about. We wanted to see re-signed. Everybody wanted to see D'Lo re-signed, Vander re-signed, Rui re-signed, AR re-signed. All these niggas came back. But the common denominator between this season and last season is the head coach.
LeBron.
Is the fucking head coach. Whether niggas want to believe it or not. We used to have Kendrick Nunn playing on this team, Patrick Beverly on this team, Russell Westbrook playing on this team. Them niggas had the exact same record as these niggas. So again, before we start looking for magical solutions, you know, I'm just of the mindset that like this nigga Darvin Ham, no matter what we do, like we're trying everything we can to save this nigga for himself. And to me, I just don't see that as good progress or good process. Like you can't sit here every season and say, we got to try to make as many trades as possible to save our coach for themselves, bro. Like my nigga, do you want to call a challenge tonight? Like you just seen that a nigga that has literally not missed a shot all game gets called for a phantom foul, a momentum swinging phantom foul in the fourth quarter. Brother, call a challenge. You already want to waste challenges every other game fucking anyway. You want to throw them shits away, call challenges in the first and second quarter on bullshit and that we end up losing. My nigga, how about you call a challenge when it actually fucking matters? Now all of a sudden you want to try and coach. Putting Skylar Mays in for heavy minutes, not letting Max Christie to the floor. C. Wood, Paul's been irregularly playing all season, right? Like Darvin, at some point, like you gotta fucking face, you know, the writing on the wall. Understand that, my brother, like you've been tanking our team these last 2 years of your rotations and your inability to manage games. So I'm frustrated. Um, it's been a lot of conversation in chats on the TL and on the TL about which niggas and is that the third. I do find it funny because there are stand bases that are really loud about their players and who they support, but it's almost like there's a growing like volume of niggas that just want to make sure that everybody knows that that player is grounded, that player is not who players think or not who people think he is. Right? It's like, oh, that player is not this and that. It's like, bro, ultimately, it's like I'm tired of this discourse on these players. Like, I just want to wake up in February with ideally a new team, a new coach, and just fucking move on. Like, I'm so fucking tired of these conversations. Um, but yeah, bad loss. Um, our POAs for some reason are on PTO. The niggas that we actually signed to be able to get stops are unable to get stops. Um, this shit is just embarrassing, man. Like as a Laker fan, like this shit is just it's depressing. Like I'm in boycott mode. Like I really don't care to tune into these niggas like as far as like on a game to game basis. Like I love my Lakers to death, but my fucking goodness, bro. Like if these niggas ain't gonna show up, why should I show up? Got everything I love. So that's where I'm at with it. Shout out to the coaches and Rome James. Y'all niggas keep rocking, bro. Sorry for my lack of, you know what I'm saying, poor attendance. As soon as y'all niggas give me a clipboard, give me a host position, I'll make sure I'm here every night and on time. But until that day comes, my nigga, shout out to y'all. Y'all niggas be easy and
Who the
fuck
fuck
Mason
this nigga think
24/7.
he is?
Nigga try to guilt his way into a co-host is crazy, but we appreciate that, Vince Smoke. I didn't mute either, by the way, but we gonna kick it to
Got tired of hearing bro talk.
Sam. I mean, let's get mute. We gonna go to Trey. Trey, how we feeling about the game, man?
I really have lost the words tonight. I don't know what to say, man. It's depressing right now. Not looking good. Everybody played solid. AD was ass tonight. I told him to start backing down John Collins. We can't score on John Collins. Everybody played good tonight, man. Yeah, I think it's time to pull the trigger, man. Go get us some new niggas. We need some fresh faces in that locker room, man. D'Lo was good tonight, but I feel like defensively we were terrible tonight. I really don't know how to put this in words, but I think we play the Mavericks this week. Is that going to be on TV?
Yeah, bro.
I think
Yeah.
that shit is on ESPN. I think.
Yeah.
So
Shit on
national,
Brazzers,
everybody get
nigga.
to see us, get our butts
I'm
spanked
trying to
again.
play them niggas, bro.
So we get to see Dante Exum go for 15 threes on Tuesday night. Huh? I don't want to see that again, yeah?
Putting it in as a parlay.
Nigga, sit Austin Reeves if he got to guard Kyrie Irving. All right? Sit that nigga if he got to guard Kyrie Irving. Sit that nigga down, because how you was getting treated last week ain't nothing compared to what Kyrie Irving going to be doing to you, bro. Sit that nigga on the bench. Sit him on the bench. I thought we was gonna beat Utah tonight, but they might be a legit squad. Hey, Colin Sexton, man. Colin Sexton for D'Angelo Russell. Who says no?
Yeah.
I mean, he's solid. I mean, he was hooping tonight. I actually know. Jordan Clarkson, want to come back be a Laker? How much money? How many contracts? How many players would y'all trade? Y'all would trade 2-3 players for that Lauri Markkanen dude? I want him on the team. I think he might be legit. I want him on the team. I want him. But as of right now, we suck. Please win on Tuesday. Please don't fall any further. You know what I'm saying? Because the farther we go, it's gonna be hard to get back up there. Yeah. That's all I got to say. Shout out to Carrie Hilson. You looking good. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Shout out to her one time. I saw her on the TL. Shout out to James. I saw that post. She look good as hell. Yeah, Lakers in 5, baby.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's some
We
That nigga
quotes.
said
appreciate
Lakers
you.
in 5.
That's some quotes, bro.
We appreciate
Coach,
you eating a meal on the mic. Trey,
Coach,
we really fuck
can
with that.
you,
Good old PB&J sandwich on here, baby. Right now.
Coach James and Coach Zay, can you guys guess what AD's first thing he said in the post game was tonight? Can y'all guess?
Something
Anybody?
about
It
that
was
one was on me.
it was on me or something.
That one was on me,
It was
probably.
on me. I didn't do my job today. This is
You did.
the God, bro. It's like clockwork every time, nigga, every fucking time.
Hey, can
We
you read
gotta
it?
wait. Let
No,
me
hold on.
read this.
Yeah, the
This
Cam
Cam
Reddish
Reddish
quote. I
quote,
gotta talk. I gotta
bro.
speak on that, bro.
Bro, he's done for the month, bro.
Yeah, he's not
No
playing.
more, bro. What are they
What the
doing?
fuck are we doing, bro?
They are playing this nigga. He exited this the 8th
We've
game.
been
This
doing
nigga
this
has
shit for a
exited
month.
in the last 10 games, bro. What are they doing? Sit that nigga
This
down. Are we
nigga's leaving
serious?
at halftime every game. Nigga,
Every
just sit the
game.
fuck down.
And you keep starting this, bro. What are we? It's just like it's
This
the
team is
dumbest shit.
Well,
retarded.
you're
I
benching
told
D'Lo
you.
for a nigga that's not even healthy at this point.
What are
Like,
you doing?
we're retarded. It's just
And,
plain and
and
Jonathan
simple.
Rui,
Van
you
says
let
that Cam
Rui.
Reddish is being evaluated by the Lakers medical staff, and the team will have a definitive plan for him on Monday. Bro, that's like, all right, man. Like,
The
You
nigga
gave
left at
Rui
halftime in
a
back-to-back
week and a
games.
half off, and Cam
Like,
just
what the
keeps
fuck are we
playing
doing,
every
bro?
other game. Like, bro, D'Lo got like 4 games off in a row or whatever, and Cam just keeps playing every other game. I don't.
That ties to the point Rome was making, bro. There's always this team can't get right, bro. I bet we got Christian Wood, we got Rui back in the lineup. Oh shit, Brown not playing tonight. We get guys back from injury. Now Cam Reddish just fucked up. Like it's just some every fucking time, bro.
I'm at
every
the.
And
time,
that's
bro.
not even
Like,
an excuse
it's
for our
almost like
losses. You're
meant
in
to
all these
be.
games, bro.
It's almost
You
like
get
meant
your
to be.
Bro.
ass kicked.
Like the bad shit is like kind of it's like fucking poetic. Like it's like, bro, like it's not even just bro, injuries, availability, bro, it's even the play. Like even the fucking play, dude. The stars ball out. The role players suck. The role players ball out. The star players, like it's like, bro, this shit, I'm telling y'all niggas, bro.
Just can't get it right.
We
It's
get a
just,
layup. Vano gets a steal. Let me size up this nigga. Get
oh
ripped.
my
Like,
fucking, bro.
bro,
Can I just
what the
speak on
fuck
that
are
play
you
really quick,
doing?
bro? This nigga Vando, bro. I was talking to Raj about this in playback. The Lakers have some of the worst transition players in the
In the world,
NBA,
dog.
bro.
It's crazy.
It is, bro. D'Lo is fucking awful, and like this nigga actually sucks at basketball. When you have him on a fast break, he sucks. He literally sucks. It's either I'm gonna take a fucking ill-advised fucking three in a fast break, or I'm just gonna turn the ball over or miss a layup. Like awful. This nigga Vando, oh my god, bro. You're either missing layups, not taking the layups, passing out of layups, or just losing the fucking ball. This nigga is so bro.
The
What
R
happened to
word.
this nigga,
R
bro?
word.
He is the most brain dead nigga when it's a 2-on-1. Like when he has an advantage, he is so fucking stupid at the rim. Like the nigga's brain just starts fucking melting when he catches the ball in the paint. It is fucking actually terrifying. The nigga
Austin too.
probably
This nigga
he
tried to build move in transition.
bro,
Tried
he
to size
probably
up.
should see,
Fucking
but
got
like
ripped.
this shit is probably like you probably need like a sports scientist, bro. This shit is fucked, bro. Like, bro, D'Lo sucks in transition. Vando sucks in transition. Austin sucks in transition, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
who's good in transition? Anthony Davis, who like you can throw a lob to, and LeBron James. Who
That's where that in the especially with Austin and D'Lo and Vando a little bit too, but it happens with AD, but with Bron especially, bro. He's leaking out for a lob or for like he's wide open and they just miss him and it's like come on, bro. Like we
How many
can't.
times do we throw that go ahead pass and it's a turnover? How many times do you guys see
Or
that
you
per
just
game?
you just throw the bitch just to the nigga, or he's not open and you're just like fuck it.
Even
Bron over there
even
somewhere.
AD and Braun do it. Like they'll fucking throw out that like go ahead like league out pass and it's a turnover. It's like
That's the
bro,
biggest. I feel
what?
like that's the biggest thing niggas missed from the championship season. We weren't like we were the
Bro,
best
we
team
lived in
transition
Braun
team.
transition.
Braun to KCP like outlets were fucking
Bro,
killers,
Like
dog.
KCP, Caruso,
Bron
Kuzma.
to AD
We don't miss
transition.
them
Like
pussies. I'm just saying.
nah, I miss him.
Nah,
No, I don't even
I
care.
just hate. I just hate
It's
these
just
niggas.
like we used to live in transition, and that was like our bread and
Pause.
butter.
I'm
Now we
missing
suck
guys.
in transition. Like now we're like probably one of the worst transition teams in basketball. Last year we were like one of the worst transition defenses in basketball. Now even when we get stops, I don't even know if we're gonna score because we're so fucking bad in transition. It's
I
like
checked it a couple games ago. We're okay, but we should be great, and that's bad. When you should be
yeah,
because you got LeBron and AD. When you're just like, alright, nah, we should be top 5 in the league
Bro,
especially when you
transition.
I
suck
saw
in the half court. Especially
Bro, I
when you
saw
Yeah,
suck
D'Lo
like
in the
trying
half
you
to
court.
gotta
bro.
be great.
D'Lo trying to push the fast break past Walker Kessler, and dead ass couldn't outrun the nigga, bro. I'm like, yeah, it's over at this point, dog. But
I'm at the
we ain't
point
got to
too
stress
where
over these
like
niggas, bro.
the specific like the Cam and Torian Prince like no more. That combo we're good on. The
Every
the
it's
Cam
every
and
so
line,
many.
Vando.
It's so
There's
every
many
line.
certain
combos.
combos.
Nigga.
There's certain combos where bro, it's you cannot play
It's
these
like
niggas
damn
together
near every
anymore.
combo.
Yeah, every
You
line.
just can't. But the thing is, they're so specific at this point that there's only like 2 or 3 ways the rotation can really go. That's
Yeah,
why it's really not
yeah,
that hard. It's really
And
not that
yeah,
hard at this point.
listen,
yeah.
I'm gonna get to we're gonna get to speakers, but like that's the issue with this team, bro. Like we're either you want to lean offense, but these niggas aren't good enough to do that offensively. So your defense gets cooked and you're not consistent offensively. You want to lean defense, but these niggas really don't shut down that much, and now your offense still fucking sucks. Like that's the issue with having a lot of one way players, bro. Like you don't have a style to lean into with this roster, bro. You just don't. Either you're playing a bunch of one way defensive niggas that can't fucking shoot or score, or you're playing your offensive guys that can't guard a fucking lick. And if they're not cooking offensively, now you're struggling. So that's just the issue with this team,
It
dog.
really feel like it's meant to be because
Yeah,
the
it's like
nigga
meant to
Darvin
be.
Head said when we put the all forward lineup with
Palinka cooked
AD,
though.
like when Darvin said we put the
I
all forward
mean,
lineup with AD, we're gonna play this lineup like this is what we're gonna stick to, and then one of them niggas get hurt, and then you have to switch. It's like, bro,
Yeah,
like
bro. It's
what's
just so
going on?
inconsistent, bro. Even like, bro, even the way we deal with injuries is inconsistent, dog. Why the fuck does this nigga Gabe get to miss the whole year, but Cam Reddish got to play every game and get hurt even more? And then just why does Vando and Rui come back from injury and then they just get hurt? Like it's like everything about this team is inconsistent, bro. Every single fucking thing. There's nights where bro. This is the same season we broke a record for shooting threes. What the fuck? Like, bro, like we have literally broken records for having one of the best shooting games in NBA history, and we've also broken records for having one of the worst shooting games in NBA history. Do you know how fucking crazy that, bro? We are the most inconsistent team I have ever seen in my fucking life. Like, oh my god, bro, it's literally
We're consistent at being
so
inconsistent.
yeah, like it's just like I'm telling y'all, bro. We're gonna be like,
That's a
oh
bar.
wow, we're doing this right, and then we're gonna do
somebody get
something
this guy
completely
a
wrong,
fucking
bro.
award.
They said
It's fucking nuts, bro.
That's a
it's the
bar,
first
nigga. That's
time
a
anybody's
bar.
ever heard that.
Most deaf.
Disgusting.
Shout out to y'all, see you, Bay. We appreciate that, Trey. We gonna go to I'm gonna kick it to Fit Pro. Actually, Fit Pro. How we feeling about that? First off, where is Darvin Ham Muse? Nigga,
Exactly.
Fuck
Bro,
that bitch
smoke.
ass
bum
nigga,
ass nigga. It's
bro.
all Fit Pro.
I miss him.
Yeah.
No
Pause.
Mason, yes sir.
Hey yo, nigga, pause.
This nigga funny. Yeah, man. I'm numb to this shit, bro. Like I really am. I don't get mad anymore. I just watch it, kind of go through the motions. It's like it's like a chick flick, bro. Like you you know the beginning, middle, and end. You know how it's gonna end. Um, you know, uh, one thing that I do like that no Laker fans is doing right now is we're not complaining about the free throws. We could be like the Raptor fans complain about free throws, and this is why we lost the game because they had 33 free throws. But we're not doing that. We understand what the problem is. I'm just tired of Darvin Ham, seeing one of his players get hurt and don't call a timeout. I think that was the play where like Reeves goes down, it's a 5-on-4, open three, swish. Then he calls a timeout. It's like it's shit like that, bro. Where it's just that shit is just it's frustrating. Um, but I don't know if it was Coach Jay or Coach Rome said it like we can't put blame on one player. It's the whole team. It's the whole fucking team, bro. It's the process. Like there is no consistency with this team. There's no actual like direction with this squad, bro. Like we don't we don't know like what type of play is gonna be ran. We always run a 5 out or 2-3 zone on defense. We don't. The coach doesn't make adjustments in the second half of games. Um, it's just all bad from across the board. Like there's no offensive identity. There's no defensive identity. We're always changing the lineups. Like and it's just the shit is exhausting, bro. Like I really be trying to be at home and vibing and shit, bro. And I watch this shit and I'm just like, why am I doing this, bro? Like what? Why am I killing my mood, bro? Like I got my sister flew in from Cali, and I was chilling with her earlier, and my dumbass decided to turn on the game, even though I said I wasn't going to. I was like, what? I'm feeling good about this shit. Turn on the game, and this happens. So, um, you know, like yeah, I mean, I guess make a trade, but you know, at the end of the day, we're still gonna have Darvin Ham. We're still gonna go through the same shit. So, you know, it is what it is, man. We just gotta kind of, I guess, at this point, we just gotta see what happens, bro. Just see what the end result will be. But I tell you one thing, man, we not winning no championship. Not with this, not with Darvin Ham as the head coach. We can kiss that shit goodbye. That shit is done and over with. Um, so again, let's just hope we get better, bro. I and I don't want to say, can it get any worse? Because it probably can. But that's all I got, man. Let's, it's laughable. The shit is laughable, bro. But it's pain behind my laugh. It's pain behind my shit. But yeah, man. Thanks for having me up here, bro. Rock with y'all.
Yes, sir. We
Have it,
appreciate it, for bro.
bro.
Yes, sir. We're gonna go to
Everybody did a job except me. Yeah, bro. I mean, all jokes aside, though, it is kind of crazy that nigga be saying that. Meanwhile, the coach never be like, "Yo, I got to get my guys right. I got to."
Insane,
It's kind of
insane.
crazy, bro.
Nah, Vando ain't do his job.
Like,
Like I'm that ass not even trying to hear
when
that
does
from
he?
AD tonight. Like this nigga AD been dominant all season. Like
yeah,
my
AD,
nigga, like bro,
Look
the
at
nigga
this
was
nigga.
Well,
ass.
get out of it. Look
That
at
nigga
this
was
fake
ass
ass
tonight.
my fault. I
guy.
got in my J's bag.
That
My
nigga
fault. I
was
got in my
ass
J's
tonight.
bag,
I'm
bro.
like,
Wait, when
I
has
like
who
me
been dominant
personally.
all season?
Me personally,
Bro,
like
y'all
I'm
hear Coach talking? Yeah, shut your mouth.
it's kind of crazy. But
Monkey.
I'm like me personally, like I'm
Hmm?
putting the loss on Anthony Davis because I think like if AD just gives you an average game, then you probably win the game. But I'm just saying the fact that like after games, it's like AD's gonna sit there and be like, "Yeah, bro, I was asked, whatever." Like, but like I've never seen Darvin do that. Like I've never seen this nigga be
Oh
like,
God.
"Yo, like, hey, bro, like." What the fuck, man? I got to get my guys right. This one, like, I have to be better. My staff has to be better. Like, we got to look at the film and really think about like how we can improve upon like our mistakes and not compound like what we do wrong. Like, it's like you never have heard that, like, not once. Like, it's just so interesting, bro. I feel like at this point, after all of these games, we see Darvin say something and AD says the exact opposite, like every night. Like it's just weird. I don't know. I mean, I guess it
Coach
doesn't
Killer.
really matter, but it's weird.
Facts. We appreciate it, bro. We're gonna go to Coach Gill. Coach Gill, how we feeling?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for the chance to speak. And I have a couple of things to share with you guys. The first is a fact. And I'm actually reading it out of my iPad. For the first time, I have like two things, ready to go. Here's the first one: the importance of rhythm in an athletic activity, specifically a basketball game. It improves eye and hand coordination, enhanced problem solving, and enhance physical fitness and decision making. What do we lack? Exactly that rhythm. We have none, defensively or offensively. And last thing I'm going to say, when you have a band and you have incredible musicians and they all know how to play solos and they're all great and they're all individual instruments, it's about the synchrony. It's about the rhythm. It's about finding the right tune. And who's in charge of that? The maestro, the band director. It's his job to know who is in tune and who's not, who's contributing to the tone and who's not. And like I said it before, I want to say it was last year, some close to that. It's not going to happen because our guy does not know what we need. There are teams out there, and you guys are witness of this. There are teams out there looking for specific players. I heard, Dallas is looking for Pascal Siakam because they want a two-way player that can be an athletic wing. There are teams that are looking for their specific needs, which means that they know what they have. We are so inconsistent, and we are playing so many, roles. So many people are playing their individual roles that we forget that we need rhythm in order to not play just for our own interest. You have games like we eloquently said it. We have games that we can be the single best shooting team ever. We proved it. And then we have other games that we're like, where do these guys go? It's because they're all thinking about their money. They're all thinking about what is, beneficial for me, particularly. And that's great and all that because they're professional athletes. But at the end, when you stop thinking about what is the right thing to do and you play with flow and rhythm, that's when athleticism and real team chemistry and work, emerge. When it's not you and it's about us, and you know when you guys are going to be, and you know the effort that you're going to give no matter what, it'll be 23 and a half seconds no matter what. That is called defensive rhythm. And as much as I want to hate on Vogel, he never got in the way of that. And that's why we had a little bit of a defensive identity. If you guys go back, LeBron has been able to bring championship, uh, you know, uh, you know, uh, caliber teams by himself, sometimes. But coaches that win with him are coaches that don't get in the way of his progress. If you go back to when he had David Blatt, can only take him so far because he was flawed. Spoelstra got $120 million. Why? Because the guy can coach. He gets the most out of his players. You don't believe me? Watch what happens to the guys that they release. They don't become superstars. They get hurt. I mean, we got a guy that he's out for the whole year now, and I mean that's just what happens. Now we basically are looking for what the next answer is going to be. Is it going to be Reeves? Is it going to be it, guys? I promise you, if Levine comes out, I mean the only thing that could actually help us if Caruso comes back. You know why? Because that guy is a rough rider. That guy is the one that's not going to lay down. People are going to follow that example. Put your head down, do the dirty work, don't complain, and let's freaking go. A lot of people are just putting their heads down and just pointing fingers and saying that's on me. Like Coach James said, who cares if it's on you? The fact is that we're losing and we're losing together. We all wear the same freaking uniform. It ain't about you having 20, 30, 50. We all wear the same L at the end of the day. But when we don't have an identity, it only hurts because we have no idea where we're going. And I'm going to close with this. Guys, you guys all know this. A civilized country, a civilized society that forgets its history is constantly, dictated and set up to repeat it. It just doesn't fail. When we don't know what we done, wrong, so we can correct it. We're gonna continue to do the same thing all over and over. And that's exactly what we're doing. Looking for answers in players when we know that it's a leadership that is not working. So that's kind of what I have. Thanks for everything, guys, and happy birthday, coach.
Oh yeah, we need to touch on that. Appreciate it. Happy birthday,
Wait,
Shub,
wait,
as well.
who's which one? Which coach
Shop.
is his birthday?
Shub, the one hosting right now. This
No,
is it's
Your
my
show.
birthday, nigga. So I appreciate
Nigga.
You said, wait,
it's my birthday,
you said
nigga. I
happy
appreciate
birthday in second person, nigga. Jesus Christ.
Yo, be Chef. Y'all some real niggas.
appreciate all the
Y'all
love,
some real
nigga. You
niggas.
feel me?
Listen, man, born 2 days better than Kennedy. I'll allow it. I'll
Yes,
allow it.
sir. Hey, when Shea
I'm
finna do
sorry,
the
guys.
Reeves on
We're
Martin
not
Luther,
gonna let someone up
nah.
with their name Adolf Hitler. I'm sorry.
I would
I'm
listen.
sorry, bro. That's like you're not coming up.
I knew how it would reflect me as a host, so I didn't want to do it, but I
It
can't
might.
lie.
No,
I
you gonna say it.
did
I was gonna
click
say
the
it.
profile
Nah,
and
I
hover
removed
over
him
the
from the
add the
space, bro. I'm
speaker.
not letting a nigga named
Obi's
Adolf
murder.
Hitler get into this.
Appreciate you
murder?
for not letting me crash out. I appreciate it. Because what do Adolf really have to say about the?
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's all about the gas. Like, come on, dude. You're weird. You're fucking weird.
Probably been defending Dennis and shit.
You're weird, bro.
I will say, the whole coach thing, even if the nigga's a bad coach, I don't think it's not healthy to just be like, bro, it's over. Like, we're not gonna win a championship with the, or like we can't improve. I think that's where it's like, come on, we can improve the team. Like we were bad last year, and we improved the team and we won 2 playoff series. We obviously didn't win a championship, but winning 2 playoff series isn't easy in the NBA. I mean, if you win 2 playoff series, you're in the conference final. So like that's a step. You just have to get to the right direction. It's also a balance of, I think Tony Jones, who's a Jazz reporter, I think, but he's like pretty solid. Shout out to Tony Jones on the timeline. He tweeted the issue with some of these older teams that they're clearly built for the playoffs is that you have to get through the regular season first, and now that you can't slow the games down the regular season, it becomes dangerous ground.
I
That
feel like we talked about that, Zay, last space where we were saying
yeah,
like, because everyone's like, man, I'm kind of worried about the T Wolves and the. I'm like, bro, like, we're like, dog, still LeBron and Anthony Davis in the playoffs here. It's not like, but when you're this bad right now, like, what the fuck, you got to get there. Like, that's all
you
you
got to
fucking
get
know.
there. It's the awful balance of, it's like, I don't know why niggas think it's delusional to think that you can struggle in the regular season and be good in the playoffs. It's so dumb that
The
people think
Miami
that's
Heat do
like a
this every
crazy
year.
take.
I mean,
Every single year,
Miami
these
does it
niggas
every year.
went to the finals. These niggas was 3 games away from winning a championship. Like, what do we mean? It was an 8th seed last year. Like, and it's somewhat of an outlier, but they keep doing it. Like when
No,
they went
no,
to the finals in the bubble, there was a 4th or 5th seed or some shit like that.
because they face Giannis both years. But I just have an issue with people like I just have an issue with people trying to give up on the season. Like, man, it don't matter if we make a trade and try to get better. We still got Darvin. I mean, bro, I'm not finna just quit on the season because Darvin a dumbass. Like, nah, you still got to compete, bro.
I don't
We're
think
not
you
just gonna
can
mail
quit.
the season in.
I don't think you
Yeah, like
can
if
quit
you
when
got
you
to
have
improve the
LeBron
team, do
and
it.
Anthony Davis on your team. Like, I don't think it's even possible to like truly mail in a season when you have like 2 superstars. Like, I don't even know what team was ever done something like that. That's like,
And I think
yeah,
people ignore just
Mavs last year.
you don't want to
true,
change
true.
just to change shit, but the
Kyrie Irving,
change just to change shit does get buy-in from niggas, and it's just like refreshes the team, and you get a different level of LeBron AD, and you're gonna get a different level of LeBron AD
Coach Dre
when you
requesting
get.
out.
That's not him. When you get closer to, I already checked. I was gonna add him immediately. But you already like when you get closer to the playoffs, you already are gonna get a different version of them, and then when you wow, of all people. I don't even remember where I was. We appreciate that, Coach Gill.
That's why I got a mute, bro. That's why I got a mute.
Hey man,
What's up, Jim? Fuck it, I'm gonna add this thing anyway.
I thought Jay already went.
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? Happy birthday, show.
you're not even here, man.
Appreciate it,
Well,
nigga.
whatever, nigga. let's listen. So,
Hey, go flood Shub's mentions, bro. Go tweet happy birthday,
word.
Shub, bro. Go tweet happy birthday, Shub.
It's
Also,
weird.
So I came back to school today, so I won't be in the spaces as often as I used to because break is over. But I came back.
Me too, brother.
Like a 2-hour drive. It was like a 2-hour drive,
Bitch,
right?
ain't at school.
And I unpacked my things. I sat on the couch. I checked the liquor score. I saw that we're up, and I checked Anthony Davis' stat line, and I laughed. And it was just like, damn, nothing's really going to go our way, you know? That's how I feel about the season. Because I can't even be mad at him for real. Because, wow, he really was a terrorist tonight. It was horrible. It was probably the worst performance I've ever seen him play. But I wasn't even upset a single time. Every single shot he missed, I laughed. Because I'm just like, of course this will happen right now. Of course this wouldn't happen in like one of the like Miami games where you played amazing, or like a game we're going to lose regardless when the other players didn't show up. The game the players showed up, you have a stinker. And I'm just like, wow, I can't believe what I'm watching. But I can't be mad at him because what he's done this season, like, what am I going to say? Like, what am I going to say to him? And I hate the fact that he's like, he can apologize and be like, this one's on me. and the coach can't. It just doesn't make sense, and it really just broke my heart. I'm like, damn, because of course he's going to say that. We all know he was going to say that, but like, I don't know. I'm like, wow, but yeah, I don't. I'm not even upset. I just feel like I've seen struggle before. I'm a Commanders fan for football, so I'm like, whatever, bro. I've seen poverty, but like, I just feel like I'm just. I know. I'm like, damn. It just sucks. And I'm like, whatever. I'm just tapped out for real, for real. Like, I don't even care anymore. But I feel like I still like knowing that I have Anthony Davis and LeBron on my team. I'm like, okay. But if we do manage to get things together and get to the playoffs, I'm not going to bet against them. But I'm just like, at this point, I'm like, yeah, whatever, bro. The team sucks. They suck. If the team gets good, they're good. At this point, I don't really care.
Facts. We appreciate it, Jib. We gonna go to Oblizzy. Oblizzy, how we feeling, gang?
What's up, yo? Herbert to the coach, man. Honestly, this team is we just in the gutter, man. Not looking good. 19 for 21. This is like the same shit we had last season, or I think it was that one season. But man, this is hard watching this team. I think we're up 10 at one point, and then I think we lost by 10 almost. It's just sad to see how we just let it go again. But honestly, what I have to really blame for this loss is mostly on I would say, the Jazz attempted 39 free throws and made 36 of them. Can you imagine that? Look at the timelines. Silent. But then when when the Raptors had that treatment we gave them, outrage, bro. You just can't believe it. And then I think 80's efficiency. I mean, if he would have just made at least half of what he made, this would have been a winnable game pretty easily. But man, he did have a triple double, but that's just stats. But that's all I can really say. It was just mostly just efficiency from AD and just the free throws, man. We were just getting killed. When you thought we were getting close, free throw. Dunk, cut to 2, free throw. And then we have Darvin Ham. I don't think he even challenged anything today. Can you imagine this? I think what he said in the, let me go up top. I think he said something about, like, the challenges. Like, he was asking, oh, there it is. Darvingham says that the members of his staff that review plays mainly to determine if he should challenge a call. We're telling him in a unison not to challenge many of the team's second half fouls. The nigga didn't even challenge anything. It's like he's saving the shit for next game to use it, just to not use it. What kind of fucking shit is that? I just want someone to genuinely explain this shit. Because everything he says post game, like he's just saying it with a kind of a smirk. That the niggas know he's not getting fired. This nigga's gonna stay here. He's staying here the whole year. I'm sorry to tell everyone this, but this nigga's not leaving. We're gonna have to deal with this shit the whole time. The only thing we can really do, and the best thing we can do, is make a move and try to improve the team, like they said. The 15th, the clock's ticking in 2 days. Expect the Woj bomb coming up from the Lakers. It might just be something crazy. We don't even know. It could be something devious. So he maybe save this season like last time. We're going I don't know why we're struggling. We're putting ourselves to struggle again to make it to the playoffs. Because the playoffs are different. We know this team could turn up the gears. Like teams that look real good in the season, it doesn't translate to that. So we're just going through the struggle again, making the playoffs, and that's just really hard, man. And putting this stress on Braun and AD too. These guys don't have a lot of time left too, especially Braun. The guy is gonna be gone soon. And then you have AD, which maybe if he wants to contend anymore, he might be gone one day too from here. So it's best to just try to do what we can now to win. But yeah, coming up this week on the 15th after, expect a lot of stuff, man. That's all I gotta say.
Appreciate that, Oblizzy. Yeah, team's just in a place right now. I'm gonna go to P Steez or Yo with the Christian Watson header. What's
Hey
good,
yo, can
gang?
y'all hear me?
Yeah. Oh,
How y'all doing? This is my first time speaking in here. I've actually been listening to y'all spaces for a minute, but I just don't ever really request to speak. But this team kind of frustrates me, especially this season, just because I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe I just expect it differently, but it's just kind of pathetic just to watch kind of how they've been playing. And it's just a combination of things to me from what I've seen. I think that for one, like we have a lot of low IQ players on the team, so that doesn't really help. Um, I think you're too overly reliant on Braun, but you don't have a choice um, but to be because again you have too many inconsistent players, and then they're also not smart. So yeah, you don't really have a choice there. Prince, man, he's bad, but like sometimes he makes timely shots. So I don't know, like you're just kind of just relying on players that just you don't know if they're gonna get the job done. Tonight was just rough because you finally had a game where all of your role players kind of just played well, and then AD plays bad, and he's been decent or better, more consistent this season, but um, tonight was just brutal. I think he was like 5 for 21 or something like that. You can't do that as a superstar. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's just rough. Ham doesn't do the team any favors, and neither does management. So just kind of in a rough spot. Um, Levine might move me. I mean, I know the contract is bad, but just to give the team another scoring option. Uh, or I like marketing, but I don't know if Utah's gonna make them available. But even if there is a package out there that the team can make a trade for, I'm not sure with Ham like leading the team if it actually changes anything. I mean, Brown and AD I trust in the playoff setting, but I forget who said it. But are you going to be able to win enough games to get you there? That's all I got.
Hey, we appreciate it, man. First time in the space, always welcome. Every time. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Like getting like it's you just got to get to the playoffs. It's really hard. We always thought that the health shit would be the reason we would struggle to get to the playoffs, but now it's just the team is pretty rough. So like it's the fix is really like at this point you kind of have to try to fix everything. Like coaching tweaks, roster tweaks, like alignment tweaks, just with the players and lineups and shit. Like it's everything really needs fixing. I don't think it's just one thing anymore. It's like wholesale changes you really need. But we appreciate that. We're gonna go to YBK. YBK Quan YBK. How we feeling about the game?
Um, yeah, I'm gonna just say I'm dumb for believing in the Lakers. Like, I really wanted these niggas to win so I could shit on the Warrior fans for losing, but
I mean,
I
you can
don't know.
still do that.
I mean, yeah, I still can, but I'm looking at the standings, and it's like, fuck. It's a lot of games that we should have won. Like, we should be a top 5 team in the West, but and then for the game, fucking, there was this it was back to back to back plays where this nigga Vando got the steal and got stripped by this weak ass nigga Chris Dunn. And then fucking this nigga Skylar Mays misses that layup. We get the offensive rebound, get an open three, brick. And then the play after that, this nigga Rui gets a steal. And this nigga Vando, I don't know what the fuck this nigga was doing, but this nigga gets called for a fucking moving screen on a 2-on-1 in transition. So it's like, damn, like these niggas are retarded. And you got fucking AD can't fucking make shit. This nigga gets doubled. Niggas just standing there, not cutting to the basket. Like this nigga Cam Reddish just standing in the corner, like nobody's moving. Um, I don't know why Darvin Ham didn't put that nigga Christian Wood in the game and Rui. And they, to be honest, they play better than Torian, in my opinion. It's like they're putting up the points and shit, so you might as well just leave them in there. Swap them out for Vando and Torian, but that nigga's a dumbass. And then I'm looking at these few games that we got. I'm not really looking forward to the Clippers game. We got the Celtics, the Knicks, the Nuggets. I'm not really looking forward to those games. We need to make some trades really soon. They're wasting LeBron's. They're really wasting his year. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Fuck Darvin Ham. Oh, one more thing. This nigga Chris Dunn and Colin Sexton is some weak ass niggas. Like, this nigga Chris Dunn should not be acting all tough, trying to press up on D'Lo and shit when this nigga averages 7 points. Like, that nigga is weak as fuck. And that nigga Colin Sexton is just fucking ass. Like, The fucking the Cavs traded that nigga for a reason. So that nigga's not good either. And and yeah, fucking niggas just want to try their hardest when they play us. It's fucking annoying. And it's like I don't even know what the fuck these niggas do during practice. Like for the Lakers, like what the fuck do they do? But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Fuck that nigga Darvin Ham.
Yes, sir. We appreciate y'all niggas are sad as hell in here today. This is crazy. We appreciate it, man. Next, fuck it. We're gonna go to Mason. Let me go ahead and get my popcorn.
Nigga waited like a fucking whole hour just to get to me. L coach. Um yeah, dickhead ass nigga, bro. That's why I sub underpaid your ass. Anyways,
Go pay.
what
Go run
what
this.
what can we say? Nigga, I'm just we just suck. Like it's nothing really to like take away from this shit. Like we could keep blaming the coaches, all this that. We just fucking ass. Like it just is what it is. You defensive schemes, connectivity, just engagement, all that shit is just not there with this team. Like it's like ever since the end season tournament, they just fell off a cliff, like whatsoever. Like nothing changed. Like it's still the same teams, just niggas in and out the lineup. One minute you think he's good, another minute the nigga's like injured. Like this Cam situation, just sit the nigga. Like please stop like trying to force him to play games. Like he's just obviously not healthy whatsoever. He's not healthy. Stop putting him in and out lineups. It just don't make sense. You're fucking up his rhythm. And it just nigga, it's just like a unhealthy body is just useless on the floor. AD, a shitter class. It was god awful. Like engagement, activity, all that shit is just he was not there. And as a superstar, you gotta be better. I'm not about to just cannon on this nigga and just ignore all the good shit he done this season. But today it just he did not have it. He gotta be better, bro. You cannot be this ass. Like, dude, like every everybody on the Utah Jazz was just outplaying you. Every single role player except for that weak ass nigga Vando outplayed you today. That shit should never happen. You're fucking Anthony Davis. Like, do better. Uh niggas, I was like fucking halftime. Niggas is over here tagging me about uh see untouchable, see D'Lo and Reeves off the trade market. Like what the fuck is y'all talking about, bro? Like we up 6 points against the Jazz and we fucking lost it. Like the road, like we suck. Like it's just that simple. Like trades needs to happen. I'm done with the whole uh no trade is gonna save us right now. That just stupid thinking. We're ass. We need some saving. Like dead ass. Like we need help. It's clear as day. Like there needs to be like an energy change, a mood change, whatever. Because you could just see the locker room is just not there. It's dead. They just don't give a fuck. Like there's no energy whatsoever. Like all this, yo, a trade not gonna save us. Whatever we do, it just doesn't matter. I'm not thinking that, bro. We have LeBron and AD. You got to get it done. It's just that simple. As long as you got them two niggas on the court, that's the expectation. Like you can't blame me for having that expectation. I'm not about to give up. But we need trades, and this is nothing new. Like the shit has obvious flaws. The defense isn't good as prioritized. The offense isn't good as prioritized. Everything is just underperforming, and from coaching, from players, from situations. Like this shit is just so trash that you can't even get consistent wins on a daily basis. Like you gotta constantly rack up these L's every single time you go. It's like they take 2 steps forward and then they take 2 steps back. It's like, dude, you go back to 500. Now you're back 2 games under 500. Like, make that shit make sense. Like, it's just inconsistencies all around. And we could keep saying we just got to get to the playoffs, bro. I don't see the switch in these niggas. Like for that, you need a team to like have a switch or see some type of resemblance of a switch where they could just turn it on and go mode. I haven't seen that shit all season. Like there's like when these niggas want to go, I just don't see it. Like they need to like get their shit together because all this we just got to get in the playoffs. Got to get in the playoffs. Like dude, every run is gonna be different. Like how we did our shit last year is not gonna be this year. It's every shit different. Like you can't strike gold twice. That just don't happen. Like you can't keep crawling your way out through a fucking play in every fucking year. You just can't keep doing that shit. I was expecting us to at least be a 4th to 5th seed. Shit is not happening right now. How we trending? Probably like around. We're gonna hover around like 9th or 10th. This shit is just like sad, bro. Like we gotta watch these boring ass games, this trash ass team. It's just not good, bro. Until changes be made, it's gonna be the expectation for us. It's just that simple. Like I was in a Dallas Maverick space every day. Like niggas is over here just talking cash shit, Clipper fans talking cash shit. This shit is just pathetic, bro. I'm so tired of it, and I'm just checked out with this team. Like it is what it is, but we need trades. I'm done with the coach shit. Like the nigga's gonna be here, so I don't care anymore. Like we gotta overcome the nigga fuckery. Whether you wanna complain or whether you believe in it or not, like as long as I got Bron or AD, we just gonna have to overcome it. Just that simple. Like it's not the first time when niggas overcame a bad coach, but they need trades. They need a new energy shift in the locker room. There needs to be like this should be just like a different mindset heading in sooner into All-Star break and after All-Star break, because everybody got their shit together. We the only team that still don't got our shit together, like dead ass, like one of the top contenders that still don't got our shit together. Until we get our shit together, this is the final product. Like dead ass. There's nothing we can really do but keep complaining about these bum ass niggas. It is what it is. I checked out this season. Until we make trades, I'm very curious about that Zach LaVine and DeJounte Murray shit. I like both of those trades, whatever they can do. Whatever can just help us at this moment, because we need help. We got to do what we got to do to make this team better. But overall, just a bad L. AD got to be better, but and then hopefully the LeBron injury is not that fucking serious. But other than that, that's all I really gotta say. These niggas kind of, it's just like these niggas suck. Fuck the Chiefs though. Got to play them bum ass niggas second round. But other than that, go Lake Show,
Have y'all won yet?
bro. We gonna
I was
win, bro.
about to
You
say,
know
damn,
we're
y'all
about to
niggas,
win.
you already won the game,
Bro, it's the
nigga.
fucking Steelers, nigga. Be fucking for real.
It's the Bills. We appreciate that,
All right,
man.
nigga. All right.
Yeah, y'all niggas lose to Mason Rudolph. Listen,
We about to lose to the Bucks.
Bro,
Don't
we
worry,
not losing no fucking
don't worry,
Steelers,
bro. We
bro.
losing to the Bucks, so it is what it is.
nah, losing to
Yeah,
Baker
y'all going
Mayfield
up
is
about Baker
nasty.
Mayfield. That's crazy.
Facts. Real niggas teams 0-0 in the playoffs. We appreciate that, Mason. We gonna go to Jordan. Jordan, how we feeling?
I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, I really, I was watching that game, bro. I was like, I don't give a fuck, man. Where do we begin? I don't really even want to talk about that game. Like, Eddie was ass. That's why they lost. Like, it's not that complicated for tonight. But just in general, like, I guess, like, what's the point? Like, and when I say that, I mean, like, from a front office perspective, just like with the team, I don't get. And again, the deadline's not here yet. But just everything, and I'm not even really going off what they've been hearing. I'm just going off of like their philosophy and some of the decisions that they've been making since like for a few years now. They got away with it by correcting some of it last year during the season, but like just overall, like what's the point? Like what was the point of the MLE? And then doubling down on the same position with the draft pick when you already have two young guards on the team and you re-sign the other guard. What was the point of that? What's the point of having two top 10 players? And then at that time, you had, Russ, who was thought of as the third option. Thought you had a big three, and you signed a first-year coach. Like, what was the point of that? Like, what was the point of not having anybody on his staff that was experienced, offense or defense? Fuck that. Probably need to be offensively slanted guy. But like, what was the point of that? So just like, what's the point of any of this shit? And then to say that, oh, we don't want to trade our first round pick, or oh, we want to keep fucking Austin Reeves, and oh, we want to make Max Christie untouchable. Like, what is the point? Like, they keep thinking about, okay, down the road. Like, we want to try to be a contender. Like, nigga, you can be a contender right now. I don't get why you're not just thinking through that lens. And that's not to say that even with some of the moves that people have been talking about, it doesn't really handicap your future like a lot of people have, like a lot of the, gaudy comments about some of these guys' contracts would have you to believe. Like, for example, LaVine, you get him, right? Just use him as an example. You get him, I think you have a really good chance of being one of the top teams this year. I think you still might be not favored against, like Boston and Denver. But other than that, anybody I think you would be favored by most people against, if you can keep some semblance of a roster around the rest of the people. on the team. So if that's the case, then I'm struggling to find the reason not to do it. I really don't care, and this could be where me just not starting rooting for the team the past few years comes into play, not being a lifelong Laker fan. But like even from that perspective, I don't get it. Like his contract in particular, okay, this year, then next year, which you were probably going to keep your core together next year anyway, whoever you bring in. You're really talking about 1 year after Bron is probably gone, where you have him and AD under contract. Then it's an expiring deal, which you can easily get out of. Like I don't get the talk around his contract being quite as bad as people think it is. It does kind of handicap you from a team building perspective if you're over that second apron, but you have a real chance this year, and then you will be bringing up the same core next year, and you probably take a step back the year after that, which is why you probably should have done a better job with like your MLE signing, which is why you should have done a better job with who you drafted in the first round, because whether it's this team now or is that team post this duo that we have right now, those picks you have to hit on either way, no matter how you want to decide to build your team for the future or try to put all your chips in right now. You can't fail so miserably on crucial team building aspects like the coach, the coach's staff, the draft pick, and the MLE. You can't fail that miserably in all four of those areas and expect to do shit. And that's kind of where I'm at now. And then you want to tell your two top 10 players that you have, we're going to make a mistake, and then we're not going to try to undo the mistake. And we're not going to try to do something to mitigate the mistake to put you in a better position this year. It makes no sense to me. So until something changes, like, why would I put my energy into something that is like not even building towards something? It's different if it was just like, oh, we were losing all these close games, or oh, we had good process, but the ball just bounced this way or that way, or oh, AD's going through something, Brown's going through something. That's going to turn around. It's not that. It's not even building or engineered to be towards something. It's actually built the opposite, and you're expecting talent and talent alone to overcome it. This has got to be the dumbest collection of talented niggas on a basketball team I've ever seen. They've mentioned every other aspect of attributes of wanting in a player: shooting, athleticism, speed, defensive versatility, except for fucking IQ, which is, surprise, surprise, when the game slows down in the playoffs, probably the number one thing you need to have, right under, or number two, right under top end talent, right up there with coaching. Those are probably the three things you need to have to win a chip. So I don't know. I don't even know what it's building towards that I can hang my hat on and say, you know what? Okay, we're struggling right now, but it's gonna improve for this reason. The only reason it would improve is talent, more talent. And even then, if that's your only reason or marker you have to potentially improve the team, you're probably fucked even with the talent, because these other teams have talent and those other attributes of, what makes them a winner. So I don't even know what I'm watching. I don't know what I'm getting from night to night. Like, D'Lo dropped 37 or 39, whatever the fuck it was. AR started off cool. Like, I don't know what I'm getting night to night from the product, the approach, the lineups, the effort. They have bad habits. Like, there's all these bad habits I could go through, but like, I don't know what I'm getting from night to night. So, why would I continue to give a fuck? Because it seems like they don't, about this year at least, seems like they're 85, 90% in this year. And I think to be anything less than 101% into trying to win a championship this season, be damn whatever else it could bring, especially when you have a realistic chance. It'd be different if some of the things brought you from like 5% chance to 10% chance. No, I think you can still dramatically increase your odds of winning a chip this year or having a better chance. And to be anything less than 101% on doing that this season, and this season alone, fuck everything else, is embarrassing when you have two players like that. So that's where I'm at with it. I don't really give a fuck about the game tonight.
Absolutely, yeah. The game tonight, like, we know why we lost. AD, like,
Yeah, nigga, AD was. We got some quotes. They're kind of weird quotes in my opinion, but I'm gonna read them, I guess. Yeah, Ice Cube at the something. That's just funny. Yeah,
It's
Austin on
James' favorite rapper. Of course.
right. Nigga still listen to him right now. But
That's all.
Austin on praising D'Lo for his game. He said his skills very unique. It's an honor to share the court with him. That's cool. I mean, them niggas are probably gonna still be sharing the court,
He
just not
said
in
it
LA.
works too. He said it works.
Yeah, they'll still be able to share the court. It
He
just
wants
won't
to
be here.
start, obviously.
It just won't be here.
Which
But
not even mad at, honestly.
bro,
Listen, he
you could listen. You could start next to Trey
Try
Young,
everything
or
else.
you could start next to Trey Young, or you could start next to DeMar DeRozan. But
That's
Austin
backcourt
Reeves
ATL.
on Anthony Austin Reeves on Anthony Davis.
niggas
I can
keep
already
not mentioning Dallas.
I can already see the headlines. AD sucks. AD can't do this, can't do that. He had a tough night shooting the ball. Other than that, he was fantastic. No, he wasn't. From the gate, they were doubling him. He was making the right play, and then they talk about the triple
Why is
double.
Darvin not saying this? Why is Reeves the one that? Never mind.
Yeah,
Pre hitting the internet bell is crazy. This nigga.
yeah, that is crazy, bro. Like I'm surprised I didn't play the Baylor sound, but and then Anthony Davis, when asked to compare the feeling of the Lakers being 19-21 this season through 40 games to when they're 19-21 at this point last season, he said, "We're not in a bad spot. It could be worse. We got to make a push." Like, I
I mean,
mean,
I guess we could have
Listen,
yeah,
not
one
won any
6-game
games.
streak, we back.
We
One
could be 0
6-game
and
win
40.
streak, we
So,
back.
I guess
right.
so.
Like, I guess, like, whatever.
That's how you know you
All
down
it
bad when
takes
you
is one
like,
short streak.
bro. I could be dead, but like I
Right,
only got
yeah. It's
stabbed.
like,
Nah,
I
nigga,
mean,
you got
we
stabbed
could
though.
be the
Who,
Blazers,
Jarvis?
but
Oh,
like
did he get
instead
shot?
we'll just be right next to
Yeah, I
them.
got shot, but
Meanwhile,
I'm not like dead.
meanwhile, you're still bleeding out.
That's why
Right.
he chilling,
I mean,
bro.
I'm not
This
dead
nigga
right
in
now.
LA, he could be dead
Now,
right now.
It's
20
not
minutes
that
from now.
bad. But if the draft started today, we'd be a top 10 pick. But like, it's not that bad. I mean, we're tanking on
One
accident.
win
But
streak.
it's not
Let's get it
that
going.
bad. It's so crazy because like even right now, if you went on like a 6-game win streak, bro, you would still only be like what, the 7th seed? Like that's
All we need is a playing spot.
All
We
we
know
need is seven. Listen,
all
we
we
got
need is
history with the
7.
7 seed. All we need is the 7 seed.
like it's just so
It
like
really sucks because I really thought this would be the first year since the championship that we weren't going to be in the play-in. The odds of us being in the play-in tournament right now are so. If we make the playoffs, the odds of it having to be through the play-in tournament are so high, and
yeah.
it's so
Just to see
unfortunate.
Denver or
It sucks.
OKC in
Like
the first round.
that should be that's what they should always keep in the back of their heads, bro.
Oh no,
You
OKC, that's
gotta,
easy.
and I get it, and it's really hard to, but you have to like front load a lot of this effort and shit because you don't want to be in this fucking play in, bro. The play in is a nightmare. Even though we haven't got burned by it yet, that don't mean that's maybe what they're thinking. The last 2 times we've been in the play in, we've won the game, but like if you lose the game, and we barely won both those games, like
Fuck
if
around, be
you,
9 or
Yeah,
10.
those were
that's
like
what I'm
games
saying.
we
They
could have
literally,
they
One
could have
went to
went the other way if
overtime,
we
and the
won.
other one we won by
Yeah.
3 on a LeBron Hail Mary damn near essentially. So like that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, that
Yeah.
playing shit is not
That plan shit
no.
sucks, bro. The teams is fighting for their life. That's just actually worse than the game 7, just in regards to like, bro, it's not even necessarily winning you're in, bro. Because we're so low, it's not winning you're in. It's just only losing you're out. You know what I'm saying? Like
no,
it's
you gotta win, then win again. Like
Yeah, you have
yeah,
to win
like you
twice.
gotta go on a 2-game winning streak, bro.
You
Like
have
that's
to win twice on the road, or depending on if you're in the 9th or 10th.
yeah, you
But
gotta get an AC at
win twice on
least.
the road, and then you got to go play the Timberwolves or some
Luca.
shit after you
Any
have just
any
earned. Yeah,
any
yeah.
random role player can have a
Win the first game. You got to go play
any
Luca for a playoff
exactly.
any
spot.
random
And
role
why
player
it
can
don't
go for
work,
like 30. Bro.
why I'm sure it'll probably never work, is because of the emotional letdown or the emotional just come down to you having to win those 2 games and then going to play the 1 seed. That first game, you're damn near gonna lose just because, bro.
Yeah,
You
you're
went through
dead.
hell.
It's like coming off a back-to-back at
Unless
this
you play Giannis. And,
Bro, suck it, bro.
I mean, Miami Heat, they played 2 games.
point.
Back
You
his
have
his
to.
D'Angelo,
back, bro. His fucking
D'Angelo
back, dude.
Russell, D'Angelo Russell on how LA collectively found an offensive rhythm tonight. This nigga, he said what we said. He said when our offense is working, it's our defense that's not. When our defense is going, it's our offense that's not. So I don't know. Y'all tell
I
me.
Why
literally
these
just
niggas
said
talk
it.
like
I don't
fans?
know. I can't give you nothing, bro. That's literally. Is that not what we were just saying?
McCants?
Nigga, you on the team. Guard.
That is crazy, bro.
They be saying
But
the
is
same
that
shit we
not
be saying.
insane?
Everybody
That
goes off
like
against us. Like, what
it's
the
like
fuck?
we just said this. Like we literally just said this. Like that is hilarious to me. Like that niggas on the team are saying the same shit. We're well, like
And they question our ability as a coach. Like, we do this
right,
shit, bro.
right. Nah, for real. Yeah, niggas. They gotta put some fucking respect in niggas' name. But nah,
We
it is.
tried it. I will say we tried it last year and it didn't even work, even though like we went far. But man, I'm at the point now where if you're not a top 6 seed, I don't think, regardless of how the rest of the season goes, if we are in the play-in, I don't think we're gonna win a championship. If we're in the
Bro,
play-in, so.
like teams don't make huge trades and win championships. Like I don't remember the last time I've seen that shit happen. Like a team like make drastic changes to the roster and win a championship. I don't think I've ever seen that. So like if
I
you're a
haven't
team
seen it,
doing
but
that, like
yeah,
I don't know.
you've got to finish top. Like we would have to. That's where it could work. Is where you make the trade and then you finish like top 4 in
I
the
guess
West.
I guess if it's about that, like if that's what your guys' focus is, I mean, technically, we're
I
only
mean,
we're only what 5 games out from the 6th seed, which isn't like
I'm
impossible.
telling you, one win streak, you
Like
there.
it's really not impossible
We haven't had
because
a win streak in 3 years, though.
if you could
We
if
just
you
went on
could
a history.
actually like if and probably would have to be post trade honestly, but like if you could scrounge together a win streak of like probably like 5 to 6 games, it would probably knock you into like 7th or 8th seed, which then would be like you're at that point you're like a game back from the 6th seed. So I guess it's not impossible. The thing that's crazy though is that the 6th seed right now is 8 games over 500, while we are
So
2 games under. Like it's like you would essentially need some of these niggas to fall off, and then we would also have to like simultaneously like
Who's the 3 seed right now?
the Nuggets.
Oh yeah, hell
Yeah,
that's
no.
like
not
you
I'm
going on a
cool.
win streak. You
And
going
that's
on
the
a
thing
win streak.
too.
You
That's
winning on the win streak just doesn't matter if they keep winning as well. Like they
Yeah.
need to make it
They
lose.
have to lose as well. Like, this shit don't
that's
matter.
That's
and
and the
that's
thing that people don't talk about from last year. Niggas were losing it towards the end of the year. Like teams, bro. Like the Mavs started tanking. The Jazz
Minnesota
started
lost to a bum
tanking.
ass team
The
to help us
T
get
Wolves
that seed.
started getting hurt and losing. The Pelicans got hurt as
The
hell
Mavs start
and
losing
lost
too.
hella game. Like it really did. Shit really did start to go our way. Like in the year.
and
Like
it was close to going even more. Like we was really close to getting a 6 seed.
yeah.
Honestly, we really could have got the 6 seed if a game here or there went
Like
Didn't
different
we
on the
lose
the
to the
Bucks shit.
Clippers
Clippers?
were
Like we
struggling.
lost.
The
Yeah,
Suns were struggling. Like even the 1 seed Nuggets were like struggling to end the year. Like there was like a lot of shit went our way. Like to end last year. Like it's like that's probably not happening again. You know what I'm saying?
and that's why it sucks is that we're probably gonna be in focus mode of just making the playoffs instead of you don't want to necessarily manipulate the standings, but this year, I said at the beginning of the year, the seeds don't necessarily matter as much as who you're playing. Like you could be playing the 2 seed, but if Denver's the 3 seed, then you actually do want to play the 2. Like the higher seeds don't necessarily matter because of like it depends on what team it is because of how these regular season teams are going right now. Like I would probably rather play the Timberwolves than play Denver easily. So if you want to
Yeah.
you don't want
I
to
honestly,
manipulate shit,
I'm
but
gonna make
I
them
would
both.
damn near rather play
I'm gonna make
every
them both.
team in the West over the Nuggets or the Clippers right now. Like that, those 2 teams. Like I'm more comfortable playing any of the other teams. Honestly.
and if it holds, the top 2 seeds are the Timberwolves and the Thunder. I mean, that's very much set up like how we played the Grizzlies last year.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So it's not that bad. But yeah, playing the Clippers, that's why you could. That's where we almost did it last year, which ended up not being right. But like we started climbing up, and
Yeah,
niggas
and
was
I
like,
doubt
"Whoa,
we'll
whoa,
play
we
the
climbing up
Clippers
too much."
because I don't think we're getting to the 5th seed. Like I really don't.
Yeah, that's what last year we was niggas
Like,
was like, "Nah, fuck it, go to the 5th seed.
Bro,
Let's
I'm
play."
praying for
Let's
AC
play the
at this
first round.
point.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
praying for
yeah, yeah.
AC.
But yeah,
see,
this
but
shit is
8th
just
seed
crazy.
means that
You gotta go on the road. True.
you
You
have
have
to
to
You have to
lose
lose a
lose.
one.
player
Yeah, yeah,
game.
nah,
Yeah.
we can't.
You have
But
to
I'm saying,
lose in a playing,
yeah,
dog.
like
Like
AFC is at
Yeah.
worst, but you gotta give yourself 2 games to
Yeah,
qualify.
you
Bro.
have
Like
to be
you
7 or
can't be a
8 just
9th
to
or 10th. You
Madison's
can't
not
be a
happening.
9th or 10th.
yeah, if the Lakers are the 9th seed, the season's just over. I'm
It's
just gonna
over,
go
bro.
ahead and
We
just
said
put
that with
that.
Westbrook. We didn't even make it, but I said it with
Ooh,
Westbrook,
the
bro. If we
hardest
was the
7.
9th or 10th, bro, the shit is cooked. Don't even. There's no way in hell.
Is
Don't
It's
even
it?
not
I
happening.
bother.
don't know.
If we
Bro,
the
they need
7
them
seed, shit
guys.
is cooked. I'm not gonna lie.
You gotta win two game sevens
Cap,
and
we
then
play
go play the
OKC.
1 seed
Easy
on the
work.
road. Listen, and it depends on who the hell is the 9th or 10th seed as well. Like who's the 9th or 10th seed right now?
It's right now. It's
Think
the Rockets and the Jazz.
Utah, yeah, and
we just
Rockets. Jesus.
and then if Golden State, God forbid, Golden like
Get
yeah.
Siakam.
Please no.
You gotta play Golden State. You get
Niggas
like a fake Steph game. Nigga has 40 on you
No,
when you
fuck a
go home.
Steph game,
Nah,
nigga.
nah,
You get a
nah.
fake
Those don't
Clay
A
exist.
fake
Thompson,
Clay
bro.
game.
You get a Clay Thompson 30 piece, and now all of a sudden it's like, well, our season's over.
You go home.
Dario Saric
Disgusting.
hits fucking 4 threes in the fucking third quarter of the game when you were up 10, and now you know what I'm saying? Like, is playing is not fun, bro. I know niggas think it's entertaining. That shit is not fun, bro. Like that,
Dog, we almost lost to T-Wolves.
I
Like
have
niggas don't
never been
remember,
entertained
bro.
in
Yeah,
playing
it's
games.
entertaining if your
We
team
was
not in it.
down
Yeah,
15
if your
at the
team not
half.
in, it's great.
Yeah, it's great when you're like watching the other teams fight for their lives.
We
But
were
when
down
your
15
team is
and a
in
half,
that position, bro, no, bro.
and then Dennis hit the game-winning three, and then 85. That we really could have lost, bro. That was so crazy.
Bro, we could
Could
have
have lost that
lost.
game.
We was
Off
so
that
ass in
foul,
the first
we
half.
could have lost that game. And missed it, bro. Man, that was tough. That's what happened to
Conley,
Philly.
and this is the thing too. Like Conley was hitting everything in that game. You just never know when shit like that's gonna happen either.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he
Like
was
one random
cash. He
Look,
might
he
have
had
been
like
like
what
6 for 7
28.
or some shit.
Like,
Yeah, he was
one
damn.
crazy.
all it takes is like for one random role player to go hot and you're done. Like dead ass.
That's why they're playing. And we were, I don't want to say lucky, but we
Like Dante
were
Exum.
surging at that point as well to like, we was just on a roll before we got to the playing game. So it kind of was like most teams at that point we was going to play. Like we probably would have beaten, but I mean, you don't know. Like,
And we
it's
always
all.
asked in the first half. Always. Who's asking the
Oh,
first half
yeah,
versus
yeah.
Warriors too? Like, we
Yeah.
always ask in the first half. I
That
don't
game was
know.
heavy. Oh yeah, that Steph had like what 25 at halftime, bro.
Exactly. Bazemore
We
hit
was
And
threes and shit.
niggas was on the TL saying, bro, well, let's go get ready for
bro,
Memphis. That
and
was
role
crazy.
players always get hot versus Lakers like every single game. So it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't want you to play. That's just my thing. I don't want to. I thought this year, the key to this year is not being a plan. It appears that it's going down that road that we'll probably have to be. The best case scenario seems like the 7th seed, which I mean, I guess like it's better to get 2 cracks
Yeah,
at
I'm
it than
just praying
one.
for AC at this point. That's my goal. Get the eighth. Because I think it's bullshit right now.
Or you mean finish the 8th so you can play the 7, 8
No, I'm
game.
saying like that's like worst case scenario. Like, you gotta be the
Yeah,
AC
yeah,
at
yeah.
least.
You gotta be AC. Yeah,
You're the
9th, 10th
7th
seed.
seed. You're just not winning the championship as a playing team. It's just not
But
gonna
like,
happen.
we don't need to miss the playoffs either. I want to give us a shot regardless. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think
You put
top.
yourself here. Congrats.
But top 6. Oh, but Denver's the 3 seed. See, it's just crazy,
We
bro.
got him. Noble
Oh
Brown.
God, whatever.
It's
We
screwed.
appreciate that, Jordan. We gonna go to I'm gonna go to Ghost. Ghost, how you feeling?
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Bruh. This team, man, giving me a fucking headache. But this I want to talk to y'all about. Y'all think this team was, barring that little in-season tournament shit, y'all think we've been good all year? Like, real talk. Since, like, that first game against Denver where they clapped the shit out of us. Like, y'all think we've actually, if you, like, redo, like, evaluation of these games, have we really been good?
I can't exclude the in-season tournament because these are regular season games. So I'm
Okay.
not gonna exclude it, but obviously on the whole, no. I don't think we've been good as on the whole as a year, but you know.
All right, so the thing with that little in-season tournament shit, right? If you really look at the who do like only teams like we played was kind of match up favorable to us. Like Phoenix, we didn't play them with all 3 dudes. Indiana, like Bron's gonna beat those kind of teams. Like teams like to me, like my worry, like let's say if we even get into the playoffs, right? Like I know even if we just stay as is, for me, I think we'll beat like those tier 2, tier 3 teams. Either they're young or like or they're like teams that just fuck up, like Minnesota and teams like that, or the Pelicans. But we'll beat teams like that. But I'm talking about like the creme de la creme, like Denver, the Clippers, teams like that. We not gonna beat them. So I'm just looking at the evaluation of this team, and I'm like, damn, like we we're not gonna do anything unless we make moves. And I was damn Rome not in the space, but Rome had this idea of getting Levine and Murray. What y'all think about that?
I've been heavy on. I don't know if we have enough. We might not even have enough for one of them. I don't know about both. Both will require to me, I think both will require essentially everything you have. Everything tradable that's not LeBron or AD.
Mm.
That's
I,
you can actually move to have to keep a roster as well. Like you have to move all that. You have to move the first. You have to move Reeves. Probably you have to move
mm,
D'Lo, Rui,
yeah.
maybe Gabe Vincent as well to get the shit. Like you have to move everything. And even then, I don't know if that's enough. I don't know if Chicago would
They're
like.
not doing that shit, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if they would just. It's still unknown that they would just get a nigga away
All
right
right, so
now.
that's the thing, right? Because to me, because from all the reports, the way it sound, the way they making it out is like the bull like Levine like doesn't have like no trade value. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, that that's true. At that point, all we doing is just if they really actually just want to get off his contract, because that's really the holdup with him. All of the thing with him is just about matching salaries at that point. Because the real person that we actually have to give up something for is Murray, and for that we got to give up Reeves, JHS, and that first round pick. We got to come off of that. That's just how it's going to be. But for Levine, we just giving up D'Lo, Rui, and Gabe. But my thing with me is like, there's really no other trade package that's out there that I'm truly confident in. Because let's say if we did a pack, because the thing with, see, this is the Lakers. Like I don't be having trust in role players coming here and producing. Like, because clearly, like, there's some disconnect since 2020. Every year we trying to do that little depth shit, try to have that gold 9, 10 deep. Guys come in and fuck up. Like, so I'm trying to raise the true upside of this team so we can strike. Like, I'm not trying to have like second tier niggas and they not playing well. Because to me, and this is another thing that I wanted to talk about, Braun and AD, we gotta have a convo about them in terms of the impact they both have truly to win games. I'm not talking about their numbers. Their numbers will always be what they'll be. But their impact truly on winning games when you compare that to the elite teams that's in the NBA. Nah, I don't see it. Like, because the thing with them and why I think is a lot really challenging is because it's real easy to scheme them. Like, it's easy to scheme it because they're not jump shooters, and that's my thing when we get into the playoffs. When we get to the playoffs, we gotta have guys who can make over the top jump shots on good defense. The thing with keeping Reeves and D'Lo is that when you put ball pressure on them, they're not gonna beat their guys. They're not crafty enough to break down the defense that way. Brown and AD, they'll still get their numbers, but when this shit get real tight, I don't trust these guys' jump shots. So I look on the rest of the team, and then who do we have? That's really going to beat the defense. Who do we got? We don't got nobody. So that's why if we could do it, if that's the proponent of getting Levine and Murray to give us that upside on the offensive end to give us the chance to actually win the chip.
And you trust
So you trust
DeJounte's jump
Murray's
shot.
jump shot?
We said the same.
You trust what the fuck did I
I'm
just
I'm a, I'm
hear,
a
bro?
wait. Before we get there, I have to say this. If you're comparing, especially to the elite teams, like I'm guessing you're talking about Denver
Mhm.
and the Celtics,
Denver,
and maybe even I'll just go Denver and the Celtics because those are clearly like the two
Philly.
top teams. Philly as well.
Mhm.
They all have something that the Lakers don't, or at least I don't think the Lakers do. Their collection of role players and like system and
Mhm.
like the fit of all that shit is like 30 times better than what we
Yes.
win games because like the impact of LeBron AD, I think is shown. I think it's shown as to why we're not worse than we are right now. We probably should be even worse than this, even much worse. But
Mhm.
these two literally just will us to wins a lot
Yeah.
of the time through brute force.
Mhm.
These other teams, like the Nuggets, for
Mhm.
example,
Mhm.
Jokic and Murray obviously are great and obviously are great jump shooters, but these guys are playing with KCP and like that starting five. That is literally the best starting five in basketball. The
Yeah. Mhm.
KCP, Murray, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Jokic. Like you literally have everything. You have defense at KCP, you have jump shooting, and all the rest of the niggas that's not Aaron Gordon. You have all the role player shit and Aaron Gordon, like he can get to the rim. Like it we don't have that. We don't have a player, we don't have a role player close to any of these other teams in the league, any of those other top teams. We don't have a Derek White. I guess you could say like Reeves, but Reeves ain't
Yeah,
the
we don't.
two-way
You're right.
player
We
that
don't have.
Derek
That's what
White
I'm
is.
saying. We don't have those kind of players.
So I don't get why the LeBron AD impact on winning when they are not given the same tools that these other niggas is given, like a Tatum and Brown or
Okay,
Murray and
all right,
Jokic and
but that brings it
These
back.
niggas got Drew Holiday chilling as a fourth
the
option, bro.
Celtics have Drew Holiday, Kristaps Porzingis, and Derek White outside of their two best players. We don't have a player. We don't even have a player good as any of those three
Yes, but
outside of LeBron AD.
yes, all right. So that's what I'm saying. But takes it back to my point. What I was saying earlier was that what package that's out there that's going to give us a collection of role players that's truly going to produce. That's what I
Drummond.
was saying.
I think
It's
the
also the only way
Hawks.
Because
to
like
win.
that, because y'all think that Bogdanovich and Capella, let's say they make that move, the Murray, Bogdanovich, and Capella. Y'all think that's enough?
I don't even know if you can make that move, but I think that's a lot for this team. Getting those guys, like, I think that would be a big step in the right direction.
All right,
Enough,
so
we'll
go ahead.
see. I don't know enough. I can't say enough. I don't know. We're in such a rough place that like you just need to get better than where you are, and then we can talk about improving to winning a championship or whatever. But right now, we're just not good. We need to get back to being good. Like that's what happened last year. We was
Mhm,
bad with Westbrook.
mhm,
We traded for the niggas and we got good. And then
mhm,
as we went playoff series, we got better and
mhm,
better. And then got to Denver, and they're just like the best
mhm,
team in the NBA. But we got to a level where we were like pretty good to great
mhm.
because you had the talent and you had like so, and these players were playing better. Obviously, it's a lot of factors that go into this shit. I just don't think LeBron AD's impact on winning is bad. I think that
No,
some of these guys are.
I don't, I don't think y'all interpreted it what I was saying in terms of the impact. Like, guys, they're still top 10 players. Make no mistake about it. They're still good. But I said that compared to the elite teams, what did I say? I said I don't trust their jump shot making because at the end of the day, in the playoffs, even all that role player stuff y'all talking about, eventually is going to get into the hands of Murray. It's going to get to the hands of Jokic who can make his jumper. It's going to get into the hands, let's say we play the Clippers, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard.
You
Guys like
snuck
that.
in PG. But go on.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro. Even though
All right,
LeBron's
or
shooting 40% this year, but okay, go ahead.
In the
all right,
regular
okay.
season, congratulations.
Okay. But SGA or like guys like that, guys who
You
let's
trust SGA's jump shot? Come on, bro. Can we be
in the
please
midi,
serious? Jesus
I'm not
Christ.
talking about 3 pointers. I'm talking about guys who can get to their spots and make jumpers.
What
That's
has
what I'm saying.
SGA shown in the playoffs for you to trust him over Braun and AD?
When is Bron's jumper past 2012 ever prevented him from doing anything in the playoffs? Like
Come on, bro. What are we doing?
I don't get that point.
Yeah.
All right, okay. So if their jumper, all right, so I'm saying they jumpers, right? Were they making their jumpers last year when we played Denver? Even in the playoffs last year in general, were they making it?
LeBron
Like,
was hurt.
okay, cool.
Well, even I'm not gonna say sir. I'm just gonna say that was a piece of the struggle against Denver,
Hmm.
but there are also other factors that I don't think that was the biggest factor. I mean, we won 2 playoff series without it.
We had
Like,
four
and he
playable
was.
players versus Denver. Like literally.
And
All
Yeah,
right,
I think that's
okay,
more
Literally.
of a
What the
yeah.
fuck?
how many
They're out.
teams like
D'Lo
us?
averaged 6 points.
Like, what are we
How
doing?
many teams? Like we need shot making on the team, of
We did.
course, but
yes,
from
that's what I'm
those,
saying. I'm talking about shot making.
but you're talking about it has to be from those two. Like
No,
they
I
have
didn't
to
say
be
it
the
has to
lead.
be from both of them. I said you
That's
have
Yes,
to
you
literally
get
did.
what
guys.
you.
Jesus
That's what you
Christ.
Yes, you
said.
did. You say you don't trust their shot making.
Yes, so that's why I said we have to get it elsewhere because I don't trust their shot making. Y'all
But
telling
you
me y'all
trust
really
these
trust
other role
AD's jump
players,
shot?
Shotman?
Wait, so you'll trust other players around them for jump shot making, but
Plus,
not the two main
you're
superstars?
using a LeBron anomaly here. Like you realize he's never shot that bad from the previous 3 or 4 or 5 seasons in the playoffs compared to how he shot last season.
All right,
He's literally shooting better this year. I don't understand that.
let's
But I think we do all agree that they need
He's won
to be
us
better
games with his
shot
jump shot. The
makers than
fuck?
they have been. The team collectively needs to be better shot makers than they were last year, of course. But I don't. I'm not gonna put that
I don't know.
on
These
them
niggas
two.
need to be playable. Like first of all, like niggas were getting ran off
Yeah,
the court versus Denver. D'Lo, Vando, even Dennis for stretches. Like you need playable niggas that can stay on the court and produce somewhat on both ends of the court. And if they're not going to
But
produce defensively, you got to be like Reeves, who was averaging 20.
mhm.
So I don't know.
Okay, all right, but that's the thing. But even last year, right? Like I think we underestimate how well our role players was really playing last year. They was playing out of their minds from that trade deadline up until we lost to Denver. They were playing out of their minds. But now the regression has kicked in, and for some reason, Austin Reeves has forgot to. Austin Reeves never been this bad of a defender. I don't know what the fuck is with him this year. And D'Lo, like how we start both of them last year and did not have these kind of defensive lapses the way we do this year. But that's on him and his idiotic coaching. But still, like
No, that's also on Vandal declining as well. Like him being in that
yeah,
starting
Vandal
lineup
always.
kind of
And
helped.
Reeves declining as well. Reeves
But to
was
me, I
a
think
positive
Vandal.
defender last year.
I think Vandal to me is real more injury related than like he fell off because he was never no shooter. But to me, it's more injury related with Vandal. But still, he gotta get better. Like, but hey, but yeah, like because if you look at the state of this team right now, like we don't even have a starting five. Like who we got? We don't have a legitimate starting five. Like I can't tell you the five best players on this team that I can trust to go send in the playoff series other than Bron, AD. Okay,
I
Reeves,
agree. Literally no
Reeves,
one else.
I
Nah,
Reeves.
think
He's the
that's the
it's
biggest
literally
flaw
them
right
two.
now is that,
Yeah,
which is crazy. Your five best players is probably not a good starting five,
yeah.
which is
It's not.
that's like a core issue. Which the five best players would be like D'Lo, Reeves, Bron, AD, and I guess Rui. But I don't know if you can really start
But you can't play
all
these
of
yeah,
those.
guys.
because
Guys at the same time.
three of those guys are like one way. Period.
Yeah,
But that's one thing. Like we played these guys last year. How did they fall off defensively like that? Like you
We
can't
had
play these
D'Lo as
guys.
a
Legit.
we had Dennis Schroeder as
Ye-
main POA.
Who?
No,
Yes,
that's
yes.
not it.
Dennis
That's not
combined
it.
with Vando's defensive paralysis that at in AD like
Where
gave us
was Dennis?
type
Never
of-
mind.
every
I
like
think a small thing Dennis does too
Vando's
that we
progressed.
Yeah,
that
he
we
I
do
available,
Vando's
miss.
bro.
don't
progressed
get
and
me
He
wrong.
Dennis
I
didn't.
available.
do miss Dennis though. I do miss Dennis
Dennis, yeah,
because one
we
thing
I miss his
obviously
that
miss
one
Dennis.
availability.
thing
Game
that
is
we
not
do miss
playing.
from him
Just get us a
is
guard in
his
there.
ability to get to the foul line. That's another thing with this team. Like we went we went away from our identity. Like last year we won one way, two ways: get to the free throw line and defend. That was our thing. We were never no jump shooting team. We wasn't none of that. It's get to the free throw line and defend. And Dennis was masterclass at getting to the line. Now that we lost that, now we don't have. A lot of
And
this shit is
it's not just getting to the line either. I think he just got to the rim
yeah.
more
He
than
knows how to
damn
get to the
near
rim. Yeah,
any player on the team. Like that's what he does. He's just gonna go get to the rim.
yeah,
None of the
definitely.
players on the team really even do that. Like the Reeves will attempt, but Reeves is really attempting just to like foul bait. Really, like
Hmm.
it's only LeBron, and it's only LeBron. Like
LeBron,
when we're
AD.
in a certain dire situation, like he's not gonna do that the whole game. So that's really something you need, which is why I don't think Zach is amazing at
Hmm.
getting to the rim, but just like a power, athletic guard
Yeah.
to
Hmm.
really like inject some life into the offense because the offense
Hmm.
is so bad. We just look. There's times in these games where we just look. I don't even. Sometimes I'll be like,
We
"Fuck the
just look
defense."
so unathletic, like
We
Yeah.
just
unathletic on
look
the
terrible.
perimeter.
Like these niggas is just throwing
Just
up shit.
slow,
Like
like
it's
it
like
slow, can't jump. We just
Hmm.
lack athleticism on the perimeter. That's really
And
like
what it
and
is.
another
nobody
thing,
beat
like we
nobody
don't
off the
have.
dribble, and you just
And,
throwing it
and
out, and a nigga shooting a three, and it's
and even
like
when they do get rim pressure, it's like, how can I put this? Their rim pressure is not the same as some of these other guards' rim pressure, where it's like there's a threat of also the pass as well. Like they
Hmm.
don't really drive and kick like that. They if they drive, they're pretty much going up to shoot the ball, and that's it. Like,
Hmm.
and if they miss it or if they get packed at the rim, that's just what it is. Unless it's D'Lo and AD in like a pick and roll, or Bron and Reeves in like a pick and roll, and he turned the corner, it's a dump off pass, or the occasional lob. Like they're not getting almost all the way to the rim, and then the ball's going back out, or the ball's
My
going side to
my
side.
biggest issue is just the IQ. We do so
Yeah, the
much dumb, bro. I
IQ.
don't think niggas understand how much
Yeah,
dumb shit we
right.
do
We are
in these
retarded
close
too.
games,
Right.
bro. Like that shit
Yeah,
crazy.
like that's
dumb
another
shit
thing.
coaching as well. Like, bro, Torian Prince and Cam Reddish should not be this much of the core identity of the team. It
Especially
just
Cam and
really
Vando. Those lineups are atrocious.
like you have it these guys out there for so long and so many stretches of the game.
Mhm.
I just don't. It's got to stop. It
Yeah,
really has to.
yeah. And another thing, like, and another, even with all these issues we name it, right? The number one thing, like, even still, we should not be a bottom five team. Like, this is like coaching malpractice from Darvin Ham. Like, coaching malpractice. Like we do the same
Horrendous.
losing shit every game. Like, there's not one game, I swear to God, there's not one game this season where we played complete basketball. Like, we played both ends of the floor well. We can have a stretch or so, but we don't go from first quarter to fourth quarter and play completely. Not even against the ass teams, we don't even do that shit. Like, how can we go game after game after game after game after game, keep doing the same losing shit? Guys penetrate when teams penetrate against us. We come off the 3-point shooters like they're not about to make the shot. Vando today driving up, not knowing his damn role on the team, going to go trying to push the ball up the court like you De'Aaron Fox or some shit, knowing you can't dribble, get plucked. Like, how do you keep doing the same losing shit? And Ham does not point this shit out. Like, how? Like, this is straight coaching. Like, I'll understand if let's say we're not a championship, even if we get bounced in the second round or something like that. Okay, fine, I'll live with that. But we should not be this fucking bad. And for us to be this bad is straight coaching malpractice. I don't care what nobody say. This shit is coaching malpractice. We should not be this bad.
Hey, Tyler Mays really did play with Christie in the second half. That was kind of funny.
That's why I say it just be random shit. Like
Nigga
these
new to the
niggas,
team, just
some niggas a
leak him.
2-way. Like whatever. It is what it is. I'm a Skylar Mays fan, so I was fine with it. We appreciate that,
I
Ghost.
called him Tyler. My fault.
Tyler.
We suck. You feel me?
Yeah. We gonna swing the rock to PS2. I think he's a new speaker in here. What's going on, King?
Yeah, I am. So I was while y'all were chatting, I was rewatching the whole game. So I just finished rewatching the entire game. I logged a lot of different things. It's not as bad of a loss as we're all gonna remember emotionally. Like, I'm absolutely gutted. Like, my brother leaves tonight, and my entire mood is just crushed. So I'm trying my best to just get everything out right now in this space, and then enjoy my the rest of my night. But it was not the worst thing in the world. I am totally understanding of people begging for trades and all of this stuff, but what I will never comprehend is how we have so many Laker fans, especially ones in this space, that are caping for Zach LaVine like he's the answer to our problems. Now, I love Zach LaVine as a basketball player. Like, I watched him at UCLA. I was a fan of him when he was, in Minnesota. I love him as a basketball player. He just does not solve a single one of the issues that actually plague this team. So, one of the things I want to really bring up, the biggest issue on this team is in no way the offensive production. I'm not saying we're a great offense. No way at all.
Huh?
But the biggest
Not a
issue.
good one.
No,
Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook.
100%. We're not a good offense right now. But here's the thing. I will fully believe in LeBron James with a secondary playmaker / shooter that can be either Austin or D'Lo, and Anthony Davis with semi-competent spacing. All I'm asking for, semi-competent. Now, the problem with playing D'Lo and Austin, which does provide the spacing, which we did today. Like, everybody, go back and watch some of the game today. Go back, look at the first quarter, second quarter. We produced offensively well. We had a 39-point first quarter. Like, guys, how many 39-point first quarters does this team have? I think we've had one that's even close to that this year. Like, you guys are acting like this team didn't produce offensively. The biggest issue tonight was that we couldn't stay in front of Colin Sexton. We gapped off Chris Dunn 3 miles off, and Colin Sexton and Kelly Olynyk were still getting to the rim. Kelly Olynyk is likely the most unathletic basketball player in the National Basketball Association as of right now. Not even joking. Like, and he legit was beating guys off the dribble. Another thing, I'm not a Ham hater. I don't think he's been doing a great job. Do not think he's been doing a great job. But like, one of the things is he had Rui Hachimura playing in drop like 6 possessions in the second half. Like, what are we doing with stuff like that? I don't understand how you can have a roster that is actually capable of hedging and rotating and playing a more aggressive scheme, and then constantly having guys like Wood and Rui in drop. It's foolish. It's foolish. If we were doing that, go fucking bring back Dennis. Like, why the fuck did we let him walk if we were just going to play drop every possession? He was very good as a point of attack defender.
Jesus Christ.
It's
Let that
not
Dennis take go, bro. Goddamn.
Let
so
him
what I'm
go.
We gotta
trying
stop
to
lying
say.
about Dennis.
No, you're lying about Dennis.
Let my
Dude,
cousin
stop
PS2
it.
cook, nigga. Stop.
Wait, I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not aware of what everyone thinks about Dennis. I liked him as a basketball player. My brother and I fucking love the move that he does. He pulls off once every 2 games where, he does the little look away and then he just, half spins
James,
back.
Coach James would like for him to not be breed.
Like, be unalive.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, bro. Niggas kind of guess at this.
No, anyway, I kind of like Dennis, but I think he was a defective defender in some senses. But anyway, I think guys like honestly, and I know I'm gonna sound like an absolute fucking idiot right now. I so believe this team would be so much better if we had Gabe Vincent. Like, I know people are about to clown the fuck out of me. Go for it, whatever you want. This team, and I'm not joking at all, legit 5th, 6th seed right now if we had Gabe Vincent instead. Only
I
reason
agree.
Even if I felt this way, I probably wouldn't have said it. I'm not gonna hold you.
No, I'll tell you, we don't miss
that's fine.
Dennis. We
I'm
miss
more
the
than
healthy
happy to say
body,
it. I'm more than happy to say it
which is Gabe.
because everything that the team lacks,
Wait,
he provides. So biggest problem. All right, so if we play Vando and Cam together, and I just did like a gigantic thread on this like yesterday about all the problems the Lakers are facing, and I knew we were going to lose to Utah tonight. I almost got fooled by the first quarter, and I was like, oh, never mind. I thought we would lose even if we had run. And the fundamental reason is because there is no coherent lineup construction that doesn't start Wood. And even if we start Wood with AD, guess what? This motherfucker's going to play him in drop. And I don't even think Darvin Ham's like an idiot. Like, all right, I'd say I had my fair share of, hating him and wishing that he never coached my basketball team and ruining my life. But I've had those moments. We've all had those moments. But on the whole, I don't think he's the worst coach in the NBA. He is not by any means an elite coach. An elite coach was what we played against today. Will Hardy. That motherfucker is good. He is so good at his job. Guys, this team has one all-star and essentially role players that are the caliber of our role players. Okay, nobody on that team is very nice, and Will Hardy
Wait. You
has
said
those
this
players.
team has one All Star? You mean by one All Star?
Lauri Markkinen.
You
Yeah,
talking
I
about
believe
Jazz?
Lauri
Oh, you're talking
Markkinen
about
is a
Talking
Jazz.
about
very
Utah.
good basketball player.
I mean, our team tonight had no All Star.
No, 100%. Yeah.
He wasn't
But
an All Star today. I ain't gonna lie.
No, he didn't. He didn't even show up today.
He
Let's talk
did.
about D'Lo.
Drop 39.
Oh yeah. That All Star, yeah.
yeah. And again, like the thing with AD, this is the worst shooting game I've ever seen him have. Again, we probably would have won the game. You just give us, like, he was 5 of 21. Bro, go 10 of 21. Don't fucking fuck up
Go
every
home.
layup, oop, / every dipshit fucking shot he took. And I say this as, like, I'm a huge AD fan. I'm a massive Anthony Davis fan. If he doesn't fuck up so much, I think we would have been fine tonight. Again, I think there's so many things that we are over-indexing on as fans. And by the way, someone in here was saying earlier, like, oh, we haven't had a win streak in forever. Dog, we were good. Like, I don't know why people act like the in-season tournament was a separate thing where we all got flown out to Dubai, all 30 teams in the NBA, and everyone had to play 7 games. Like,
That
this
was
is
a
like
4-game winning streak though.
yeah.
Why
Okay, here's the thing.
Dubai?
Guess what a
It's
4-game winning streak
it's
does
a
for us
winning
right now?
streak, nigga.
No. Guess what a 4-game winning streak does for us right now? A
Make us
lot.
a
It would be
fucking
real fucking nice to get a 4-game win streak. And what I'm trying to say is this team is capable of putting together a 4-game win streak. Now, I don't think that the solution here is some Zach LaVine trade. The trades I like are ones that get us like, bro, straight up, give me a guy like Alex Crusoe. I will ship every pick, like fuck it. Throw the 2029 pick just for Alex. I did a couple mocks tonight. As soon as the game ended, I hopped on.
The way they talking in Chicago, that shit probably not even enough. The way they
No, I know
value
it
Alex
probably
right now.
Is Caruso turning our
Well, I
future?
want to know why Gabe Vincent is the reason why we become a top 5 seed. Like that
All
ass.
right,
That's
so
what you just
Nigga
said.
space the floor and
can I?
defend.
Do
Aura.
you mind if I cook for like a minute on why Gabe Vincent could help us?
Yes, sir. I got you.
All right.
Please.
So, essentially, what you would do with Gabe Vincent would be this. So, let's say we run the ideal starting lineup that works for our bench dynamics. That means D'Lo, Vincent, and hold up, I just tweeted about this. I'm just trying to pull it up so I don't fuck it up. It would be D'Lo, Vincent, Vando, Braun, AD. Now, Gabe Vincent, career 37, 38% three-point shooter. That's at league average on above league average difficulty. He is a positive three-point shot maker. More than being a positive three-point shot maker, the man actually has juice on ball. So compared to a guy like Prince, who I don't know about a lot of people in this space, I've liked Prince for at least this second half of this year. The moment the team started doing shit, Prince was peaking, and while the team was doing well, Dorian was nowhere to be found, which was pretty funny. But anyway, you go D'Lo, Vincent, Vando, Braun, AD, and what that allows you to do is you let Vincent take on-ball duties. You have him cover a guy like, I don't know, tonight he'd be covering a guy like Colin Sexton. So when he's covering a guy like Colin Sexton, what you're afforded is so I just rewatched the game like while this space was going. I logged every possession of the entire second half because we were very good in the first half, and it was the second half that really crumbled. Guys, the fouling was horrendous. Now, one, I don't think that Reeves' foul was really a foul on Clarkson, whatever. We can quibble about calls. I'm not a guy to complain about refs. It is what it is. Some games go our way, some games don't. All right, whatever. But all right, so you guys are coaches. This is a coach's den. So let's say something we've always said to our players. When we're coaching young kids, we always tell them, listen, fouling just means that you were not in position. Now, we were fouling a lot tonight. You want to know why we were fouling a lot tonight? Because we weren't in fucking position. Why are we not in fucking position? Because these guys can't fucking defend. Because we're running lineups like D'Lo, Austin, Prince, and then Rui and Wood. Like, guys, those are 5 suboptimal defensive players. Prince of them being the best defensive player, and he, at the very most, should be guarding the other team's 4th best player. Like, people are going about this the wrong way. I know everyone wants a big trade. I know they want a splash deal. But Vincent would be a big addition. He covers the point of attack. He is a positive defender. He was actually really good switching on to bigs last year. And I say this because I, again, am a huge fan of Coach Spo. So I watch a lot of Heat games. I'm a giant Bam Adebayo fan. So I watched a lot of Miami last year. All right, guys? Gabe Vincent. And so just quick, Bam Adebayo's biggest strength, like as a big man, is his switchability. Like he goes out on the perimeter and deletes players. The problem with doing that is that means the guy, whoever that Bam is now guarding, is now being guarded by a small guy like Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent survived on those switches last year. Like he was okay. He was not shit. So when a guy is not shit covering bigs on switches, hey, maybe let's lean into that. So my belief is if Vincent was healthy, you would not be seeing these like extreme drop heavy coverages. Now, funnily enough, I have always hated Coach Budenholzer. Like I'm never a person to vote I do not like rooting for people to lose their jobs. I was a big Giannis fan when I was younger, and I was convinced that Coach Bud was ruining his career by constantly playing these drop coverages with Brooke on the court. And I was like, Jesus Christ, why will this man never learn? And then when we got Ham from that team, I was like, oh no. Like my biggest, deepest fear in the core of my heart was, please don't let this man be a drop dick rider. Just that's all I wanted was don't be a drop dick rider. And thus far, it has appeared as though he is a drop dick rider. And that has really hurt this team because, again, I just want to pivot back to something that someone said earlier in the space was, why aren't we following the formula of last year? Why aren't we doing what we did last year? Like getting to the free throw line, getting those fouls, because like, guys, low key, like that shit didn't work last year. Like we got swept in the Western Conference Finals. If y'all are looking to get swept in the Western Conference Finals again, fuck it. We can just trade for the old roster, try and run it back. Like I personally am not accepting of Western Conference Finals being a positive outcome for this team. I don't give a fuck that we started the year 2-10. I don't give a fuck. This team has LeBron James and Anthony Davis, two of the greatest players to ever live. The expectation here in Los Angeles, in real title town here, is titles. I do not want to hear anybody saying like, oh, last year was fine, we should do what we did last year. No, I'm fine making changes in the attempt for improvement. Last point about Vincent. So, if you play D'Lo, Vincent, Vando, Braun, AD, what you have is Vando slotted in as a wing stopper. He's covering the other team's like good wing scorers. Braun is slotted in as a helper, and D'Lo is allowed to do what he did well in Minnesota. Now, I'm assuming a lot of these people that are caping for guys like Levine don't watch a lot of other teams. All right, well, I do. I love basketball. I'm here watching the Minnesota Timberwolves last year because I was a big proponent of the Rudy Gobert trade. I was like, why the fuck is this shit not working? So I went and I watched those games. And what I saw was D'Angelo Russell was actually competent when playing defense as long as he wasn't guarding the point of attack, as long as he wasn't guarding the guy with the ball. As an off-ball defender, D'Lo is not shit. Like, he communicates well. He rotates positively. He's not the worst defender on earth. He's not Trae Young or Tyrese Halliburton. Okay? So with guys like Braun, AD being your backline rotation, Vando and Vincent are top level, as in top third in the NBA, point of attack or wing defenders. That is enough to have a successful
Wow,
defense.
this is
Now,
ridiculous,
the
bro.
favorite part about this lineup is this is the cream of the
This is
crop
out.
because we
Yo,
played Reddish and
this,
Vando.
Make it stop!
bro.
I'm
Come on,
done. I
bro.
can't.
Come
I'm
on,
sorry.
bro.
I'm done.
No,
Come
totally
on,
fair,
Stop.
bro.
totally fair.
Stop.
I know.
No
My bad,
more,
my bad.
please.
Y'all out here capping like this shit is crazy, bro.
Wait, I love how passionate my man is about this shit. Like you can really tell that he's really locked in this shit. Like I really appreciate it. We're gonna let PS2 close.
Yeah, I'm down for the passion of it. Like he's definitely like into it. Like
He's definitely locked in. Listen,
some of
he
the
be
things
about
you're
this
saying
shit,
are
man.
some of the things you're saying. Like I can agree with for sure. It's not like I think
Yeah.
it's all bullshit. I actually think like some things you said about Gabe are things that a lot of people thought going into the year. I think the biggest problem with Gabe is that he just hasn't played, right? Like he's like we literally haven't even seen like Gabe, and what we did see of him, like it wasn't good, right? Like it was just like dude couldn't hit a three to save his life. Like dude was like it was just weird. Like I can't really gauge. I don't have thoughts on Gabe Vincent. I know people like a lot of Laker fans are kind of out on him, and like if it's for a trade, obviously, like if we trade him, whatever, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. But we also literally have no idea what Gabe Vincent is for the Lakers. Like it's unfair to even have a true opinion on him. Like, so yeah, I mean, I think that a lot of things you're saying is
Yeah, you're making
valid.
sense. I think niggas is just but
Yeah.
I would say you do have to close because they're not gonna let you get this
What
shit
am I
off
saying?
without
Once
much
you meet
longer.
a certain minute count, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
They not gonna let you get it off. I'll try, but listen, the Wolves is gonna be on your ass at a
Yeah,
certain
just if you want to just land your plane, and then we'll we'll,
yeah.
we'll keep it pushing though. But yeah, keep going, bro. You got it.
Yeah, 100%. I'm super sorry. I don't come into spaces often. I
No,
was
you
No
good.
worries.
like,
You don't gotta
I
apologize,
was
bro.
chilling out for an hour. My bad, y'all. I know that was a lot to just like bum on you. In closing, I'm totally just gonna land right now. I know everybody wants these trades. Please don't be caping for guys like Levine and Murray. Like, I'm telling y'all, I know everything seems bleak right now, but 19-21 being 5 games back from like the 7th seed is not the end of the world. Like, this season's not over, and trust me, guys, I'm as emotional as anyone. You can clearly fucking tell. Like, I care about this team. I love the Lakers, like, beyond death. Like, I fucking love this team. I love LeBron. I love AD. I want us to do well. Just all I'm begging for is, like, give it a bit more time. Like, don't be begging for January 15 trades that don't actually solve the problems of this team. That is all I want to say. Thank you guys for letting me speak a bit. I'll see you guys next game when we lose to the Thunder. Oh, fuck, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, we
Yeah,
appreciate it, bro. You gotta come in here more often. Like, we need that perspective, I think, more than just
100%. I'll be here on Tuesday, and
Yeah,
I'll
pull up.
probably be here on Friday.
Pull up,
yes,
bro.
sir.
Pull up.
You probably gotta
Pull
get
up.
put a real profile pic on too. Because if I'm
Yeah,
No,
looking
yeah,
at
put a
what
no,
pro.
other
It's
niggas
a
want,
lot easier to
100%.
see, even if it's like a profile picture like Kobe or LeBron or like.
I will get one
But
on. I literally just hopped back on Twitter like 2 weeks ago. So,
yeah.
all right. Well, thank you guys so much, and
of course, bro.
I'm just gonna mute myself up. Thank
Of
y'all.
course, of
Facts.
course, of
That's
course.
for everybody too. Like, I only brought him up because I went through and read his tweets and figured out he wasn't a bot. But the easy way to get up here is if you have a real profile picture. If you don't have a real profile picture, 9 times out of 10, like, other niggas will just not let you up
And
here.
it's
It's just
and it's
like,
honestly just because a lot of times it's just to avoid like the troll shit because like a lot of motherfuckers be trolling like and like clearly obviously like PS2 is not a troll but like a lot of time bro it's a nigga that requested on here his name was literally Adolf Hitler like you know so like we get a lot of trolls
now he did have
No,
a
so
100%.
profile picture.
I will. I'm gonna get a PFP on.
It was Hitler.
I actually, yeah, I should probably get a PFP on because I put a lot of work into the threads I put out, and
for
ain't
sure
nobody
bro do
fucking
it
read them because I don't do, because I look like a fucking bot. So I'm gonna get one on. Feel free to check out the stuff I put out. I mean, I care about this team. I know y'all do. So, I had a
yeah
big threat yesterday. Everybody, best of luck. Hope you guys have a good night.
Hey,
See y'all on Tuesday.
yeah
hey,
for sure
Novak
bro we
finna
appreciate
play.
it
Yes, sir. I'm gonna follow you on
The
my other
GOAT,
account.
Novak
My real account.
Djokovic.
Say the PS2, man. It's a real
yeah
nigga.
if
You
y'all
niggas
see
was hating, man.
PS2
Fuck y'all.
if y'all see PS2, man, give him a follow, bro. Give him a follow. Niggas clearly passionate about
Thanks.
this shit, bro. Niggas clearly
Hey,
cares
any
about
tennis cappers out there? Any tennis cappers?
this shit.
Sicko. We appreciate that PS2. We gonna go
No
to
NBL tonight.
a
Too.
lot of people are waiting still. We're gonna go to somebody who hasn't spoken again. That was a good first time speaker. We're gonna go to Lakers depressed fans. Uh is he here? I think he was waving earlier. Lakers
How
depressed
about
fans, it's on
do
you.
I see? Oh, I see. Like you're
This
depressed.
nigga with
Yo,
this female pic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
yo,
Hey, check the Jumbotron
bro,
too.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The Lakers looking mad sad today. We just not gonna talk about how AD literally sold the bag in the fourth quarter. They need some help. But all I say, let's get the Lakers some hope. I mean, what is there else to do? We just gonna sit back and downgrade the Lakers because AD's playing like a pack of trash? Like, we gonna sit back and just try to see an opinion just like turn around and be like, oh wait, the Lakers is mad buns. Well, the season's not over, bro. Give the Lakers some hope, man. I hear kicking AD down because, bro, let's see. Last year, bro got injured. I mean, like, what are we supposed to do? LeBron's getting old. Okay. There's nothing else to do but sit back and try to see the factor that, okay, AD's trying to do something here. But I mean, it depends on what the lineup looking like. Bro, like, we literally sat here and watched the Lakers and literally fall off against Utah. And they probably have, like, the all-time most defined bench of 2024 right now. Like, we ain't gonna talk about what Dub Nation out here doing. They falled off real hard. They out here chilling in 11 seed with the worst bench. But we haven't roasted to go to state yet. But we hopping on the Lakers. about their bench. Well, okay. Golden State doing just as worse. I mean, it's God for y'all to have me out here speaking
Urkel.
on mic, but I'm gonna mute myself, man. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, we
Yes,
appreciate you.
sir, man. We
Appreciate
Yeah, we asked with the words asked too. Hey, fuck it.
facts, man. Fuck
it.
Urkel. Yeah, we appreciate that, man.
We asked for the words.
Sleep in the NFL tomorrow. Fuck it.
We appreciate that,
It's
Lakers,
funny.
depressed fans. We gonna go to my guy Cammy. Cammy,
What's
how
up,
we
guys?
feeling, man? About Rob, the whole thing.
um, Listen, man, we just need to have some patience. It's what I've been told. But no, listen.
Mm.
I disagree. We need to trade for we need to trade. I'm not gonna sit tight. This guy can hype up Gabe Vincent all he wants, but dude's not playing for another 2.5 months. I'm sorry. The dude is pretty much not on the team right now. He's just not there. He's getting paid to sit courtside and watch basketball. So that's my feeling on it. So you can hype him up all you want. He's not playing. Um, Pretty much AD did sell, but I'm not gonna, bag on him. He gave us a whole entire month and a half of elite, elite basketball. So, one bad game. It's not like last year where it was one good game, one bad game, one good game, one bad. Like he's given us a consistent run, and you know, his mind just wasn't in it today. I mean, he looked at the starting five and said, "Oh, we're gonna lose." Like that was the mentality he
Jesus
probably came in.
Christ.
That was the mentality he probably came into the game for. Like I'm just, but uh, pretty much everything I wanted to really say, Jordan, a little while ago already said it. So I'm just gonna pretty much not recap all of that. And uh, the front office, in my opinion, the first thing that popped into my head after the game ended is they're a bunch of leeches. You know, um, they've sucked the joy out of me watching basketball. They suck the joy out of LeBron wanting to actually show up and give a fuck. Uh, yeah, like they're giving us superhuman performances and we keep taking L's. Like why what the organization has done to two superstars? Why would anyone in the future want to come and play for this team? In the last 2 years, 3 years of whatever they've done, right? They blew up a championship roster. They've put together back-to-back losing seasons. They rely on a 40-year-old superstar to still play 40 minutes like he's 25. Why would a future star want to actually come to this organization? That was like my initial thought after tonight's loss. We need a trade. That's all I really have to say. And then Darvin Ham, when I saw that report that he got video people telling him not to make challenge calls, like, brother, you're the head coach. I can see you're upset over certain calls that you want to challenge and you're listening to people not challenging. You're the head coach. You're not an assistant anymore. You're literally the head coach. You're not an assistant coach. You don't have to take orders from other people. If you feel like something isn't a good call, make the challenge. Like you're in the position to do that. You don't answer to anybody else. Other people answer to you. And so I just thought that was really funny. Like it hit me. He coaches this team like he's still an assistant coach. He has not developed consistent head coach energy. Is all I really have to say. He's just but we're not getting rid of him. Jeannie already, called it in, and she loves mid coaching. So that's all I really have to say. You can move on. I would have just repeated everything Jordan said, so it's no reason to do that. So thank you for your time.
Appreciate it, bro. But bro, one of the things, I mean, it's something that pisses us off, like when it happened. Bro, we really gave this nigga Jackson Hayes a fucking player option. Bro, this nigga, if we waive this nigga, bro, we would still have to pay the nigga into next season. Like this. Why do we do? Bro,
Damian
there was not
Jones.
a team. There was not a team. I promise y'all niggas. There was not a fucking team that's gonna give this nigga a fucking player option, dude. Like, I don't even care. The nigga sucks. I told everybody the nigga sucks. Niggas call me a hater and negative. I'm not even here to victory lap that. Bro, if you were gonna sign the nigga, why wouldn't you give him a team option in the second year? If the nigga sucks, you cut him and it's no skin off anyone's back. You gave that nigga a player option. No, you
How did
have to
Cam
trade
Reddish get
him.
one after getting dropped by Portland?
Bro, the Cam Reddish one is nasty.
But I'm saying he got dropped by
Yeah, I'm not that
Portland,
mad at
bro.
that.
The Cam was
Bro. He did
nasty.
not deserve one this summer.
The Cam was nasty because he didn't deserve one. But the only thing I could possibly fathom is that maybe a team would have been wanting his services. Like, maybe. But, bro, Jackson fucking Hayes? Bro, we
We
all sit
signed him
here.
because we
I
couldn't.
said it, bro. This nigga can't get a deal done without a player option. I've been saying this shit for years
Bro, we
now.
see, like, and I'm not, like, so we all want Biombo, bro. Like, well, not we all. A lot of niggas are like, oh, he sucks. I want Biombo on this team. I think Biombo would be a very good bridge between Anthony Davis and non-Anthony Davis minutes, where like when AD sits, like you have some semblance of like a big out there outside of Christian Wood, who like kind of plays at the perimeter, kind of plays at the 3-point line, like doesn't really like. He's not like a bruising type of guy, anything like that. He's not banging with anybody like any other bigs. Like, you literally can't do that. Like, usually you would think, all right, bro, we waive we waive Jackson Hayes. The same way we got like Skylar Mays and Windler. Like, they just got rid of fucking Demoy Hodge and Alex Fudge, and they signed 2 new niggas. You would think you could do that, but bro, it would literally be awful to waive Jackson Hayes. It would literally hurt us because that's a hit on our salary cap next season. Like what? Like what the fuck, bro? I'm sorry, bro. That shit is just so fucking dumb for so many reasons, bro. After you did that shit with a nigga like Damian Jones, bro, I could fucking see Damian Jones. Bro, Damian Jones, I was happy we got that nigga. I thought that nigga was gonna be good, bro. Who the fuck thought Jackson Hayes was? Come on, man.
Rome.
Like,
The only reason why we got Jackson Hayes, if you really think about it, was because Christian
He's light
Wood didn't.
skinned. Genie's a fan.
Well, okay, I'm gonna move
she like
on.
Johnny Flynn though.
No, the only reason
Kevin
why we
Love, close
signed
enough.
Rome. The only reason why I think we signed Jackson Hayes was because Christian Wood didn't agree to, join the Lakers in time, and I think Rob panicked a little bit, in my opinion.
But
The
like,
niggas have a player option. You wanted to be
Bro,
Christian
Memphis
Wood.
got Biombo in November.
bro, niggas waived Biombo. Biombo didn't even get a player option. Biombo got a fucking unguaranteed contract this year. Like, what
It's
the fuck?
another vet man player on a player option too. I think it's Cam. I think Cam's on a
Yeah,
player option
it
as
is
well.
Cam.
That he's coming back. Like, we
When
know
has
that.
Biombo been worse than Jackson Hayes?
Never.
And bro,
Bro,
don't tell.
like, why?
Bro,
Like,
other teams
bro,
literally
what?
did this. Bro, Beasley was on the team option, and so was Bamba. But it wasn't
Bro,
from us. It was from the teams that actually signed them niggas. Like, other teams get team options done. We never give
this,
a nigga a team
dude,
option. Never.
Lonnie Walker don't even got a player option. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, dude, what
Literally.
are we doing? like, like,
Malik
that's
Monk.
where,
None of these dudes. The niggas we actually want to keep, we couldn't give a player option.
and that's where I'm like looking at like some of this shit, and I'm like, dog, like Vando just being ass, that was unexpected. Nobody expected Vando to just be this ass. Maybe Zay, but like nobody else. Like, no one else planned for Vanderbilt being actually bad. Like, especially just because what we've seen from him defensively compared to like, obviously he's never been good offensively, but like the defense has always been really good. Defense is kind of falling off this year. I'm not
He's
gonna
never
lie.
been this offensively though. Like,
That
he at
contract
least
looks
have fake
disgusting
games,
right
bro.
now, bro.
He can't even give
Yeah,
us a
like that.
fake game anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
facts.
He can't
Vando
hit
hit a
like 102
three in a
games, bro.
game where Vando hit a three tonight. He was so bad. Like, how the fuck is Vando bad on the night he hits threes? What the fuck? Like, that's how you know this nigga's struggling right now. But like,
The nigga told us when he had 5 points, bro. We gotta win this game.
Why did we give him a
Even.
specialist 40
Yeah,
mil?
Like, bro,
niggas will make a three, and it's like you can't waste the Vando
you
game
don't
because
remember the
Vando
games
has.
this nigga would have 12, 14. Okay, he got 10. You're like,
Yeah,
damn, dude, don't even get, bro. It's a different
Bro,
player.
y'all remember the Dallas game last year, bro? Vandal was
It's
to do
not
some
even
shit
that,
like
bro.
that.
Like, can you have a Raptors game where you drop
Dude, he
14?
has bursitis in his heel. Like, I mean, that
Then go sit down. So we
so
gotta
don't
watch your
play.
sorry ass.
I got the
Like,
food, nigga. I'm still up here.
like what the fuck, bro?
We still out here working.
I'm not
The
trying to hear
team,
your injuries
bro.
on the
The team
court,
is
fucking
half dead.
around.
The team is half dead anyways. Like the team is half dead anyways. Like if you hurt for real, nigga, just sit out. It is what it is. Like these niggas, I'm not about to. If you're out there, Raj said this all the time. Shout out to Raj. If you're out there, bro, you got to produce. Like if you hurt, don't play. That's just kind of what it is. Like, and I feel like that was it should. That's how it should be. That's why, like today, bro, in playback, niggas was like asking me in the chat, like, "Yo, do y'all think AD's hiding an injury?" I'm like, "Dog, like the nigga's fucking 8 for a million. Like, come on, bro. Like, he's just not playing well. Like, I don't know
Exactly,
why."
bro. Niggas can have bad games. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
like people are allowed to have bad games. Like, like, and only grace I'll ever give AD for a game this bad was that he shot the ball 20 times. At least the nigga shot the ball. Like, fuck, like it would have
Yeah,
been worse.
that's why
If
I
he,
saw I kind of didn't agree with you when I said like this is probably his worst game because of his efficiency. Like it's the games that he doesn't shoot for me that's worse. At least he kept
Kings.
shooting that motherfucker. Yeah,
The
like the
Kings game
Kings
was
game
worse
in
because he was 3
Dallas.
for 9, I think.
Yeah, he
yeah,
like
he
those are
literally shot
games that's
9
worse to
times.
me where you don't shoot. Like at least he went out shooting like 21 shots. I'll take that, bro. You just bricked
And
tonight.
even in a game like this, if he didn't shoot, the nigga like was like passing the ball. Like I mean, what he had fucking 10 assists. Like, I get it, but like, I, my point in all this is just like some of this shit. Like in hindsight, I probably should have known was kind of a little bit. Bro, it's a double-edged sword because I don't. I also still don't think we just have this dog shit roster. Like the team sucks, bro. I think you could say that a team sucks and also think that the roster's not the worst thing you've ever seen. Like, I
Facts.
don't know. I
I
like
I don't think Utah has a better roster than us, bro.
that's what I'm saying.
Why they
That's
thugging
what
us
I'm saying,
out?
bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at the box score right now, and I'm like, okay, bro. Simone Fontecchio, like Chris Dunn, Taylor
Like
Horton
John
Tucker.
Collins, cool. I mean,
It's
come
called
on,
an
bro.
go
offensive
look at how many
offensive
games.
system and role
Go
players
But
look.
that
they
run it,
but
bro.
they smoking teams because they're just together.
Yeah.
They have direction
Mhm.
as a
But
team
it's
and
And
they're
coaching.
their coach
playing
is
well,
good.
bro.
Their coach is
Coaching
It's
good.
because
is
there's
Go
no
look at
bad
how
good.
many
hoes
It's
in
games.
coaching,
Utah.
but niggas gotta
Will
fucking play
Hardy
well
is
too,
like
bro.
genuinely good at his job. Like Will Hardy
Coaching.
genuinely could coach a playoff team and like go on a run. Like I genuinely believe that. Like I think what everything that was happening last season, it kind of got swept under the rug. How good of a coach this nigga is. Like it's honestly crazy. And like what he was on the Celtics bench before. Like it's crazy because the Celtics lost Ime Udoka and that nigga, and they still like have a solid coach. Like it's fucking crazy. Like we really fucked up. I think Jordan said it the best, and I don't know if y'all niggas was really listening to what Jordan was saying. Like we fucked up on a lot of shit. Like, bro, the coaching shit with 3 fucking stars. What the fuck, bro? We hired a rookie. Like, I know we all wanted the nigga, bro. We're fans. Why do we hire a fucking rookie coach to coach LeBron James and Anthony fucking Davis with Russell Westbrook
And bro, I
after
think
you just had the year you had? Like, you were fucking dog shit.
now I was gonna say
You were ass.
if I'm being honest, but like the main reason I wanted Darvin Ham is because I thought it was gonna be like another Udoka situation. I'm like, okay, you're hiring a rookie, but like he can dead ass have a great year like Udoka did. Like, that's
Yeah,
where I got fooled at. Like that's
No,
why I
you
yeah.
know
wasn't
what?
stressing on the
But
rookie shit. I
Udoka
just
came
thought he
from
could
the
be.
pop tree though, bro.
Yeah,
But you
but
know
I'm
what's
saying,
crazy though?
yeah,
Abraham
that's
came from
true.
You
under
know,
Buddha
From Coach
Holzer.
Bud, yeah, we should have
you
seen
know
that.
what I'll say though.
So
Should
You know
have
what I'll
seen that
say.
coming, bro.
Like
Rome, like
that's the problem.
my bad, bro. So just to
That's
kind
the
of answer your
problem. That's the
question,
problem, bro. What's the question, Al? You guys.
no, no, I was just saying to kind of answer your question. I
Who
think
did
like
that?
if you read the reports like throughout the time that the hiring process was going on, is they wanted a coach that was going to make the Russell Westbrook situation kind of,
You know, they wanted to see who could handle
I'm
that
gonna stop
situation.
you there. I'm gonna stop you there. I'm gonna stop you there. I'm gonna stop you
So they
there.
hired a thug.
We hired a coach for a nigga we was finna trade.
Yeah,
That's
that's
Yeah,
what
crazy.
it was.
Like,
basically.
bro,
That's
like,
basically,
bro,
yeah.
think
no,
about
That's
this.
listen,
Let's
look,
think
look,
about this.
look.
Let's think about this.
easy.
Hold on,
No,
hold on,
no,
hold on.
let
Let's
me
think about
finish
this.
up.
Let's think about this real quick, Al. I'll be super quick, bro. The nigga was in trade talks before we even hired Darvin Ham. Like the nigga literally was out the fucking door, bro. The nigga almost got traded while Vogel was still coaching, like in mid-season. Like we literally all knew the writing was on the wall before Darvin Ham even got a fucking interview. Kyrie Irving was on the trade block. Like
Right.
we were all hell bent on a trade occurring and a trade happening, whether it was Miles Turner, Buddy Hield, whether it was Kyrie Irving, whatever the fuck the case was, bro. We were even talking about the Charlotte Hornets. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
no, I
we
agree
were
with you.
convinced he
They
was
were
gonna
the
get
first
traded. So
team.
why the
No,
fuck?
I agree.
Why
But
I
are we
agree.
I'll
So
hiring
say
a coach?
no, so
I
what I'm
think they
trying to say
probably did
is
that
like,
as well because of I don't know if it cost. I think they were hell bent on if it cost 2 picks in the event that we can't move Westbrook without both picks, he's not getting moved.
But
So
bro, but what
if
I'm
the nigga
saying
has
is
to be on
though,
the
so the
team,
thing
that
is
means that
what
means you're hiring a coach. That means you're hiring a coach off a backup plan. Do you know how
I agree.
fucking
So
bro?
and this is
What?
this is why I wasn't kind of so this is why I wasn't on that hiring Darvin Ham kind of bust because I feel like okay. So first of all, they made that Russell Westbrook trade based off what Brooklyn did, right? They kind of copycat what Brooklyn did, and then I agree with you guys. I think some people thought that Ime Udoka they thought Darvin Ham was going to be the second coming of Ime Udoka. That didn't happen. But I'm just going based off like the articles that I read from. I know ESPN's full of shit, but like Ramona Shelburne and a couple other ones that said that the interviews had one of the sticking points were how are you going to handle Russell Westbrook? And that was one of the things that factored into a decision. And I guess Darvin Ham went in there with his lunch pail and he gave him a full course meal and they bought it. And that's just what I'm saying. I'm just going based off what I read at the time. But
Yeah.
I agree with you guys. Like it was a wrong decision just because if you're hiring a coach just solely based on how you're gonna treat this guy and it was bad, man. I'm right there with you
listen,
guys.
But it
shout out to the
almost
theys
makes
and thems, but we should have hired Mark Jackson.
it almost makes
That
me
ass
think.
on God, we should have hired Mark Jackson.
No.
No, no,
Terry,
no, 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 no,
I was
no.
trolling.
No, no,
Nigga
no.
hasn't
Shout
coached
out
in
to
You're not
fucking
even
15
allowed, bro. You're
years.
not even allowed to troll. You're not even allowed to troll saying some shit like that. Cause like,
I said shout out to the theys and thems, but we should have hired Mark
no,
Jackson.
no.
Wait, so who are
No.
the other
But
options?
like,
Y'all was gonna hire Terry Stotts. Y'all wanted
what'd you
Terry?
say? What'd you say, James?
And I was saying, who are the other options y'all were thinking
Well,
about? Did y'all want Terry Stotts or?
bro, what do you
I was
did
cool
Will
with
Hardy
her
not get?
at the
Did
time.
Will? When did Will Hardy sign with the Jazz?
I mean, I think
Let me see. Let me look
wasn't
at
it
my
during
will and
last
shit.
season? Maybe not
Was he
last season,
not
but
on the
like
same
the
year
year
Darvin
before.
became
The
coach?
year before, maybe. I don't know. Niggas wanted
I'm
Kevin
pretty.
Young off the Suns bench. I don't know.
Well, Will Hardy returned the 22nd. June 2022. Is that the time we hired Darvin? That might have been before we hired Darvin. He signed a 5-year deal with the Jazz, June 2022. I'm gonna look
Bro,
at
they signed that nigga as a
Darvin.
5-year deal.
Darvin got hired. Okay.
Oh
Oh,
my
we
god,
hired him
bro.
before. Darvin got hired in May 2022, and Hardy got hired in June 2022.
So same year. So they're both the same. But here's my thing though. Here's my thing. How in the world are we scouring the league for a coaching candidate and Will Hardy's name don't come up? Will Hardy was never even like a thought. Like that's my thing. I'm like, bro, where are y'all even getting? Like the thing about the Udoka shit with Darvin, because I get it. I think we were all there. I think that's how we all felt. Why the fuck were we thinking that, bro? This nigga Darvin comes from Mike Boot, bro. The nigga, bro. We were literally saying that Mike Budenholzer should be hired the year they won the championship. Like,
But
how in the
Coach Bud
world did
comes
we
from Coach
think?
Pop too, though.
Yeah, but Bud has never been like, bro. Like, even when Bud wins games in the regular season, like that nigga still we all see it. The nigga sucks. Atlanta Hawks, that nigga was ass. Milwaukee Bucks, the nigga was ass. The year they won a championship was more about Kevin Durant and fucking James Harden and Kyrie dying on the fucking court than it was about Mike Budenholzer getting those niggas there, bro. The Hawks upset the fucking Sixers, who folded and their franchise collapsed for like a year, and then literally James Harden and Kyrie Irving died. Like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck did we look at that? Because the same way we looking at Darvin Ham, like, man, this nigga sucks. We're also looking at like his coaching staff. How many times has nigga said, what does Chris J even do? What does Jordan not even do? Bro, if I'm looking at Budenholzer like the nigga's ass, I'm also should be probably looking at Darvin Ham like, what's this nigga even doing? Like, what is Darvin Ham doing, bro? Like, what is this nigga like? If like think about it, bro. Really think about this shit. And I get it because the reason why the Jazz got Will Hardy is because Danny Ainge is there and Will Hardy was under the Celtics tree with Udoka and all that. So it makes sense. Like I get it, but at the same time, it's like, bro, you gotta really do your fucking research, dog. Like even Frank Vogel, stupid ass, got Kevin Young with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we signed a nigga who comes from Mike fucking, but the nigga's not in the league. Like that nigga doesn't have a job right now, bro. Like that's your OG, nigga. Your OG is unemployed.
This nigga really gone, bro.
Bro, the nigga literally hasn't even got a chance. Like the nigga's not coaching. Like what the fuck, bro? Like that's why like it's kind of crazy. Like the more you really think about it, like we really fucked up at a lot of steps. And then like going into the year, like, and this is why I don't blame JHS, bro. The nigga shouldn't be on the team. Like
So are you blaming Rob Pelinka now? Or are you finally starting to look at
I'm
Rob?
blaming Jesse and Joey
I mean,
Buss.
but here's the thing though.
I'm blaming
Kevin.
all these niggas, man.
Yeah, like
Bro,
you,
Genie,
yeah,
Joey,
yeah.
Jesse, Johnny,
Everybody.
Jimmy.
Hallelujah.
You make it
All
about
the front
you make it
office.
about Rob Pelinka.
LeBron and
You
AD
make it about
right
Rob
up to
Pelinka.
couldn't rest. Nigga.
I don't think it's a one man thing, bro. It's
It's
everybody.
Rob Pelinka
Like,
and Genie put together. They're fucking they're leech. They're leeches, bro. They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
yeah, no, sure. Like it starts at the top, but at the same
Genie,
time,
if you hear this, like I do fuck with you though, and I would love some tickets to the game.
like I'm just saying, bro. Y'all can make it about one person or two people. I'm saying along the way, bro, it was a lot of shit
Fake,
where I'm
don't
like,
hate.
you fucking hired, nigga, you hired Darvin Ham, okay, whatever, bro. Hindsight, that was a terrible idea. But Darvin Ham also still fucking sucks at his job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not blaming Jeanie Buss for Torian Prince being a fucking minus 19 in the game we lost by 5. I'm not blaming Rob Pelinka for Jared Vanderbilt forgetting how to play basketball. I'm not blaming Rob Pelinka for Darvin Ham literally having zero accountability as a fucking man. Like you're a grown man, bro. Like Rob Pelinka is not a fucking puppet master, nigga. Like the nigga's not telling you what to do and what to say and how to coach. Like he's putting you in that position. Yeah, sure. It's his fault. We shouldn't have hired the nigga. Yeah, I'm there too. But like I'm not about to sit here and be like, well, this all happens because of Jeanie Buss. No. What the fuck? Because if you doing that, when shit goes well, you gotta put that all on Jeanie Buss too. You know who won a championship in 2020? Because of Jeanie Buss.
That's not 'cause of Genie.
You know how stupid that sounds? Why? You see how the nigga thumbs down? That's exactly how it sounds. It's the same thing, bro. What?
I don't know.
We
if
won a
it's the same
championship
thing.
because of G.
No,
I mean, my thing is this, bro. My
we're
thing is
failing
this.
because of Genie Bus, but we won because of the talent. I think that's fair.
What?
That's fair, bro. See, no, you can't say we won a championship because Genie Bus. I was about because she doesn't play.
Bro. My point is, bro.
We
Jeanie Buss
won
not
because our
controlling-
coaching staff at that time was elite, and we had elite players on the
Oh,
floor.
so
Our
you're
coaching
telling me
staff
that
wasn't
Jeanie
elite,
Buss?
man. I ain't gonna lie.
So you're saying that Jeanie Buss and Rob Pelinka put an elite coaching staff in front of
That
LeBron?
shit was
You
not
see what I'm
elite.
saying? I can argue, bro. Like this is my point.
And
I
who
think
was
when
the
we're
players
good,
we
I
had
think
on the
This
floor
is
at the
literally my
time?
point.
when
Nah,
we're
that
good or
pussy staff
bad,
underrated, bro.
when we're good or bad, Genie don't score. So
Neither does Darvin or Rob.
I mean,
Darvin scores
Darvin
anytime Cam
influences
Reddish
scoring
plays 30
Rob
minutes.
Pelinka's not something in the game.
Yeah, Genie don't call plays though, so we got to judge it some
Rob
way.
Pelinka wasn't a minus 21 tonight.
What's Rob?
Like,
What are we minus 500? 2 games, so Rob's a minus 2 on the year.
minus 2. Yeah. He's actually sub 500. Nah, but my point though is not even again. It's more so like, bro, just along the way, like, yeah, sure, bro. Overall, sure, you could blame the highest of the high. Absolutely, bro. Nobody's refuting that. Like, no one's ever refuted that. But at the same time, like, that's not gonna make us win games, bro. Us having pitchforks saying, "Yo, Genie, yo, Rob, you guys are doing a fucking terrible job." That's not gonna change shit, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, bro. Like, I need Torian Prince to be not minus 19. I need Anthony Davis to not shoot fucking 5 for a million.
Hey,
I need
so no,
that
listen. So
those
what's your
things to
thoughts?
happen before I can sit here and actually like those are things we can actually see change.
What's your thoughts on the jumbotron? So the final countdown was Darvin and Terry Stotts for the
See, but that's
job.
The
my issue
comments are
though.
so funny too,
Why
bro.
was that?
God.
But why was that the only like? Why was that the only? Why were those the finalists, nigga? Like, do y'all get what I'm asking? How come I'm watching niggas pull coaches out their ass, and we sitting here picking coaches from the fucking Budenholzer tree? Come on,
Why we
dude.
couldn't get Udoka just because he was unfaithful over there? Like,
But
is
like,
that
But
really?
bro,
that's when all that
Should
shit
they really
happened,
keep
though.
him off the team?
Nah, that was immediately when all that shit happened. That's why.
but I'm saying, but who's doing their research in regard to like, bro? Nobody thought about Will Hardy. No one.
I'm just saying, bro. Udoka being unfaithful, like, should that keep us from signing a nigga? Like, you just unfaithful. He ain't do nothing.
But that I would that was he got suspended too. Like that was that's right when that happened.
Yeah.
So that
Nah,
couldn't
yeah, I don't think it was possible. I don't even
that
think it
wasn't
was
possible.
Man,
He
Mike
had to wait a whole year,
Sabonis.
and
because
he was still on
remember
the
the
Celtics.
Brooklyn
I
Nets
think.
Bro, I
wanted
would have
him.
hired that
Remember
shit.
the
Yeah,
Brooklyn Nets were trying to get him and they couldn't get him.
yeah, because he still on the Celtics, bro. He was just suspended for
Yeah,
like a year, so he was still
yeah, no, yeah.
employed.
We
Yeah,
couldn't have done that. That wouldn't have worked. Like that was
bro,
like
Udoka
Bro, I would
actually
have
that
hired
was.
him and shelved him, bro.
And that
Dead
incident
ass.
didn't happen
Bro,
till like what,
Udoka, wait, that incident didn't even happen until
late
after we
August?
hired. That didn't happen until after we hired Darvin, so he literally wasn't even
yeah,
available.
yeah,
Bro,
no,
but
it
I would
wasn't
have
even
hired him and
possible.
shelved him, bro. Like, real shit. Like, I
You
would have.
could, bro. You know what I'm saying? That didn't
No,
even happen
he was stuck on
until
the Celtics, yeah.
no. That thing didn't even happen until September. We hired Darvin in May, so he
You
was
know what we
fine.
really fucked up, bro? We really
And
fucked up not waiting for Nick Nurse, dude. That was really like to me, bro.
Bro, we was on
Nigga,
we
that's
was
just
on the Nick
unfortunate
Nurse
timing, man.
agenda
That
like
was
bro,
early.
I
yeah. We was
wanted Nick
been like
Nurse, and it was
Nick
Nah,
niggas
Nurse.
on the
buddy, one more
timeline saying
year, bro.
nah, give me Darvin. Bro, what?
Bro, I was
Nick
dead ass.
Nurse?
We was
Come
dead ass
on,
on the
bro.
Nick Nurse agenda, like real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I was
In the
bro.
chat,
Remember
we
we
was
were talking
heavy with
about
it.
trading the first? Bro, we was talking about trading the first for the nigga.
Would have
Dead ass.
still would have.
Like we
Traded
was talking
first for
about
Nick Nurse.
Gary
We did.
Trent and Nick Nurse, like get a first
Possibly.
in that.
Yeah, give me Gary Trent and Nick Nurse and
We
check
dead
ball,
ass
nigga.
wanted Nick Nurse,
We
bro.
straight, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Bro, like, that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, we really didn't, like, do our due diligence. Like, we acted like we was doing, like, scouring the league for all these niggas. Bro, we was talking to Adrian Griffin, who, like, I don't even know if Adrian Griffin's doing an outstanding job, like, in Milwaukee. Like, I'm not
No.
saying he sucks. I'm
He
not.
not.
Their
He not.
But,
defense is
like,
Giannis
complete dog
hates
nigga,
shit.
him.
you
What do
got
you
Dame
mean?
and Giannis, bro. Like, it's hard for me to, bro. I don't know, bro. You got Dame and Giannis, and you play the fucking Wizards 4 times a season. Like, like it is what it is. We'll see come playoffs for sure. What he's talking about for sure. I don't want to shit on Adrian Griffin, by the way, but like he was also one of the candidates. Darvin or Terry Stotts. I like Terry Stotts,
Charles Lee.
but yeah, Charles. Come on, bro. Like my thing is when we all like Terry Stotts, bro, we wanted him to be an assistant coach. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was like, "Yo, he should be the lead head coach."
Offensive
Why were
coordinator,
Laker
bro.
fans saying this and not the Lakers themselves? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. It is what it is. We fucked up a lot, bro. We literally didn't even trade our first for Dorian Finney-Smith at draft day. Like that, just to that in itself is like, you tell me the Nets would have said no to that shit, bro. Like, I don't know.
Trading first for Dennis and then letting him walk after the next.
Listen, bro. People, I get they want the free agency route, but bro, letting Beasley and Bamba walk isn't talked about. I don't know if there's some other shit that prevented us from trading those assets, but you're letting niggas that were on team options for 15 plus million just walk, bro.
And and,
You
and,
could have
Yeah,
and the
traded
thing
but
them.
is, listen, bro, and I'm gonna say this about that because at first I was mad, and then I really thought about it. Y'all got to remember, bro, if we were supposed to get Bruce Brown, if we would have got Bruce Brown, I don't think I would have given a fuck about letting them niggas
Bro, they
go. I'm
gave him
not gonna lie.
$22 million to keep him from us, bro.
Yeah,
22.
the Pacers came out of thin fucking air and took that nigga from us. But like, if we would have, James, I don't think he would have said that if we would have got Bruce Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely not, because I view him as an
but
elite role player.
but the fact that we lost
Not,
out
well,
on
he hasn't
Transfer
really
salary
this year,
for
but he's
Gabe fucking Vincent, nigga. Even if the nigga was playing right now, that's fucking crazy.
Fucking Drake.
We drafted a point guard. We gave him an MLE to a point guard, and we needed a fucking backup big so badly for Anthony Davis in the fucking playoffs.
These are small fuck ups that just fuck up the whole
Like there was, I'm
process.
not gonna lie, bro. There was 3 players that I think Lakers fans were like, "Yes, give me this nigga and check ball," and we kind of got fucked out of all.
Hayward.
It was. We got to talk about Hayward, Zay. But it was Nas Reed, and Nas Reed got signed more than MLE to stay with the Timberwolves. It was Bruce Brown, and Bruce Brown got a crazy bag, and it was Brook Lopez, and Brook Lopez got paid like 20 plus million. Like, I'm not gonna lie. At that point, we probably should have pivoted a different route. We also can't plan for. Well, no, you actually can plan for those things to happen, but you got to think about it. That's literally plan A, B, and C, and they all folded. But why the fuck is plan D to sign Gabe fucking Vincent to that MLE? Like, that's where I'm like, and we don't even have to do hindsight shit. When that shit happened, we was all like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, everybody was like, what the fuck just happened? Like, we
Bro,
signed
it could have
who?
been Lonnie plus Josh Richardson for your MLE, bro. Tell me you're not giving each of those guys $6 million, bro, to split
Yeah.
up. Like, come
That
on, bro.
that was nasty as fuck. And like I said, even if the nigga was playing, I'm not giving a nigga MLE. Like, that shit was always crazy. And like, it's funny because this is hindsight. Bro, the Lakers free agency signings was all based off one playoff run. Like, think about it. That shit, we re-signed Austin off one playoff run. We re-signed Rui off one playoff run. We signed D'Lo off one playoff run. And then we signed Gabe Vincent off one playoff run. Like, we literally, bro, we just started signing niggas that had good playoffs. And then rationalized with ourselves because of recency bias and said, nah, this makes sense. Like, all these niggas like did something valuable at the highest stage of basketball, and so it makes sense. Now we have them all on the same team, but like it didn't take into account the fact that like, bro, we actually like we don't know who Austin Reeves truly is, bro. We don't know who Rui Hachimura is, bro. Like, these niggas don't have enough under their belt. And that's the problem when you trade for expiring niggas, bro. That's the thing that's like, bro, Rui was always going to be a guess. Like, when you got him, you took a gamble on the nigga. Like, that's D'Lo was always gonna be I don't know, because the niggas, they're expiring niggas. You don't know, bro. They're also playing as best as they can so they can
And
get a
bro,
contract the
when
next
we
season.
On
re-signed Rui,
contract years, like
we all
Yeah, like
love
trading for niggas on contract niggas is risky as fuck, bro. Like, it's
we all
super
love
risky.
re-signing Rui, but we all said if he's not shooting 50% from three like he did in the playoffs, what does he look like in a role on this team, bro? The nigga shot 50% from three in the playoffs. Like, that played a huge factor in him fitting on the floor with Brown and AD in those lineups. If he's not doing that for you now, how does Darvin like fit him into the rotation? So we all love the signings and retaining our assets, but we all question, could Darvin fit all this depth, bro? There's a such thing as too much depth that a coach
Like,
has to figure out.
the fact, James, that people truly thought that Austin Reeves, like, what he did in the playoffs is who he was. Like, it was dangerous, bro. Like, it was dangerous. Like, it was dangerous because one, the nigga was in year 2. 2, bro, the playoffs is not a big sample size. Like, we played 3 rounds, so I mean, we played a good amount of games, but like, the fact that everybody is stunned that he's not playing like to that level right now is unfair to that nigga. Like, it's literally like, it's like, bro, the nigga was going nuclear in the playoffs. Like, that shit, like, what the fuck is not sustainable. But that's the problem. Niggas thought it was. Like, niggas thought like that's Austin Reeves. That's Austin Reeves. That's why last space I asked y'all niggas. I said, what is our end game with him? Because, bro, we came into this year, yo, this nigga's gonna put all this together. Like,
And him,
bro, we were lying.
and him killing the FIBA added fuel to that, bro.
Yes, bro. like going into the season, no matter how we felt about free agency, everybody knew this nigga is the third most important thing on this team. And if he plays to the level, we gonna go to where we're supposed to go. But if he does not, we might be, you know what I'm saying? Like we might be in trouble. And like I think it's unfair that we did that. But at the same time, I think it's also safe to say, yeah, he's probably not a third option. Like, I don't think Austin Reeves is a third option. But we kind of set him up for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we kind of set that nigga up, bro. Like, that's why I feel bad for Austin, because it's like, niggas is trying to put him in. Bro, James, all summer niggas put Austin in conversation he didn't belong in. All summer, bro. I'm hearing top 10 shit. I'm hearing, bro, this nigga, bro, niggas was saying he's better than Brandon Ingram, bro. Like, come on, bro, like,
He could be our
bro,
starting point guard, bro.
Especially
bro,
after
niggas,
how
Big
Ingram
Smoke.
hooped at FIBA.
bro, you had niggas on national TV talking about this nigga is better
Fuck
than
you, Nick
Bradley
Wright.
fucking
Fuck
Beal.
you, Nick Wright. Fuck you,
Bro,
bro.
Bradley Beal, bro. Like this type of shit. This is why I'm like, bro. We set this nigga up, bro, and the writing low key was on the wall, and like, bro, it's crazy because it wasn't just us, bro. Everybody did that shit. Like this nigga, bro. ESPN, bro. Was he not Vegas odds to win most improved this year? Why? You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, you got niggas like Tyrese Halliburton and fucking Tyrese Maxey who are actually dogs. Like, these niggas are like, these niggas are all-stars this year. Like, what the fuck, bro? It's so unfair what we did to that nigga, bro. Off of a good playoff run.
And it don't help he outplayed these same niggas at FIBA. Like,
Yeah,
that's where all
bro.
this shit started, bro. He
Yeah,
was
bro.
better
Like,
than Paolo out there. He was better than Ingram
yeah.
and all them niggas.
Like, it's so
DA got to start
nasty.
doing negative awards, honestly. Like, who got worse?
Who fell off the most?
Who fell off the most?
Who fell off the hardest this
Who
We
year?
got a
fell off
couple.
the
We got a
most?
couple niggas.
Hey,
Vandal
Rome,
Reeves in the
Yeah,
running for that
man.
at the same
Like
time.
a
Rome.
year of game planning can do that for you, bro. Like he came out, everybody didn't know who the fuck he was. Now niggas is have game.
Ah, see,
They have game,
That's
bro.
true, bro.
I
He only
dead
got
ass
half a
believe that.
seat.
Nigga,
I can see
I
that.
hate the game planning
they didn't
argument.
really know
I
who
do
I
this
too.
hate
shit
that
Bro,
was,
argument.
bro.
he came on like half the season, but that's when Darvin actually started playing a nigga. Like he was not playing over
Like
My,
Dennis and
my
these
only
niggas. Pat
pushback to
Bev.
that, my only
The game
pushback to the
plan
game
argument's
plan
so
stuff,
bad though.
my only pushback to the game plan bail is like, bro, in the playoffs he was for sure getting game plan again. Like there's no way, bro,
That's what
Thank
I was
you.
saying.
like you can't act like that nigga
yeah,
wasn't like honestly after the Grizzlies series, I guarantee you Steve Kerr and fucking Mike Malone were like, yo, we got to make sure this nigga Austin not getting his game off. The thing is that he still was able to get his game off. And that's kind of why we were like, well, the nigga's low key unguardable, right? Because it was like he can score in the mid range. He's shooting 40 plus from three. The niggas has the highest efficiency at the rim for a guard. Like all of this stuff checked out in our minds because the stats were there. Everything was to base it off of, like, it made sense. But like it goes back to sample size, bro. The nigga was in year fucking 2. Like how the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like
yeah.
that's
He
not
overachieved.
fair. It's
He
not
overachieved.
fair. Like that's not fair, bro.
Rome.
Like what's
The,
up?
the thing that bothers me the most is, how our summer off-season signings occurred and us being hard capped. If we just retained a few of our assets that we let walk, we could have traded for James Harden.
True. I mean,
It's hindsight though. Niggas
Talk
really didn't
to
want
that
niggas
it's
really
true,
didn't want
but
Harden, bro.
it's true, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. James Harden, he wanted to play with Russell Westbrook and Paul George and Kawhi. Like, that nigga didn't want to play LeBron 8. I'm sorry, the nigga, like he just
I know, because we had access. But if we
he
had
didn't want to.
There's
Nah,
no
like
answer.
that shit was, the writing was been on the wall with that shit. That nigga wanted to play with Kawhi and PG.
That's crazy. They still trade these
there's
niggas
a
where they want to
3-letter
go,
word for
bro.
that, but I let him slide.
Fact? No, let me check.
All right, this one's gotta get to me.
But like I
This
don't
is
know, man. I don't know. It's just, man. Obviously hindsight is 2020, but like there's a lot of shit that we kind of set niggas up to fail with, bro. We really did, bro. We kind of set Rui ass up too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like only nigga that I can't.
Ruby's Darvin.
Yeah, I guess because Rui's still good, and like
Yeah, he not trash.
the
Niggas just
thing
don't
with
play
Rui,
enough.
the thing with Rui is kind of like my only thing with Rui is just sometimes it's his shot selection. Like, when he starts to take the right shots, he plays so much better. And I think it's a lot more sustainable. But like a lot of this shit with Austin, bro, sometimes I just feel like I- I can't blame him. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck was Austin supposed to be, a dog defensively? Like, was this nigga supposed to be like? Bro, we based that shit off a year with Frank Vogel where nobody on that team could guard. The nigga was next to Malik Monk, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, and Malik
Carmelo
Monk
at the
was giving,
5.
and Malik Monk was showing me like that nigga.
Oh,
I
brother.
mean, we was sitting here literally saying, "Yo,
Show
Malik
me what
Monk
he
kind of
had.
bad defensively, bro." Bro, the nigga was sharing the floor with niggas like fucking THT and fucking Isaiah Thomas, and like, bro, like, of course the nigga gonna guard next to them
That
niggas,
nigga didn't
bro.
even play tonight.
Like, bro, the nigga was playing next to fucking DJ Augustine,
Russell
dude.
Westbrook. That's
Yeah, like,
enough.
bro,
I ain't gotta say nothing else.
like, cause
Bruh.
we all say it, and I even say it, I'm like, bro, what happened to the defense that the nigga was playing his rookie year, bro? The situation was so different, bro. That team couldn't guard. Like, he looked like fucking Gary Payton on that team, cause nobody was
That's why
playing
Stanley
defense.
Johnson stood out because the whole
He,
fucking team was ass. Like
he was
Stanley
so
Johnson
ass,
stood
Another
but
out.
nigga
he
with no
looked good.
job right now.
That
Exactly.
nigga, bro,
Stanley Johnson dead ass stood out,
Stanley
bro.
Johnson has a
Bro,
job.
that nigga Stanley.
No, he is literally playing on the fucking Sacramento Kings G League team right now. He has like, what the fuck? That nigga, what? How's the nigga on
This
the?
nigga Stanley Johnson got sacked yesterday.
That nigga's on the G League team for the Kings.
It's like
That's crazy. Like, I
it's
didn't
like
even
if
know
you get a
that.
pot. It's like if
That
you get
that
a.
Russ team is so funny, bro. None of these niggas is even in the league. Melo.
That team is
The
crazy.
best
It's
nigga
like
on that team is somehow DeAndre Jordan, which is
Exact,
the
bro. How's this
craziest
nigga
shit in the
producing
world.
now?
Because
Oh
he
my
was
god.
literally by far the worst on that team, and somehow this nigga won a championship. Bro, this nigga had a whole career resurgence. That's so
Bro,
bro.
crazy.
exactly. The
It's
nigga
What?
is dead ass hooping right now.
yeah, bro. It's like if somebody shoving a pile of shit in your face and then somebody just give you a moldy bread. You're of course gonna like, oh
What?
my god, this shit is way better than the pile of shit I've been getting for 8 fucking months. I
All right,
love
bro.
this
All
moldy
right, bro. All
bread.
right, bro.
You
Somebody
just
get Mace.
saying.
Yeah,
Listen, it's an
they did that
effective
nigga Mace.
analogy. It makes
And
sense.
then niggas did that nigga Mace like the Apollo. You know where they take you off, they boo you off the stage. Like, you can't even finish your shit. Like,
Boo!
yeah.
Fuck
Them niggas like, bro, get the fuck off the stage, nigga. What the fuck?
Like they did. Never mind. I was gonna go there. Bro.
Nah,
Oh
don't
my
do
god.
that to the boy. Don't do that to the
No, they
boy.
did him crazy. Though. I'm not gonna lie. Niggas
Jared,
forgot about that. But
Niggas booed him for Franco
all
shit.
because of
And
fucking
I love
gambling.
Franco shit.
I still
Nah,
don't
let's
We
talk
I
gonna
about
get
still
into
Jared.
don't think
speaking,
this
bro. It's 2 in
roster
the
is
morning.
like as dog shit as niggas act like it is, bro. It is. It is not over here, nigga.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
I
let's go
just
ahead and
think,
mow these speakers.
I'm looking at worse rosters do better than us, bro. I just am. I don't think Rockets and these other teams have better rosters than us. The problem is these teams have a direction. They know what the fuck they want to do every time they get on the court, bro. Like
I
they
You
was
actually
sure they
thinking
being
don't
about
have
led.
better roster than us though?
James. I was thinking. I was thinking.
I don't think Rockets have a better
They
roster, bro.
don't have They don't have a lot of one way players. We do. Like
Tari
I was thinking
Eason
about
and
it
these
today
niggas,
though,
like,
bro.
come on, bro. I'm not moved by
Come
them
on,
niggas.
bro. Come on, bro. Cam Whitmore is
I
fucking
don't
19,
know.
Like
bro. Reggie
Dylan Brooks.
Bullock
they
and
play
Aaron
well,
Holiday.
but they play together, bro. That's
Bro, Jock Landale, Aaron Holiday, Reggie Bullock, Jeff Green, Cam Whitmore, Jay Sean Tate. We gotta be
come
serious,
on, bro.
dude.
That's not a better roster than us.
Like
Like they're
Dylan
not
Brooks,
better than us. Like
fucking
roster wise.
Jabari Smith, dude. Like, come on, bro. Like, this nigga, come on. But I was thinking about
Who
that
They're
we
what you
talking
young
just
about?
said.
players,
Like,
they up and coming, but nah, bro.
I was thinking about what you said with the roster shit. Like, bro, honestly, niggas don't want to even address this shit. But bro, the Celtics really got like 6 good niggas on it. Like, the niggas they have are just
Literally.
really good. Like, bro, Jalen
Exactly.
Brown, All Star. Jason Tatum, All Star. Kristaps Porzingis, fringe All Star. Derek White, elite role player. Drew Holiday, elite role player.
Drew was an
Like
all-star
Al
last year.
Horford,
He was
elite role player. And then, bro,
Serviceable, yeah.
after
slash
that,
good
nigga,
guy.
you
Sam
have
Sam Hauser, I guess he could
Sam
shoot.
Sam
Hauser,
Hauser.
Pritchard,
Luke Cornett,
like
Better than
B.
Reeves.
Mikhailuk, nigga.
Brissett.
Bro, Steve Mikhailuk was on the
They're just
Lakers, dude.
fillers. They're fillers.
Lamar Stevens, fucking O'Shea Brissett, fucking Peyton Pritchard solid. But like, come on, bro. Like, Come
It's
on,
not
that's
crazy
what
dead, but they're
seven.
like their top
That's
end
like
is just so
seven like
great,
good
bro.
ass players.
Exactly. They're starting five. Like
Their top end is just so amazing. Like
that's
shit
what,
don't
bro.
even matter.
Denver didn't have a
Pause.
backup big in the playoffs last year. They just had
They
7
didn't
great players. Like they just played them
exactly.
niggas.
They're having like an elite top end. Like
We
Bro,
thought
I'm
we
not gonna
could have
lie. Y'all
that
niggas
low
talk about
key.
last year, nigga. Bro, Denver this year, their roster is worse than it was last year. Like what
and their
the fuck,
top end is
bro?
still
Go.
amazing. Like shit.
I need y'all niggas to go look at Denver's roster. I swear to God, they
I
got
don't know,
Reggie
bro. Reggie
Jackson.
Jack. I feel like he's
Reggie
hooping though
Jackson,
for them. I don't
he's
know.
hooping, but
Yeah, he's
bro, it's
hooping. Yeah,
Reggie
he is.
Jackson, DeAndre Jordan, Christian Brown, Julian Strother. The nigga's a rookie.
And like, bro,
Peyton
Peyton
Watson,
Watson is helping them. Like he's
who's taking a
they're
fucking step forward as a role player. But like, bro, come on, come on, bro. Like that shit is coaching. That shit is connectivity, and most
that,
importantly, like they also got the best player in the world. But
that's
like
the word
either
right there,
way,
bro. Connect. These teams are connected. There's clearly a
connectivity,
disconnect with this
bro.
team, bro. Like there's the
Y'all
direction
can't
with
convince
teams. I've
me
been saying
the
that all year.
Timberwolves have a better roster than the fucking like. Y'all can't convince me they do, bro.
That's what
They got Troy Brown on that team, bro.
I think their roster fit. No. Let me
their
see.
their roster's also
No.
like
If
very,
you go
We got
one through,
JSN.
very,
hold on.
very.
If you go 1 through 12, I think we can edge them out. But I just think their players fit better on the floor because they're not one way. Like Mike Conley is like not a dumbass. Like McDaniels, he's developing offensively, but like the nigga's not Vando offensively. I just
Yeah,
think like Nikhil Alexander Walker, he is a 3 seal guard. I just think our issue mainly is one way players, bro.
bro. Like the Knicks, bro. The Knicks got Jericho Sims, Evan Fournier, Malachi Flynn, bro. Charlie Brown, Ryan Arakidiante,
Charlie Brown.
Precious Achua, Quentin Grimes, Miles McBride. Think these niggas? Come on, bro. I just named like 8 bad niggas, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like these niggas are not good. Like this is what I'm trying to say. Like, bro, it's connectivity, it's coaching. Like, it's just like bro, like, bro, this team, bro. I just don't get it, bro. I just don't get it, bro. I just don't understand it, bro. Like,
We are
I
not
don't.
11 seed roster. I don't
That's
care
what
what
I'm.
anyone
That's my. I
says,
guess that's
though.
my
We're
largest point
not.
right there. Like, we're not an 11 seed.
Yeah.
Like, this roster should
Facts.
not be an
Nice seed.
11 seed, bro. I'm
Like
sorry.
deadass.
Yeah,
Last year
nice.
we were an
Yeah.
11 seed roster. Last year, Pat Bev, Dennis Shooter, Thomas Bryant. Them niggas are ass, bro. I don't know, bro.
Why y'all
How do
start
we have the
listing
same
niggas
record
and
as we
don't
did
list the worst
last
niggas?
year, bro?
Westbrook.
Russell.
Act like that. Nigga don't exist.
Bro, who's even
Russ
on the
fans say
who's
get
even
him out
on
of
the
there.
Kings
They're
roster,
winning,
dude?
bro.
Like, who is even on the Kings roster outside of
Let me
like they
see.
starting five?
Chris Duarte. You got
D Fox.
no, you talking about
Mitchell,
their bench
Oh,
guys.
he's
Like I
my
mean,
Davion
Alex
Mitchell.
Len,
outside
Davion Mitchell,
Keegan
Monk. I
Murray
guess.
or
No, he
Nigga, they got
started
Juan
so
Toscano
far.
Anderson and JaVale McGee on their team, bro.
Is JTA on the
And
real
Keon
team? I
Ellis
think he's on
Jr.
the
yeah,
G
I
League
just
team.
think
they
all
have
these
a
teams have a
system.
No,
bro. If
Juan
you
Toscano played today.
Everybody has
Oh,
a
he's on the real
system but
team.
us.
Wow,
We just
that's
no
don't have a
nice.
look
system.
look.
Marvin
I think
yesterday.
if you go down the list of teams in the West, and you ask these dudes, all right, who is your starting five right now? Like go to it. I think we're the only team damn near that
We
doesn't
don't have
have a
one.
direct answer. Like, okay, Lakers, give us your starting five right now. We don't have a direct answer to that question, bro.
I could easily give you that though. That's the
You
problem.
Well,
could okay,
Darvin could
but
give
can
it to
you?
you.
I can
Yeah,
give you
I
I
can
can
give
give
you
you
Start
four
my
Rui?
players.
Rui. I can give
we
you.
just
We
don't have
know
a
Listen, bro.
four.
deadly lineup.
Bro, okay,
I can give
you're
you
gonna
my
start
5 best
Rui
players.
Reeves. I mean, we can give you your five best players. I'm talking about your starting five that you can use.
No, but
No,
I'm
but
saying like
Darvin, I
you.
think that's the problem. Is Darvin will give you four out of five. Is Brian AD, Prince, and Reddish. That's the four. That's the four niggas
That's
that's
the
Yeah,
gonna
fuck
start.
yeah.
up. Like
Like
That
Jesus,
shit
James,
is
I'm not gonna
trash.
lie. Like I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like
Prince and
I
Reddish.
know we as Laker fans, we sit here and dissect. We know exactly why you should and should not play certain niggas, like because we watch every fucking dribble these niggas. But at the same time, if you put out a lineup of LeBron, AD, Rui, Austin Reeves, and D'Angelo Russell, like you should probably beat most teams in the league. Like I'm not
I
gonna
don't
lie.
know, bro.
Like
You'll run into some issues
with they
with that.
flaws,
Like,
with they
I just don't think our
flaws,
top end
I
talent's
get
good
it.
enough.
I don't know, bro.
bro,
I
like, okay,
don't.
you throw out a, you
I
I
throw
just
just
out,
don't
have
bro.
think
issues
We
so.
with
seen
that.
how, bro. We seen how D'Lo and Reeves was looking next to each other. Like, we wanted to get the niggas off the floor, bro.
Exactly. They
Like,
regress. Like some of our shit kind of regress.
I think Vando mitigated a lot of the issues that D'Lo and Reeves had together, but this nigga has declined so much that
Because
the shit don't work.
when you start all four of those guys, one of those guys, either D'Lo, Reeves, LeBron, or Rui, is gonna have to take the hardest perimeter matchup, and that's where it's like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if you roll that lineup out, they're still
You're gonna
like,
have Rui guard like Luca or some shit, or, whoever the
but
best
Okay, but
perimeter
even if you
listen,
player
did the
is.
four, and you swap Rui for Vando, like either way, bro.
but this nigga's ass now, so that's I
Yeah,
don't
bro.
want him in the lineup.
Yeah, it's a
That's
lot of
that's what
Well,
I'm
then we
regression.
saying.
should
Like,
trade
there's
these
a lot
niggas.
of.
I love our
So
top
we
end
should
just
trade these
regress.
niggas then.
Like
I just think we need to
So
get
we
to a
can't
Vando
place
win
as a
enough.
sadly
team.
can't be.
I just think we need to get to a place as a team where we have a five that we dead ass know, like, okay, this is our five. Like, we don't have that. Like, I think that's the issue. Like,
Yeah,
this
I don't know,
five,
bro.
we don't
I'm
this
have
looking
an
five
at
elite
can
I'm looking
match
at
five
a
to
up
th-
with
go to.
every team. Like, we don't have
I'm
that.
looking at a team right now. I'm looking at a starting five right now, bro. If the Lakers actually were serious about this shit, like if they really like wasn't going to post bail about like, oh, well, we're not good enough, so we're not going to trade shit. If they really just fucking did what they supposed to do and traded shit, bro, like you could dead ass put out a lineup. DeJounte starting at point guard, Hayward at the 3. If you keep Austin, you put that nigga at the 2. If you don't keep Austin, you trade that nigga Austin for DeJounte. You're probably trading D'Lo for a starter level player. So now whoever you trade D'Lo for, you probably get in a fucking actual starter that can run into, that can play shooting guard or whatever. Like whatever you do, but either way, bro, DeJounte Murray, get this nigga Gordon Hayward on a buyout. Braun AD, bro, check ball. Like what the fuck? Like I don't even care who you put it in the 5th spot. Like I'm not worried. If I can get whatever semblance of production I can get out of a nigga like Gordon Hayward next to LeBron and AD, and I have a nigga like DeJounte Murray on my team, like all the shit
And
we talking about, bro, you can play those niggas together. You know what I'm saying?
bro,
You're not
people
gonna
gonna
run
bring up,
into defensive issues with those 4.
even if you run into defensive issues, don't tell me you can't be a great team with a bad defense. I'm watching the Bucks every night. Bucks are fucking atrocious defensively, bro. But their offense gets the fucking job done. Like they're like a horrible
Exactly,
defense, but
bro.
like they're like top 5 or 6 offensively. Like I think you can get defensive
Yeah.
stops late in games enough,
Last I
but you
checked, they
need
was
that
like number 3 or some
the
shit. Like they
off
crazy.
exactly. Like this shit is
You need
crazy.
offense, but you also gotta be a good defense though. Your shit just can't be trash
Nah, because our
defensively.
offense. Here's the
Bro,
I
the
think
problem.
you got to
Bucks.
get
The
stops, bro. I
problem
don't
is we
think
can't
Denver is
lean.
elite
They can. I
defensively,
don't
bro.
think the Bucks can get stops.
But
I
bro,
don't
as
think when
currently
they need
constructed,
to. I
bro,
don't think.
But they're
as
so much
currently
better than them.
constructed, bro, we can't lean into our offense because our offensive players, their offensive ceiling's not high enough, bro. Like, yeah, this nigga D'Lo had 39 tonight. Nigga will never drop 39 again this year. Like that shit is never gonna happen again. Like that's the problem. Like Austin Reeves, has Austin Reeves even dropped 30 this year?
Nope.
No,
Like he hasn't
these
even
defensive.
had that type of game this season. Like that's my problem. Like
We
even
don't
Rui,
have high end shot makers. Yeah,
like these niggas ceiling is not, bro. If Austin dropped 20, we're like, yo, that nigga had a good ass game. Sometimes you need your third option to be the best player. You get what I'm saying? Like sometimes you need these other niggas to be like really good.
Bro,
Like
I watched Monk go get 40 to beat the
that's what
Clippers.
I'm saying. This is my point. This is literally what I'm saying. Like y'all remember when the Warriors won the championship, bro? Jordan Poole would have random games where
Like
he dropped like
what?
30.
He was starting for the whole
It's
like,
like this
bro.
nigga's crazy. Like this nigga's like, what? Why the fuck is Jordan Poole? If Jordan Poole dropping 30, you're not gonna beat the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like we don't have that offensively. Like we don't have these niggas that are like proven to like they don't got to do it every night, but they floor can't be in the pits of hell, and they ceiling got to be like, damn nigga, you play better than LeBron and AD tonight. Like I think that's where the Lakers. If you're not gonna be a good defensive team, I'm saying like if the defense is gonna be ass, it could be ass, but your offense has to be unguardable. Like you
Like
can't stop these niggas.
the last time I seen that was like game 6 versus Memphis. Like, okay, Bron and AD they playing solid, but this nigga got 31. Just
Yeah,
lighting
this
shit
nigga
up out
Lowe's
here. Like,
going fucking nuts. Like
yeah, like
that's
but
the
it's
shit
not an
where it's
anomaly
like
though.
that's the
People
shit where
talk
like
about
that's not
the
normal.
the Bucks can't get stops on the year. We literally are defensive rating wise better than the Bucks. Literally, we're 14th in defense rating on the year. The Bucks are 18th, but
Exactly.
No, the
What's
Bucks
the
suck
issue?
on defense.
the
Suck
Exactly.
Bucks
The
our
are
offense
issue is
stinks.
third in offense. It's
the
just the
Bucks are
offense.
offensive rating now. The Bucks are second in the entire league in
They're
offense,
second. Their
and
offense is elite.
we
Hey,
are like
bro.
I didn't check it, but we're like 21st or 22nd
Bro,
or
I
some shit
get
like
all our issues about closing out to niggas and our POA defenders, bro. I truly believe the root of our issue is coaching our offense, bro. Like, we would mitigate a lot of issues if we could fucking score. I'm so serious,
And
bro.
you
Like,
just
teams
look,
can get
bro.
away with off. Kings can't guard.
We're 23rd in offensive rating. The Orlando Magic are 24th. They're the only other team that's like kind of good or kind of just not ass. The rest of those teams in the bottom five are the Spurs and the Grizzlies and
I
the
don't even
Trailblazers.
think.
They're like
I
dog
was just
shit
gonna say.
teams.
I don't even think you have to look too far because y'all niggas are looking at the top. Like I don't even think y'all niggas gotta look at the top, bro. Just look at a team like the Mavericks, bro. Them niggas are 6 games over 500. Them niggas not playing no fucking defense. Like come on, bro. Like the Pelicans are 24-16. Come on, dude. The Kings 23-15. Like these niggas, bro. These niggas are. The
Like
Lakers are
that's
better.
okay.
The
That's
Lakers are
solid.
literally
They're
better
just not
defensive teams than
ass.
than all the teams I named. Lakers are better defensively than all those teams, bro. We literally like can't score. We can't outscore
I'm
teams. Like
telling you,
that shit
that's
is
the
like
offense, bro. These
our offense
niggas are
is
not
like on
locking teams
AD
up like
go
the.
crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
they're
They're
not,
not
bro.
locking teams up like the Timberwolves, bro. They'll be average defensively, but they can be fucking top 10 or 12 offensively. We dead ass 28th.
Yeah, like
Like
we
that's
But
fucking
I
literally
guess the
horrible.
suck,
the
bro.
reverse is that Minnesota. See, if you're bad offensively, you literally have to be like Minnesota's 20th in offensive rating, but they are by far the best defense in the league.
Yeah,
Elite.
like and they
Yeah,
have
They're
the
the
number one.
POA
best
defense.
defense,
Like
though.
they
You know
can
what I'm
get
saying?
it
Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
done.
that's
literally
what
the
I'm
best
saying. If you're
defense.
awful
That's
offense, you
the
have
best
to be
defense
the
in the
best
league.
defense in the NBA.
Yes,
Like,
bro.
so
We're like kind of good defensively and then super ass offensively. The
That's
the
not
the
good enough,
the
bro.
Wolves are the best defensively and like ass offensively. You know what I'm saying?
That
Like that's
that's
the
literally why I was in
difference.
the game with them.
Like
Them
that's
niggas couldn't score on us. Like
That's like
literally.
2020, bro. That's like 2020. Like in 2020, like bro, we kind of weren't that good offensively, but we were fucking we were historic defensively. So it's like, yeah, we're winning championships. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where, like, historic offenses usually don't win championships. Historic defenses, they always win championships every single year. Like that's just
And,
like,
and bro,
and that's
and the thing
that's the
with
thing. I
you,
don't think the Wolves are historic defensively. I think they're really good, elite. They're not historic defensively. You know what I'm saying?
and
Like
even
that's.
and even with how like down their offense is, bro, like they still don't have niggas like Vando and Cam on the court. I guess the closest you can get to that is McDaniels, but they're still starting Conley, Edwards, McDaniels, Cat was face the floor with Gobert rolling. Like I just don't feel like there is Vandos and Reddishes on the court with them niggas. Like I feel like the closest to that McDaniels, who's like the best POA defender in the fucking planet. So like
But that's
even with
also
how bad
because
their offense is, like it's just I don't feel like it's
but
one way
James,
niggas
you
like
gotta
us.
think about it. Those also aren't replacement level players though. Like, bro, Cam Reddish is a vet minimum nigga, bro. Like that shit, like I'm not expecting that nigga Cam to be on any par with any starter level player in the league because that nigga's not that. Like we didn't sign a nigga to be that, bro. We didn't sign Cam Reddish to be one of our starters this year, bro. Like this is why I'm like, yeah, the roster. But I'm like, dude, why is this nigga starting? And don't say because niggas can't guard. Because this nigga Cam, like, he, come on. That minimum nigga, bro. You're putting
No one had Cam Reddish. No one had Cam
you
Reddish in
play,
their starting lineup to start the
play
season. No
Avery
one.
Bradley to guard, and Malik Monk's not
There's
gonna
no
do it. So
shit
I'm
going
gonna start
on.
Malik Monk. And then what happened? The nigga finally we started at AD and LeBron because the nigga can fucking score at all three levels. Like, yeah, it's because Malik Monk's just a better fucking player than Avery Bradley. And sometimes defense be damn, principle be damn. You just got to play your best players. That's why I'm saying, like, yeah, bro, you put out a lineup with Rui, D'Lo, Austin, and fucking AD and Bron. Yeah, sure, bro. You're probably gonna give up a lot of points, but like, I'm also not too concerned about them niggas trying to score on other teams. Like, as much as I am with a nigga like Torian Prince playing 30 minutes a night and Cam fucking Reddish and fucking Bando on the floor at the same time. It's like, dude, what the fuck? This doesn't make sense logically.
We
It
used
just doesn't
we
make
used to
sense.
beg we used to beg Vogel to lead in the offense, like you said, because bro, Monk, Braun, and AD, like bro, they used to go off, dog.
Bro, we had
Like
Austin too.
offensively. Exactly. Like and even Melo had his good games with. Yeah. Like even Russ, as garbage as he was, could contribute
no,
to what he was doing offensively as a playmaker. Like, but that's
no,
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
we
Hey,
were
stop hating,
not
bro. Stop hating, bro.
no, sir.
2022, we were better offensively than we are now. We just were.
No, we
Period.
were. We were.
We
We
weren't
were.
this.
With
We
that
weren't
bum ass
this.
nigga, we were sometimes great offensively. We
With them
just
old
couldn't get
ass
stuff.
garbage ass team.
Yeah.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
I'd rather be able to lean in our offense. We can't lean into anything with this team. We
Nah.
How
can't
you
lean into
lead into
defense.
how you lead into offense when you got a fucking vet minimum nigga that can't score and a nigga that is
Exactly.
literally
What
playing 30 minutes
contenders
that
really
wasn't
having
even
vet
three?
men starting? Shit's not even like
Like I guess
it's
if
not.
you
The
want to
Bucks.
okay, if
The
you wanted to
Bucks,
lean
bro.
into
But
Oh
offense,
yeah, and Malik Beasley.
okay, let's say
Beasley,
we want
that's
to
so
lean into
fake too,
offense.
bro.
They ain't winning
Beasley
shit.
We
shit fake.
start
I'm not gonna lie. That
D'Lo,
shit fake as fuck.
Reeves, Braun, Christian Wood, and AD. I feel like that's how you would lean
And they
into
got play
offense
all
with this
droppers.
team.
That shit don't count.
I feel like that's how you lean into offense with this team. Braun, AD, Christian Wood, Reeves, and D'Lo. Like I
Yeah,
feel like that's the
yeah.
only line.
hmm
If you want to lean into offense,
hmm
you have to go with
Yeah.
those guys and kind of hope with them two bigs you rebound well. I don't know, Braun at the three. That's fine. I guess
Well,
that's
I
your
mean, we
best
literally
option.
won games with that. We damn near won games with that lineup because, like, literally, because we could actually finish possession defensively and rebound the ball when niggas was missing shots. So it's just like, yeah, it's true. The problem with a nigga like Torian is that Torian, bro, I've never seen Raj this mad after a loss today. Raj was so fucking mad. The nigga was, and the thing that pissed him off is that he looked at the box score, he looked at Torian Prince, and the nigga said, "Bro, you played 30 fucking minutes and you had one rebound. How the fuck do you have one rebound as a fucking wing next to guards that don't rebound? That means you
He
just
played the
staring at
four
niggas.
today.
That means you're staring at niggas grab the ball in front of you. Cause how the fuck are you playing on the floor with a nigga like D'Lo who don't rebound, and a nigga like Austin that don't rebound, and expecting us to rebound the ball? Like
And
that's what.
usually,
That's go ahead.
now I was gonna say, usually the guys you make those excuses for not rebounding are POA defenders who are at the top. That literally wasn't him tonight. He wasn't POA.
L-
He was
Like
guarding
like
Laurie
James,
Markkinen.
James, Anthony Davis, for as ass the nigga was, bro, he had 15 rebounds tonight. Christian Wood, the nigga had 9 rebounds tonight. No one else on this team had more than 4. No one. Like how, bro, how do you win like that? Like that shit. Like, bro, Tori had a rebound. Cam Reddish didn't play. I'm not gonna give Cam Reddish that. Austin had 4 fucking rebounds and D'Lo had 3. Like, come on, bro. Jared Vanderbilt had 3. Rui had 3. Skylar Mays had 1. Like, and Christian Wood had 9. Like, bro,
Versus the team that's
come on,
second chance points. By the way, they're like literally second.
like,
Just like the worst team to
bro,
not have
come
rebounding
on,
numbers.
dog. Come on, dude.
It's just
Real
ass all the way
shit.
around.
Facts.
It's just like athleticism,
Let's
bro.
get back to his. We did an hour. I don't even know
It's
who's next.
over.
Fuck it. Al. My guy Al. We're gonna go to Al. I know he's high as hell right now.
Bro, yo, what up, Zay? What's going on? No, I think everyone touched on everything. But the biggest thing for me, I think, so I'm watching the game, and it's the third quarter, and it's a tight game throughout, and we need scoring, right? And I look at the box score, and you got Christian Wood that gave you 10 points in 10 minutes, and you don't play him throughout the whole third quarter in a tight game where you need scoring, and you can't get nothing going. And dude comes in at I think like a minute 30 left in the third quarter, and it's little shit like that, man. That kind of irks me, And there's more to everything, I think we got a whole bunch of issues going on. It's not just that, but if you're a coach, man, you really gotta put your mind to this shit because I don't think his mind's all there. And then another thing for us, I think, is our medical staff. Like, what the fuck's going on with our medical staff? Like, do these people not know if these guys are injured or not? Like, how do you have Cam Reddish starting a game and he hasn't been looking well for the past fucking 2 weeks? Like, and then he's out, at halftime, and then like, it's just a fucking unbalance throughout the whole team right now, like up and down. Um, it's there's no connection, man. There's nothing there. And if we make a trade, I really think last year it was just one of those things where we got lucky. I don't think you could think another trade is gonna get you right back into a conference finals. I think last year was a little crazy. I think last year was one of those things that doesn't happen often. Because when do you revamp a whole roster and get as far as these guys did? And then coming into this year, we thought, we were going to look a lot better than we did last year, and it just hasn't been that. And we have with, D'Lo, Austin, and Rui, that's what is that, like almost fucking 40 something million on the bench, and we want to start minimum players. Like when you have that issue going on, and then you look at Max Christie as a better option at the two guard, there's some really big problems on this team, man. There really is. So I think it's got to come from within, man. Like we could make a trade, but these dudes just got to figure it out. From top to bottom, they got to do something about it. Because what team is gonna want what we have? I don't think many teams are gonna want to trade for what we have. Like we really don't have much. So I mean, that's all I gotta say, bro. It's just it's a tough watch. I think everyone kind of speaks on everything, but I don't see it as getting far, to be honest with you. But that's just my take.
If we don't
Yes,
make the
sir.
playoff and the season just ends, do you think LeBron retires?
No.
No, I think he's there with his. He's waiting for his boy. I think he that's a big thing for. You don't think so?
Nah, he for sure gonna try to play it.
Yeah, he's not retiring. I don't think. I don't think there's no way he's retiring. No way. He's gonna try to play with Bronny, or it just depends on what happens in the offseason. Like, imagine they like assure him, or they know they can pull some big shit off, and he accepts the player option. I don't think he's retiring. Like, I think he still wants to get another championship or play with Bronny, possibly.
And
We don't even
to
know if
that,
Bronny coming out either. Too. That's the thing. Like, if
yeah.
Bronny, that's the interesting.
I'm
If
about to
Bronny
say that
don't
nigga
come out,
fucking ass today,
yeah.
bro. I
If
don't
Bronny
know,
don't,
man.
if Bronny don't come out, LeBron's gonna be a Laker next year. It's almost guaranteed. It's guaranteed. There's no way. Number one, he would have to decline the player option, and he's not gonna make anywhere near that 50 whatever. He's gonna like ring chase. I don't think he's gonna do it. If Bronny don't come out, he's a Laker. Like he's gonna be better.
I think if
To be better
LeBron
on the
ring
team.
chase, like even though like any normal 40-year-old nigga is like usually gonna ring chase, if LeBron did it, because it's just like he gets the bad precedent. Like anything he does is like that shit would affect his legacy for people. Like people would literally be like, bro, this nigga LeBron, like, bro, you took the easy way out. Like, bro, you took a bad man and went to play. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
that shit,
also
bro.
he's also like the 40-year-old shit. True, but he's just too good to
Yeah,
do
he's too
it. Just I
good.
think that's why he wouldn't do it, because it would set a precedent for other players to be like, bro, I don't care how old LeBron is, he's still top 10 in the league. The nigga took the biggest pay cut ever. You could probably take a pay cut too. They would be wanting other
Yeah,
superstar players
yeah.
to do that. So I feel like he would just be
That's
like,
what that
I kind
nigga
of need it
Otani
back,
did with the Dodgers. Otani literally did the same shit. He's like,
which is
bro, I'm gonna make
filthy.
$2 million this year.
This nigga put
Yeah,
$700 million to
but
10 years from now. It's
you know
crazy.
what? Like asking. So I've heard that before. Like you want these guys to take pay cuts, right? But if you really look at it, like guys like LeBron, of course, the Kobe's of the world, the MJs of the world, these dudes are underpaid. Like they really are. Just because there's a cap and there's a CBA, in the NBA, where you could only go so much. Like these dudes, they're $180 to $100 million players a year, just based off what they revenue for the whole league. So for them to take that pay cut, and then you got California tax, right? Like where we're at. Like they're already underpaid, in my opinion. So asking these guys to take a pay cut for the team is is kind of tough,
Well, I
man.
think it was
And that's
more of
just my opinion.
if he were to go somewhere else, he would have to take a pay cut because can't nobody pay him. There's no teams with cap space that he was signed to,
Right. So that
so he would have
situation
to
in
take
Miami,
the
yeah,
vet man or get
right.
traded.
But the
So to keep
situation in
his,
Miami, like I think, like when they took that pay cut, you got to factor in like the tax and all that, right? Like because that contract is not the same contract if he was playing here in LA. Like it's a little
and the
different.
whole
So
league,
same
the way
thing
the
in
league
Texas.
was, the shit
Yeah,
changed. Like it's just kind of
yeah.
niggas have
So
to
so
realize too. The NBA is not like the NFL where niggas can restructure deals and like the pay cut. Like it really because of like how the cap holds and everything. Like I can't remember what I think it was. I'll shout him out. Purple and Gold Mines was talking about. I think when Braun struggled, like the nigga should this was like a couple weeks ago too. Like, why he's the highest paid player. Like, if he really cares about winning, he should take a pay cut. And it's just like, I ain't heard that in a minute. And it was just funny because him taking a pay cut does nothing. We don't get the money back. The only thing it would help is like Jeannie, like her books or whatever. But like, you don't get the way how it's complicated, but how it works. Like the max slot, like it's the max slot. Like it's the cap. That's gonna be his cap hold, regardless of if he take less or whatever. Like it's not gonna help the team out. It only help the owner out, so she don't have to pay as much. But if it don't help the team, like it don't matter. Like it's fine. And he's a max player. Like he's played this year up
Yeah,
to.
making max money is not like it's
It's
not
not a
groundbreaking
big
shit.
deal. Yeah, I'm not gonna be
Yeah,
bad because the nigga struggle one game and niggas be like, "Nah, he's a max player. Why is he struggling?" Like
why
all these,
can't Braun
you
take
could go
less so we
through.
sign more players?
That's what they did when he was struggling for a couple. That it was crazy because you could just go through every max player in the league, bro. All of these
Bro,
niggas have
niggas said about
bad stretchers.
AD. They said, why the fuck are y'all niggas paying AD a max contract like this year? Like niggas was like, should the
Yeah,
Lakers do this? Like what? Like, what did niggas
and it's just they
argue?
don't
Like what?
understand. It's like niggas don't understand as well. Like when you accomplish, that's what the max is. When you accomplish certain shit in the league and you have these accolades, you can't get anything less than that. Like it's literally
You're
how
a
the
top
game
10 player,
works.
bro. You have to make more money than everyone else in the league. That's just how it works, bro.
You
Like,
literally you made all NBA. You were top 5 MVP. All this shit. It literally the contract dictates all that shit. Like it's not even a
but bro,
choice.
even Jalen Brown, like Jalen Brown is the highest paid player in the league right now, and it's like
Exactly,
obviously
and that's because he has
it's
to be.
timing.
Like you know,
Yeah, it has to be that way. Like it's not.
yeah, you don't want it to be, but he didn't
What's
accomplish the shit in the All NBAs and shit to where he's gotta get paid that. Like it's the only thing he can get paid. But whatever, yeah, it's fine. We appreciate that, Al. We're gonna go to Marco Miller. Marco, he commented too about wanting to speak. You can speak whenever too. You don't gotta like wait if you wanna.
Fuck, man. Yeah,
Oh
because
shit.
just so that's it. Because
Oh,
I don't know.
Hold up, Marco. Look, the mic is like I don't know. You're in outer space right now. I don't know if you like change the setting or something, but the mic's kind of crazy right now. I can't hold you. Let's test it again. There.
This is working on.
dude? This nigga Darth Vader? Like, what the fuck?
It's MF Doom right here, bro.
Man, dude.
This shit working on.
God, bro. Okay, dude. Clearly the nigga's trolling.
Nice,
Holy shit. What the
Marco.
fuck? Like,
Why would you embarrass me like this in front of company? Come on, bro.
that's fucking
We
idiot.
appreciate that.
Nigga said is it better? It got worse, right? Come on, bro. Like, nigga's not serious.
This nigga
I
got a
think it's on
guitar
not
pedal on
hated.
his mic.
I think
Yeah,
it's on
son.
not
It's a
hated.
diet.
Go ahead, bro. Like, did the Abby not do it for you, Zay?
Bro, he commented and said, like, can I speak? He made multiple comments to say that he's not a troll.
Like, nigga, come on, bro. Like, y'all niggas have way
Kick him
too
out,
much
bro.
fun. Y'all got way too much fun trolling us, nigga. Like, y'all enjoy that shit way too much, bro. Like, fuck off, bro. Jeez, man. Yeah, Aiden, go ahead, bro. And Trey, why you got your hand up?
Oh, I didn't know if I don't know how this thing operate. Y'all niggas was having a convo. I ain't want to interject.
Nah, y'all can just
Interject
say
it, bro.
whatever. Yeah, y'all
Oh,
can just say whatever.
dude, I don't want to miss the playoffs, man. Y'all talking about miss the playoffs, nigga. We not gonna miss it, baby. Jeannie Buss gonna come through, man. Give us some time, man. She old. Y'all gotta accept she old as hell. She gonna come through in the clutch. She gonna get us these new niggas, man. Y'all gotta have some faith in her. She old as dust. What y'all expect?
Listen, bro, I don't think the season's over, bro. I just think like if you lose these next two games though, like you really have to like take a real like a deep look into the mirror and like who are we, bro? Like you know what I'm saying? Like it
Yeah,
gets
it's not
kind of hot.
over. But the more you lose, the more on the back end now. Like the more for the rest of the season, we can't really. So you
Yeah.
you have to ignore you like the natural progression of a season. There's wins, there's bad losses, there's whatever. You no longer can do that. You have to play off mode, which is what we did last year. That's why you want to try to avoid that. You're gonna have to play off mode for the rest of the year, essentially. So that's why you don't want
Like,
to do that.
Leah,
But if you keep losing, bro, that's what's gonna be.
the top four teams in the West right now, they could go on losing streaks. And it's not gonna affect them. Like we already did the losing streak. So like we can't like keep going. Like we can't compound what we're already doing wrong. Like we don't have any more like we don't have like breathing room. We don't have margin for error. Like we already like the error already happened. Like we're already in the negative right now. Like we're in the red. Like we have to get out of it.
I really
So
thought
that's the
this would be
problem.
the first year since the championship year that we would have a
Bro, we all
normal
did.
regular season, man.
Bro,
Damn.
we were
Damn,
talking about
fucking
we
Zay,
were talking
fucking
about it.
gangsters.
We were talking about it being like disrespectful to consider us a 6 seed. Like that was like the consensus was like we're a top four team in the West at minimum, bro. Like that was like clear cut, bro. We just went to the Western Conference Finals, retained every good player that we had in the Western Conference Finals, and then fucking added like more pieces to it. How the fuck could you not be a top four team? You know what I'm saying? Like
It's
it's
like
just
maybe with LeBron AD, maybe with LeBron at this age, like because he just don't turn it up every night or whatever. That maybe it's just
mm,
not in the cards to do that shit. I don't know. It's just like damn, bro. You just look at these other teams' records, like bro. The Nuggets are 27-13, bro. That looks crazy. We ain't been close to that since the championship year. 27-13. That's nuts. And they're
yeah,
not even they're a
yeah, dude.
three
We were,
seed.
dude,
Well, we haven't had a
bro.
seven
We were
game winning streak in
14
like 3
games
years,
over.
bro.
Could you imagine being 14 games over
That's what I'm
500?
saying.
I
I'm
wouldn't give
like,
a
bro,
fuck.
why would I even complain about shit? We was 14 games
Bro, we
over.
probably
Fuck
wouldn't even, bro. We probably wouldn't even be doing spaces every game.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like,
Yeah, like that shit, bro. Another win, nigga. What y'all want to talk
on a
about?
yeah, like on a night where you beat the fucking Blazers, nigga, I'm probably not here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we sitting here watching us lose to the Jazz and the fucking Grizzlies. Like, what the
And
fuck?
that's what it would be. I was used to be tapped into the Laker Nation shit in 2020, and they was like, there was nights where it was like 30-minute post games. Cause bro, come on, we just beat the fucking Grizzlies. Shit don't matter. Like
Yeah,
that's what
what
we
do
do,
you
nigga.
expect?
We just won 10 in a
Yeah,
row, bro.
like,
What gives a
Yeah,
fuck?
we went like she was expecting now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo, but look, somebody said on the TL we need to have like a 2022 Celtics turnaround, and I said, dude, the only difference with that team, they had Ime Udoka on their team. We got Darvin Ham. We can't flip a switch and just win the next 25 or our next 35 games. We can't flip that switch. We got Darvin Ham on our team. We can't flip that switch.
yeah. We don't have a nigga like
We
Ime,
don't have the
but like
personnel to be flipping switches and be the best
I
defense
don't want to say
since
more
this first.
importantly because it's not more important. Ime is more important than this, but they made a trade for Derek White mid-season for fucking Dennis Schroeder and Josh Richardson. Like niggas forget that, bro. They
yeah, bro.
they acquired Derek fucking White that year
Two
and went on a
firsts,
fucking run.
two firsts for him,
Like
I think.
this is why this is why I think the Lakers should go get some of these other niggas, bro. I'm just saying, like that's kind of like Derek White is now a staple to the Boston Celtics. He's probably gonna be on that team for the next 5 years.
Dang, I hate that shit, bro, because that nigga's really good.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Lakers need a nigga like that, bro. What player on the Lakers right now, outside of Anthony Davis, and you can't include LeBron because LeBron is so old. Which one of
Damn,
these
nigga.
niggas are you
Oh,
actually
50?
nigga old? But how many of these other niggas can you confidently say, oh yeah, this nigga's probably gonna be on the team for the next 5 years?
Uh, uh,
Nobody.
Jess?
JHS might not make it past next month.
Bro, Jazz Test might not make it past February, nigga.
Yes. Like
Oh,
we got his bags packed.
Yeah, think about
We was talking like that about Austin and Vando and Rui. Bro, these niggas might get traded in 2 weeks.
Nah, that nigga Van don't need to go. That nigga's
bro.
retarded.
And
Man. Nigga
and the
Van
thing
go ASAP.
about Boston, bro, like they had Marcus Smart. That's a homegrown talent. He been with them for years. They did not hesitate to trade this nigga for better talent. They did not do it, and we are
Exactly,
hesitating
bro.
to trade Austin Reeves to upgrade the fucking roster. That's a fucking problem. You can see the difference
Niggas
between
scared
the
to trade
mindsets.
role players, bro.
Like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, you want an elite roster, but you don't want to do
Where
the
are you
things
at
to
on that,
acquire.
Zay?
Don't what?
Where are you at on that? Like, I like niggas just being married to role players. Like, bro, you niggas want to win so bad, but then at the same time, y'all want to hold on to every role player you have. It's like you can't do both of those things. Like, where are
Not
you at
Rome.
with that? Like,
So
I'm
Rome.
I'm with it where like a trade. I think more than a lot of people that these trades cost stuff. It's just
yes, yeah.
pinpointing what you want to. It's like making the right trade. But I'm not gonna be like some niggas are trying to hold Reeves back. A whole like if the trade makes sense. And it don't have to be like niggas isn't like, bro, I'm never trading Reeves unless it's a superstar. Bro, it like be realistic. Like for DeJounte Murray, if push comes to shove, I'd probably trade the nigga for DeJounte
That's what I'm
Murray.
saying.
Yeah.
Dude, I was there too. I was sitting here like, bro, what the? I'm not trading nigga Austin for Dejounte Murray. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, wait a second, who is Austin Reeves? I know who Dejounte Murray is. For the next 3 years, I think I know who Dejounte Murray is. I have no idea what Austin Reeves is, and the only reason why that matters is because I have LeBron James and Anthony Davis right now. So I need to know who you are right now. I can't wait 3 years and wait for Austin Reeves to become a budding star that he may or may not become. I will never ever discredit Austin Reeves and say that that nigga is never gonna be a great player, never gonna be whatever. I think he's a great player right now, and I think going forward, he's only gonna get better. But the Lakers need niggas right now. Like the Lakers need to be good right now, and I don't know if him being your third most valuable player is gonna get you to where you need to be now. And that's the thing that kind of sucks about
So
like
Rome. Like,
trying to improve your team.
so look, like they've done this before. I think you touched on it. I think you said it right. Is when you got Anthony Davis and LeBron on the roster, and you got to do something. And if there's a silver lining to this season or this roster is that we do have flexibility, we do have contracts, we do have players that are tradable, we do have things that maybe can happen and get things back. Cammy, put your fucking thumbs up, thumbs down, motherfucker. Nah, but so the thing is, like I've seen him do it before, right? Like when we traded Lamar Odom, he was coming off of a six man of the year campaign the year before. Uh, Granted, we got swept by Dallas, but he was a very important piece to what we had going on. We got rid of him, and it just so happened that that fucking CP3 deal didn't go through. So they've done it before. Now we're right there where we have the flexibility to do something like that. Now, who is the right player? That's just my thing. Like, um, because I mean, Dejounte Murray, man, great player, but is there really a big leap from what the guys we have could give us? Like, does it really move us like that? Is what I'm trying to say. Like, um,
Are you
I mean,
asking that? Are
yeah,
you
I'm
asking the
asking.
question?
I'm asking is if we're getting. So I read an article or that it said. I mean, I'm not sure if it was real, but it said if you could get Austin, you give up Austin, you get Bogdan Bogdanovic back and Clint Capella and Dejounte. I fucking do that, right? But I don't know how real that is. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think Austin will really net you those three guys. So I think based because at this point I think he's kind of who he is. I think he can improve, but not to an extent where he could totally flip flop a team. But
Then
If
if you think that, Al, then I think you just answered the question you just asked.
okay,
You said if we swapped them, would that move? The metaphorical needle. Would that move the needle? Well, you just told me that you think you know who Austin is, and you think you know what he's gonna be.
right.
DeJounte Murray is already better than that. So I think if you're asking it in a vacuum in that way, then yeah, for sure, it would move the needle because you're upgrading. But the thing that I don't think people take into account is, let's say you did that, okay? Let's say you traded Austin for Dejounte, you caved, right? Like you like, you know what, fuck it, like let's just upgrade because we can build with Dejounte going forward. He's going to be under contract for the next 3-4 years. So let's say you did that, right? So now you got Dejounte on your team. You gave him Austin Reeves, bro. I don't think Austin Reeves for Dejounte. I think you upgrade your team, but I also don't think that's good enough to go win like a championship just strictly off that move. The difference is, now that you got rid of Austin and you got DeJounte in return, now these other niggas, like a D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, bro, you could flip those niggas too. You could trade those niggas for something else now. Like, it doesn't have to just be. I think the thing is funny, man. Like, people, I can't tell how people feel about what I'm saying when I've been saying it the last few days on the timeline. And I've been saying like hashtag why not both, right? Like why not both? Because it's everyone's super divided between Zach LaVine and Dejounte Murray, and like I'm partly joking when I say it, but at the same time I'm like, wait a second, bro. If you're gonna trade Austin and you're gonna trade D'Angelo Russell, bro, you could do that in separate deals.
So
Like,
that's the thing. Like, I don't know. So what I read is, I think it would have to be a package of like Rui, D'Lo, and maybe Austin, or maybe two out of those threes for Dejounte and Clint Capella and Bogdanovich. That's what it was. It's like, so essentially you'd be sending Rui and Austin, or like a D'Lo and Austin, and maybe a Max and a pick. So I think you wouldn't have the flexibility to flip uh, Rui or a D'Lo in a separate trade, if that's what I read. That was correct. I mean, it was
yeah,
just
yeah, I know what you're talking about. That it's a little. I don't think it was aggregated correctly. But basically, what it is like, if the Lakers are essentially saying, if we give you Austin, you can't just give us DeJounte. You have to give us DeJounte and Bogdan or Capella. Like, you have to give us one of the. You have to give us at least two. I don't think there's a pathway for all three. I know somebody was saying that on the timeline and went super viral, but that was not aggregated correctly. I think it was Kevin O'Connor that was saying it. It wasn't. He didn't say that. He said that. The Lakers are trying to see if there's a way that they can get DeJounte and Bogdanovich. But either way, but that's kind of like my larger point, right? Like, I'm just saying, like, it's not just gonna be DeJounte Murray. Like, it's not like, we clearly know, like, the Lakers, when they're trying to upgrade the roster, that's just not how they make trades. Like, it's not just, okay, you swap this guy for this guy and now you check ball and you go play. It's like, no, like, I'm making this trade and then I'm gonna make this trade and then I'm gonna make this trade. I'm gonna actually like revamp what I have and go from there. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think people are just looking at it in a vacuum. It's not going to be in a vacuum. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much my larger point. Like, it's just, it would never be in a vacuum. The Lakers would never say, "Okay, here, we'll give you Austin Reeves, you give us a Dejounte deal." That's not, that would never happen. Like, that would never happen. Like, because even though Dejounte's a better player, like, it's not. That's not why the Lakers aren't close to winning a championship. It's not because Austin Reeves needs to be DeJounte Murray. Like, that's not, like, so, like, I don't think when you ask that question of like, well, does he move the needle? It's like, well, by himself, no, but I don't think he's coming by himself if he even becomes a Laker. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think that's kind of where we're at. You can't really look at these guys in a vacuum because that you need more. Like, you just need more. It can't just be him. So, and it won't be. So, it is what it is.
Facts. We gonna close it out with Tone. Thoughts on the game, season, team overall. If you're there, I don't know if you're there or not.
My
Yeah, there you
bad.
go.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore for this one. I'm so tired for this one. I want to win. I'm tired of losing. I want to win tomorrow. I want to win on Monday. This team is terrible. Okay, no, but for real, I was gonna
Ruri
ask
cosplay
you.
was crazy.
Was that like was hey
I
was
was
that
gonna
Filipino
ask
Tone?
you.
Was
You
that
said you were gonna
Filipino?
talk about Gordon. I
Oh
actually was
God.
interested in hearing. Oh man, and I know I keep making you extend your space, dog. If you tired of this straight, we'll pick it back up
No,
on
no, 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 no.
Monday.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Derek. That's what
But
Al said so.
But yeah, I was interested to see what you guys' thoughts were on Gordon. I didn't really think much of him, but I guess since he's like out
I
here, is
think
he
I
like
think
some
you're
type of
asking the
dark horse
worst
now?
two people about Gordon Hayward. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I'm a
lie.
Gordon
You're
Hayward truther.
you're asking the worst two people. You're asking two people
I
that
would
were
trade
willing to
Russ for
trade
Gordon Hayward.
Russell Westbrook for him. Like you're like two.
Yeah,
There's two
I
players.
did.
There's two players that we wanted that nobody else was even thinking about when it comes to these
Who?
trades. It was Gordon Hayward. It was Kristaps Porzingis. Both
Yeah,
those players
Porzingis. Yeah.
were
Mm.
players that was like, hold on, like, wait a second, like, give me this nigga on my team, like, and we probably the
Okay.
only niggas. I was like, yeah, we're
Porzingis.
like,
Nobody was even talking about Porzingis. I don't even think niggas remember he was in the NBA. And then boom, he get traded to the Celtics and fucking
and
they
now they're the
go
best team in the fucking
crazy.
Don't do
league.
that.
Like,
No,
That's what I'm saying.
everybody said
now
he
they're
was
the best
having a
team in the
good
league.
season in Washington. Don't say that.
They was, but he
He
was
just got hurt.
forgotten over there. But Gordon
Tingus
Hayward,
Tingus.
I just don't. I hear so many people talk about this is outside the bias about injury concerns, bro. He's a vet. We're talking about a vet minimum. We're not talking about, and even if we're not trading for Gordon Hayward, but
Yeah,
he's on the last year of his deal anyway. Like either Gordon Hayward, it's extremely low risk. It
but it
really
could
is
be
a
a
no
high
risk,
reward.
honestly, because there's no way it's even. He's a vet minimum. Like if he don't play, I mean, he don't play. Like Rui didn't play for the crap ton of the year, and he makes way more. Gabe Vincent hasn't played barely, and he makes way more. He will have made way more. It's like a no risk in at the base. It's almost a baseline medium reward if he plays any, and then it's a high reward if like you get what he's been the last couple of years. It is an injury risk, but I mean he's on a vet minimum. Like it doesn't really
He's
matter.
literally like right now, bro. You would have him on a vet minimum, right? Like that's the thing too. Like I'm not even. It's not even for me to just like, yeah, you finally have a little bit of help, like off the bit. Like no, nigga, I'm starting Gordon Hayward. Like that nigga is starting on my team. Like he's starting next to LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Like if you end up having to trade Austin Reeves, like I'm putting him in that role. Like you're gonna be
The two
the
guard.
15, 4 and 4. Let me actually, damn. So Gordon Hayward's numbers this year. And this is like, I mean, this season's kind of weird because they're tanking and shit, but he's averaging 14 and a half points a game, 4.7 rebounds, 4.6 assists. So let's just say he's averaging 15, 5, and 5. His true shooting percentage is dipped this year, but he's a career 37% free throw shooter, 82% from the free throw line. Like he's pretty efficient. Austin Reeves this year is averaging 15 points a game, 4 rebounds and 5 assists on 61% true shooting. Like their numbers are literally like like right there. Like if you like I would probably start Gordon Hayward on my team, especially if it's essentially taking the role of Torian Prince. Like that's you're essentially swapping Torian Prince for Gordon Hayward on a vet minimum. Like that's low key a cheat code. Like that's kind of like a big deal. That's almost like a trade, eh? Like that's almost like
It is.
you made a really good trade and like fleeced the team. You know what I'm saying? Like except it's free and you probably don't even have a lot of competition trying to sign them because of the salary implications. A lot of these other contenders can't sign Gordon Hayward. So like he can't even go play on these like elite teams. So even though you're not that great of a team, you're probably able to pay him more than these other teams are able to pay him. And you can probably I don't know if it's for sure, Zay. I don't know what you think about this, but you could probably guarantee him a starting spot. Like
I would have to. It's Darvin, so I
yeah,
don't know how
yeah.
much he likes
That's
Gordon Hayward.
exactly.
So it's
Exactly.
like I don't know if he would do that. I don't know. I think that is very likely too. You get the nigga and the minutes thing comes up. Because,
But if you play that nigga next to bro, like I'm sorry, bro. That could you imagine Gordon Hayward next to LeBron James?
bro, like I've
Like
been
No, I couldn't.
that's a 6'7", like big wing that play makes, rebounds the ball, and can shoot threes. Like what the fuck are we even doing? Like
Kim. It
on a
almost is
vet
too good to
minimum?
be true.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
feel
Like
like
that's
he's not gonna get bought out because of this.
bro. It's almost like if he gets bought out, it's like a foregone conclusion he should go play for the Lakers.
Easy,
Well,
like
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. Mitch Kupchak needs to do the Lakers a solid for the bullshit he's done when he was here. I'll tell you
Hey
that.
man,
He
hey
needs
man.
to do that shit.
Listen, and we got a nigga like Gordon Hayward. I'm like less weary of trades. Like I'm almost down to just like, yeah, let's just see this. Let's
and like
just see.
Rome talked about the implications of buying out because of that new rule about the second apron. The teams that can't sign Gordon Hayward are the Bucks, the Celtics, the Clippers, the Suns, and the Warriors if he's bought out. Which
What
is
about
That's
literally
every.
Miami
That's
though?
like every
What about
contender, nigga.
Miami? You got to
Miami.
look
See,
at
that's one.
Miami.
Miami.
Yeah.
He might have been linked to Miami beforehand.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that one you
Yeah.
gotta watch out. But I think we can pay him more than Miami. I think we can pay him the most vet min
Yeah, but
wise. Like you can give him a little more.
you got to keep in mind the state tax. Like Miami doesn't have state tax, so if you offer him 1.8, because I think we could offer him 1.8 more than other people, but does that really matter? You know, with the California state tax, that's another thing to look into. But like you guys are right, the Gordon Hayward thing, and if something like that does go down, why don't you just kick the tires on a Malcolm Brogdon, on a guard like that? That is a great defender. I know he has his injury issues, but he's efficient. He's an efficient player. He's a pretty good playmaker, and he's a low maintenance type of guy. And I think he would fit that if you have a Malcolm Brogdon, a AD, a Gordon Hayward, and whoever you want to put at the two. If you have Gordon Hayward and LeBron at the 3 and 4, so um, I don't necessarily think you got to go all out and try to get a big name, but you got to get guys that fit what we're trying to do and complement these two other dudes.
Yeah,
Bro,
Yeah.
we
no,
got
I
Skylar Mays, bro. That's our
hey,
Facts.
Malcolm Brogdon, bro. Skylar Mays, dude.
respect Skyler, bro. The nigga was
Yes,
hooping.
sir.
That's Skylar,
He's
man.
a
Hell,
hooper.
man, that's our Malcolm Brogdon. Skylar Mays is our Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, we kind of got Malcolm Brogdon at home. No cap.
Exactly,
No
man.
cap.
Absolutely do.
But Gordon
No cap.
Hayward would be cool. He would be cool.
Hey,
I'm
have you
just
guys
saying.
actually been like keeping a close eye on the minutes that Skylar's gotten? I'm a big fan of him already. Like he can look like he could play some good defense. His passing looks really good. I was not expecting that at all. And from some of his older clips that I've watched on YouTube and stuff to kind of scout him a little bit, he looks like when he gets comfortable, he has a really nice floater, which means like
Yeah,
he can penetrate the
his
paint
in
pretty
between
well.
game is solid. I'll be super quick about him because we're about to close this shit. But I'll just say this: out of all the guards, he's the only guard that we actually have that is fine with contact, like physicality. He can deal with it. He can kind of play in between defenders, and his and that helps the playmaking. Like that helps him trying because the thing about him that I like is that he actually likes to get downhill. D'Lo don't really be getting downhill. Austin likes to live in the mid range a little bit and try and like grift a little, get free throws.
Yeah.
But Skylar Mays is like, nah, I'm trying to get to my spot. Like
Nah, he
I'm
can shoot
getting,
too. He can
yeah,
shoot too.
yeah. So I'm actually big on Skylar, bro. Especially if you actually make trades and your roster gets a little bit more depleted, it makes a lot of sense for him to like kind of come in and be, like help as like one of these backup guards. I like Skylar, bro. I'm down for it, bro. I'm down
Yeah, I'm
for
really
sure.
happy he's a Laker right now.
For
I
sure.
like what I see.
For sure. For sure.
Facts, man. But that's gonna do it, man. Another loss. We got Oklahoma City on Martin Luther King Day.
Shit, that might be another
Um,
one, nigga.
that's
Nigga,
gonna
we
be a
finna
tough
lose on
game
MLKB Day, bro. Oh my god.
in LA. Hopefully, Chet don't go off because that'd be filthy.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's gonna be racism right
Josh
there.
Giddey, bro.
A
Imagine.
white dude going off
Oh
on us
God! If
on
Josh Giddey
MLK.
give us
If
30,
Josh Giddey
bro,
go off,
trade
then that's
everybody.
fake.
Nah,
That's
sell it here.
Hey, yo, that's racism right there. Racism, man. Oh my god.
It's
That's
another
racism.
ism too, but
I'd say more of a Elia, but yeah. That's gonna end, that's gonna end the segment.
No,
everybody.
I think the biggest thing is you got to hold Josh Giddey under 18, right? Like you can't. You gotta hold him
Uh,
under his average.
on that note, bro.
Oh shit, man. We
Josh
Oh
fuck
Kitty
with
man,
Frost
you.
and Reese.
man.
Terrorists
Yeah.
for terrorists.
We're at the free Sue serve part of this, bro. We're at the free
Facts,
Sue serve.
man. Listen, free Sue serve. We fuck with y'all. Everybody wish Shub a late happy birthday too. He's finally gonna be back on his job, so I don't have to host these bitches every time. So thank God he'll be back. We appreciate y'all, man. Go Lake Show. The Warriors suck.